today's the big day. I don't see any money over there.
Oh, I have the money. I just went down to the bank.
Good. But, you know, this is more than money. Oh, good morning, everybody. Hey, I'm wearing my wrong glasses.
Yeah, actually, you shouldn't be talking to me about money. It's Gary's money.
Papa Fohi has yet to even say good morning to me.
Well, wait, no, I wanted to wait till we got on the air.
Yeah, he was smart.
I avoided you till we got on the air.
Yeah, I was thinking that, too.
It's all about being on the air.
Right. It's all about being on the air today. The Knicks lost, Houston won. Ole, ole. Ole.
I was wondering.
I'm gonna fart in Gary's face, and he's gonna wash his mustache burn away. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Could be a sound effect or something.
No, it's a song about...
Oh. Yeah, I won the bet. Today is D-Day, D-Day.
Oh!
Yeah. I told you I could predict who would win a basketball game. I told you I could predict who would win the basketball game. You think you know so much about sports, but you don't know nothing anyway. As much as you watch the games, it doesn't help you. You can't predict. I can predict. You can't predict the basketball game any day.
Why don't you tell him what you ate?
Last night for dinner, broccoli and beans all night. Not to mention Paul Newman salsa, onions, tomatoes, ole. Ole. It was a Mexican night last night. Open your nostrils, here comes a blast of Howie. Open your nostrils, here comes a blast of Howie. Howie, yeah, your boss. Your nose will be brown and your little brain will go zowie. Yeah. I don't hear you singing, don't hear you singing today.
I can sing, boss, if you'd like. I could sing, boss, for you today.
All right, well.
You should have the blues.
You're the biggest sore winner the planet's ever seen anyway.
And it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. I'm gonna send my man Steve Gorilla to the store this morning today.
What are you getting?
I'll be having him pick up some food for my breakfast today.
When I make a bet with boss, boy, do I have to pay.
Yeah.
The
Oh, ba-ba booey. Oh, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba booey.
I didn't know the outcome of the game.
Hold on, Robin.
On a warm summer's morning, on a show bound for glory, Howard and Gary made a little bet, and now the Knicks are losers. Howard's working up a doozer. Poor Baba Booey's gotta face his ass. You got to know when to hold it. Yeah, I know when to let go of it. I know when to fart away. Right in Gary's face, and it might get messy. Depending on what he's eating, it might be time for puking. When the farting's done, you got to know when to hold it. When to hold it, know when to let go of it. Know when to fart away. Right in Gary's face, and it might get messy. Especially if he's had broccoli. The smell will never leave your mustache when the farting's done.
Thank you. Lovely Pat Godwin again, checking in with another winner.
Working way too quick.
Working way too fast on those song parodies.
The first thing I learned this morning when I woke up was that the Rockets had won.
Yeah, well, you know what happened? I was running around frantically in the house trying to figure out who won because you can't turn on a radio because my wife and kids are sleeping and stuff. I got a little TV in the kitchen when I eat. So I put that on, and I'm flipping through the dials. You can't get any news.
No.
Even on CNN, you can't get news of who won a game.
They got
till 20 after.
Yeah.
20 and 50 of the hour is of sports.
Yeah, so I went and but I get down there about 4:30, and they run like a rerun.
Right, that's top of the hour.
Yeah.
A half hour, so you can't
So
get
I'm running around, and I go, I know the Rockets won. I just know it. The game took place in Houston. They're a better team. The Knicks always choke. They suck. They always do this.
The Knicks were struggling getting out of the locker room.
Yeah. Last year, the problem was Michael Jordan. That we understood. This year, the problem, I don't know. But I just knew that if Houston wanted to come to life, they could come to life and beat the Knicks. And it was a close game. I watched all the way through the third quarter.
Yeah, at halftime, they were...
down by a bucket.
Down
one bucket.
by one. Yeah.
Were you sweating bullets? I don't know how you watched the game.
First of all, you should have called Sports Phone, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I could have, and then I just could have called Ronnie, the limo driver, who knew the answer because he was already in the car.
You can't turn on a radio in the kitchen.
Nah, it's a whole involved thing to turn the radio on in the kitchen.
I watched the whole game. I stood for the entire fourth quarter.
Really?
I walked up and down the carpet. I swear I did.
What was worse, knowing the $500 didn't bother you because Robin was paying that?
Right, but I still took it out this morning because,
you never know.
You never know.
It was Robin.
Right.
I was so confident.
Gary, I can't believe you had no faith in me. You had faith in the Knicks? No faith in me.
I was so confident, Robin, I didn't even have my wife go to the bank.
Is that right?
No, I didn't need the money.
I was so confident the Knicks were going to lose, I went to the bank yesterday.
Why'd you back this loser? You know he can't pick a game.
He was he was sitting there. He wasn't being able to be a man with you.
Right.
Like
you felt bad for him. He was emasculated.
I felt bad for him.
You did. You know what it is? You're a very emotional woman.
That's
People don't
true.
realize that about you. She felt bad for you. Remember that the next time she's goofing on you.
So then with about 5 minutes...
I'll tell you one thing.
What?
He's got to take his cheek, put it on my cheek while I blast it this way. Now, notice the pants I'm wearing today.
Let me see. Loose?
Oh, linens. No
linens.
fat.
There's nothing to stop it.
It's almost like being on my naked cheek.
Yeah, what you wear
like
cellophane.
tissue.
Yeah, these are so... I know how to fart.
Resistance.
Nothing will get trapped in the pants.
That's right. Ventilation is what you have.
I have ventilation, so all back here, Robin, I'll do it for the camera. Although, I don't know. Look, can you see that? You see? All back here.
Oh, yeah.
It's
ventilation.
loose.
All loose, ventilation. And Gary,
nothing will be trapped.
Yes.
I know you're not a homo. Put your hand on my butt and just feel the thinness of this material. Hey? Oh, boy. So it'll go... It's almost like... they call that... what's it when a gas goes through a membrane? Or like a liquid...
Oh, you're talking about osmosis.
Osmosis.
That's it.
My pants are osmosis. That's what it is. My pants are osmosis. The gas will go right through the pants, Robin, without resistance of cloth.
Right.
I believe...
Just go right through to the area of the least smell.
That's right.
The word you're looking for, I believe, is it will permeate.
Permeate, or... Yeah,
It's porous.
It'll be more than permeate.
What is osmosis?
Osmosis is when you have something on one side of a membrane and nothing on the other side, or nothing like that on the other side, and it just goes through.
And what's homeostasis?
Homeostasis, you don't want to know.
All right. Well, you're going to have that, too.
You know what's really funny? So, my wife went to bed last night at about 10:30 because, she's pregnant. She goes to bed early. Yeah. So I stayed up for the whole game.
Right.
So I got to...
she's pregnant. She has to go to bed early. You have a job that takes place at 4 o'clock in the morning, but you can stay up.
I needed to know.
Right.
I needed to know.
Right.
I couldn't imagine you sleeping.
So I got to bed about 12:05, and I crawled into bed.
And you couldn't sleep?
And no, and I crawled into bed, and my wife was like, who won? And I go... Knicks lost, and she just goes, oh. And I go, honey, I'm sorry you have to be married to me when I do stupid stuff like this.
Well, just think how much fun it would have been if the Knicks had won for you.
Oh.
That's right. I thought about that yesterday in the cab.
Brass band.
Hey, let me show
For
some...
nothing else, just to have Howard doing it, I would like to see the Knicks win.
For our TV audience, let me show you some of the cartoons that have been coming in. I don't even know if I brought them all in, did I?
I heard a large stack came in this morning.
Where is my stack? Hey, Gorilla, bring in my stack. But it might be back in my other office. I got 17 offices. But here's a great one drawn by Jackie Jokeman.
Jackie Jokeman, Marlo.
Wolf knocked my teeth crooked. Hold that up to the camera.
Want to do the...
You know what? You're lucky. I'm not gassy today. Let me take a break. I'll tell you how I'm going to gas up because I got to start eating.
You mean you woke up this morning on empty?
Yeah, I'm on empty. I emptied out already.
Man.
Oh, look at this one.
That's right.
That's a great drawing.
That one's right out of Mad Magazine.
If you tune into our E! show on TV, you can see this. I feel bad for people who don't get E, including me, but here it is. There's
that's great.
Look at that. There I am, really blasting into Gary's face and burning his face off.
It looks like his face is melting.
His face looks like a pizza.
Well, then you got, here's a picture of Gary's face after I pass wind in his face.
Oh, man.
Wolf, I don't think this is funny.
Face of death.
All right. This is called primitive Baba Booey.
Very, lots of African influence.
Yeah. Boss eye is the missing link. There it is.
Looks like a cave drawing.
Look at all the drawings coming in. Here's Gary. This is just Gary the gorilla. Here. All the faxes coming in. God, there's a pile of them.
People never tire of drawing Gary.
Yeah, I know. There's just so many of them.
And they're getting so creative.
I'm showing them to our camera because we're putting that on the E! Show.
Look at the work, the detail in there.
All right, you want to talk about detail? Wait a second. Oh, jeez. Here's the side of a milk carton that says, have you seen this monkey? Or 1-800, whatever that is. All right. And,
now, who's that?
That's, I think, me.
And what?
What is this?
I don't know, but I guess that's me going right into Gary's face.
Oh.
Okay, like that. I think they go together. There's just various primitive Baba Booies that are coming in. People excited. Everyone told me they got like. Let me take a break and let me tell you how I'm going to prepare for your gas.
We should do the transfer money pretty soon.
Yeah, transfer
I was going to
money.
say, you have to come and get it from me.
Okay.
All right, Gary. Why don't you go get your money from a girl?
Okay, hold on.
All right, because you can't cover your own bets.
Well, I'll have to go get it for him.
Yeah, Robin, why don't you go cover his bet for him?
What a man.
I wasn't going to take the money, but you know what? I got to take the money, because he'd take the money from me, wouldn't he?
I think you should use his money to buy stuff to eat.
Oh, wait.
You know what I mean?
Please wait.
Go full circle.
Yes, please wait.
What's that?
What I'm going to do with the money. I'm going to buy $500 worth of broccoli.
Well, Gary, here's your allowance. Don't spend it all in one place.
Robin, I feel bad that you have to back this boy's bet.
I was willing to do it.
All right, hold on a
Look
second.
at that, 500 cash. 500 smackaroos.
In 20.
Robin, thank you.
And 20s, Jackie?
I have to apologize to Robin.
Jackie, do me a favor. Take the money and count it for me.
That's right. Don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't trust him. And then someone counted after Jackie counted.
Hey, Howard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 400, Gary. 420, 440, 460, $500.
Thank you very much, Jackie Jogman. Jackie Jogman. Oh, no, give it back to Gary. I want him to handle it.
Take it from Gary.
I'll accept my money after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
You know, I've instructed 19 people already to. I've been watching Robin on the TV show, and I said that wall behind you looks a little blank. Let's hang it with some cool stuff. So I said, why don't you put my poster, my new Leroy Neiman poster, behind Robin, and might remind people what I'm selling.
You want to put that behind me?
Yeah. So I've told 27 people to put that behind you.
You didn't ask me what I wanted behind me. I'd rather put my picture behind me.
Just sit there and look pretty.
How about a big picture of me behind me?
Now, that might go in a couple of weeks. We'll keep changing the pictures behind you. But why is my picture not hanging?
I saw the guy that you asked.
Yeah.
Walking around with it.
Yeah.
And he didn't hang it up. He's probably waiting for a break, although we just had one and he missed it, so I don't know.
No, I've been telling them since yesterday to hang the picture. They can do it right now. I want my picture hanging behind my Robin. What is it, Scott?
John Robert told me there's a glare off of it. So
I don't care what there is.
You want us to hang it up anyway?
Hang it up anyway.
Oh, he doesn't care what I look like.
It doesn't matter as long as I look good.
He wants the light bouncing all over the place, just as long as you can see him.
No, the light will make you look better. Believe me. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me.
If there's a glare on the picture, you won't be able to see what it is anyway.
You'll see it. These guys just don't want my picture hanging.
Is that right?
Yeah, oh yeah. I know what it is.
All right, I'll go take a look.
They're trying to keep crass commercialism out of the TV show.
Why?
Exactly. There's no glare.
It's a crash show.
I'll show you the picture of you. There's no glare.
All right.
Glare my ass. I'll go back there with you. I'll sit in the chair. You go look and tell me if there's a glare. There's no glare. 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 Oh, there's a glare on it. Oh, suddenly we're artists. That sure looks like a bomb hit it, and suddenly we're artists. Looks like it was put together by mental patients. They're worried about what my picture will look like. No, I'm starting to think visually for the TV show. As long as we're sitting here, let my picture be hanging. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll throw your picture up there.
Oh, no, don't bother. Let's just leave you up there.
Believe me, I'm not bothering to put yours up. I was just saying that at the moment.
That's going to be stupid. That shouldn't be behind me.
Yeah. They're worried about glare. This whole TV show looks like a home movie. They're worried about glare. There it is. Put up my Libra.
They brought the best tape, too, to put it up.
Oh, you put some good Scotch tape? No one, there's glare on the Scotch. No, you put a pin in there. Unbelievable. No, I said, it's a funny thing. I've never really shown the Leroy Neiman poster anywhere.
So you got to show it behind me.
Yeah.
I want people looking at me.
Me? No, you don't. You don't want them just studying you.
Yes, I do.
No, I decided your beauty.
That's my favorite part of the show.
Your beauty takes away from the show.
And time has not diminished your beauty.
That is true.
My dear.
Let me say, that looks. I can't. Now I have to stare at me.
How are you going to work to you?
Oh, God.
Look at he's hanging it with tape. Can we get a nice framed?
Isn't there a frame?
No, you know what? That wall's not solid. That's the problem. You can't pin anything in there.
You're working with a liquid wall.
What?
Haven't we got an easel?
He has to get better tape.
Look at it. Scott Einziger is using Scotch tape to hang my picture.
Now he's going to get big masking tape. It'll look so nice.
That's a Leroy Neiman, you idiot. How dare he?
He just dropped it on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's how they treat me around here. Anyway, the poster will be, of course, that's the one that's available at 1-800-52-STERN. This very same poster that I am taking off the market in a few weeks, and then watch it become a collector's item. What is it, Baba Fouhi?
Well, I think it's time for me to pay you.
You know what I would prefer? If you'd give me $100 every hour. So seeing as how I'm usually on 5 hours.
There's 100.
All right, that's my first 100.
Now, I have a little announcement to make. I'm a little ashamed of this.
Here's my first 100. Because the Houston Rockets won, as I predicted, even though Fafa Fui says I know nothing about sports.
You still don't.
Meanwhile, my Rangers prediction came true. My Houston Rockets prediction came true. I can't name the players on Houston Rockets. I just watched them play. I saw Eye of the Tiger there, and I knew they would win. Fafa Fui, on the other hand, stares at these games like a mental patient over and over.
Know what's going on.
And is clueless as to who is going to win.
That guy didn't have Eye of the Tiger. He actually chased the tiger. That Elijah won.
Hey, always bet on an African black over an American black.
Oh, stop that.
Always. You know that Hakeem Olajuwon grew up chasing his own dinner?
Oh.
Do you know that, Robin?
No, I don't know that. And neither do you.
He had to go barefoot into the jungle and chase a zebra every night for dinner.
Then after he caught it, he wore some of it and ate some of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a guy in shape. That's a guy who wants to win. You know that Hakeem Olajuwon slept standing up his entire life?
Let me just say...
in the woods? Because
that
he's
if
afraid of
Michael
leeches?
Jordan was playing... Hakeem has been in the league a long time.
Michael Jordan wasn't playing.
Michael Jordan has been playing. Obviously, Michael Jordan, American black. I would not choose Hakeem over Michael Jordan.
There's my first 100, all you experts. Yeah. There it is. These are actually Robin's 20s. All the experts. All the experts know
just
so much.
Remember, hard-earned. You've been well.
Harder. You sat there and you talked for 3 hours.
Now you're making me work with a picture behind me. That's so hard.
You look good, though. Look at it. It's hung crooked.
You can't even see that that's so low, can you?
I don't know. I have to go over and look in the camera.
That's the worst job of
They like it in the back, he said.
They do? Good. It's a beautiful painting.
TV.
Is it crooked?
You can get that painting at 1-800-52-STERN. And the poster, anyway. And, of course, when we take it off the market, what happened to our last couple of items, Robin?
They definitely went up in price.
Shoot up in value.
Yep. They shoot up in value.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yep. Sometimes thousands. What went for like $1,000? I'm trying to think. Crucified?
You know what's really worth a lot of money? That's rare. The Underpants and Negligee Party.
Yeah, that tape.
Is that right?
I was true to my word. I took it off the market and never put it back on. And people see that tape and go, well, how can I get that tape? You can't.
And people beg because, now we've added a lot of new markets since then. And people have, they hear about it, but they haven't seen it and they're dying for that tape.
I could re-release that stuff and, put it out there, but I will not do that. I promise.
You're going to keep it in a vault.
Right.
Like Disney.
Yep. Like Disney. That'll go to me with my death. Robin, can you lean to the right?
Oh, no. I'm not changing my position just because now you're behind my head.
I just want you to sit crooked so my poster looks straight. If you could just crook your neck like this.
You told me it wasn't crooked.
All right, whatever. It looks crooked to me.
It isn't crooked.
That's me.
Who cares? I'm here.
God, I'm gorgeous. Robin, I can't even look at you. I'm so gorgeous.
I knew it.
Howard, I have a little something I need to say.
Go ahead.
I need to get out of the way right now.
You want to apologize to me?
No, I need to apologize to Robin.
Why?
Robin, I have a big apology. You know, so when this whole bet started, Robin said she'd cover the bet. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we play characters on the show, and let's face it, Robin's character is she's gonna
a welcher.
She's going to hang me out to dry.
Right.
You know, and I don't have $500 to spare.
Right.
So I concocted up a little scheme. I've had Robin's $500 for about a week now.
What do you mean?
I had to think up an idea. She's going to hit the roof when she hears this.
Yeah.
I said to myself, I got to get $500 out of Robin.
Right.
And what are we going to do? Say, write me a check? So I told Robin that the T.J. Martell Foundation was going to do a concert honoring Sting.
Right.
James Taylor was going to be there.
Lie?
Rod Stewart was going to be there.
Yeah.
And I told her tickets were $250 a piece.
Right.
They had to be bought today.
Right.
And I was writing a check.
Right.
So if you wanted, you know, tell me how many you wanted. So Robin called back and said she needed 2.
Right.
I said, great, just write me a check for $500.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Which Robin did, and I'm holding right here.
Let me see that check. I'll hold that up to the camera.
Oh, I can't believe you.
Robin, I had to cover my ass. I didn't think you'd
I
pay.
was looking forward to this.
Is this your address on here?
Yes.
All right, then here, I got to hold it up like this. There it is. There's the check.
Can you believe? Oh, you
I did not think
worm.
So here, let me have the check so I can
rip up
now
that
officially tear up the check, Robin. I'm very sorry, and you won't be. July 22nd is now open again for you.
Robin? How out of character is that for Gary to do something smart?
Oh man. But of course, it was at a time he wouldn't have to use it.
Well, imagine how great it would have been had Robin welched.
Right.
I'd have been a god.
Right.
Yeah, and imagine if the Knicks had won.
I'd have given it back.
Sure.
Yeah, since I didn't know.
That guy's like, I got to go find Sting and Rod Stewart.
Brian Adams as well.
Right.
James Taylor.
It sounds like a good show, Rob.
Did it ever occur to you that I might be making plans around that night?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Robin.
Doesn't matter to him. He needed
I've offered
$500.
out an invitation to a person?
I did figure as much, but Sherry can always take it back.
Sherry?
Boy, no one trusts you.
I just, I thought it was funny for the show for Robin not to pay. And I thought it was not funny.
Well, now you'll pay.
Oh, yes, you will. You think smelling his gas is going to be bad today?
Hey, speaking of my gas.
Only a minute.
Speaking of my gas.
Yes.
Let's prepare my gas because I'm completely on empty.
What are you going to eat?
All right. Ralph says he has a big bowl here that he could steam my broccoli. What I want, hey, Gorillo, come in here with Ralph. I got to prepare my powers.
Did you get broccoli?
We're gonna cook it up here.
Ah.
I don't have anything with me.
No, Howard, this isn't the Food Network. Do we really need to watch you cook the broccoli?
All right, Gorilla, come here. No, I mean, get on the mic. Come here.
Very strange.
You're not a girl.
Boy. Very strange boy.
Come here. All right, here's my first $100 now. I want you to buy me $100 worth of broccoli. Now, here's what I want. Is there a place you can go now and get me the following items?
Yes, there is.
Head of broccoli. All right, you're going to have to wash it, and then Ralph's going to give you a little bowl. You're going to steam it in the microwave. All right, I like it fresh. I have a can of tuna. That'll be my protein. Robin, I know what to mix in. I'll need an onion. Gary says, the Paul Newman should be the spiciest. It's called spicy salsa.
Why do you want to eat tuna? That's going to...
What? Ralph, you want to say something? I can't hear you.
Why do you want to eat tuna? That's going to... How about some beans instead?
Hold it. Tuna is always mixed in. And when I wolf it down fast, trust me, it's a lethal combination. I know what I'm doing.
He's done this before.
Yeah, believe me, I've had experience.
How about some beans, though? You want some beans, too?
Can you cook the beans?
You can get a can of cooked beans.
You throw them in the microwave.
Cooked beans, Robin, though, doesn't that...
What?
That canned stuff, doesn't it have a lot of garbage in it?
No. If you get it from a health food store, it has nothing in it but the beans, yeah.
I don't think a health food store is open this early. Is there one?
There's a place on 58th Street. I can go and check.
Okay,
They have pretty good stuff in there.
All right, if they don't... All right, so give me a can of beans. Ralph, you go with them. You know what to get. You know I eat only the cleanest of diet, which will make potentially the most lethal of gas. Get me some, also vitamin C and X-Lax.
Oh, man.
Relax my
Oh, man. To prime the pump.
All right, read back the list so far.
All right, we got broccoli. I'm going to steam that. I got to get you an onion, Paul Newman spicy salsa sauce, can of beans, vitamin C, and X-Lax.
Right, okay. And also, I'll need...
Beans. Oh, yeah.
You got the beans on there.
Beans.
Said beans already.
I like
Let me think what else I put in there. Oh, a tomato?
Even more tomato than the salsa, and the onion more
Robin,
than the salsa.
I'm a chemist.
Ooh.
I get a 9-pack of Charmin.
I melt the X-Lax on top of this combination like cheese. It's unbelievable.
Do you drip it on?
Yeah.
Do you like it depends?
Yeah, let me think. I got onion, I got tomato, I got broccoli, I got tuna, I got beans.
Anything else?
Rice cakes sometimes bind me. I'm not going to go with it. Do you have any peppers? Can you give me a pepper?
Sure.
All right, pepper.
Red or green?
For this today...
Green.
No. Red is very...
Did you ever have a red onion? Those are pretty good.
Oh, make it a purple onion, yeah.
Purple onion.
Yeah, purple onion. And a that's sweeter. The stink will be unbelievable when I go in his face. Robin, you're not even going to want to be anywhere near the room.
Oh, no.
You're a good thing. Is that like the Today Show glass?
This is double glass.
Double pane glass where you sit behind? Maybe I should throw in some beets for color. No, skip the beets. That impinges on my farting. Impinges. Maybe some corn for effect, Robin. What do you think?
Oh, you're not doing anything like that.
Well, just for effect. Psychologically, how do you feel about accepting my gas?
I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to be a man about it. I
give you back half this cash if I can buy an extra 60 seconds to your cheek on there. All right, let me see.
Gary, for doing such a horrible thing to me, you should take that offer.
I'm not giving it.
I don't have to give it back to you anyway.
Let me see.
It's hard because you don't eat everything.
No. Trust me, this is a very lethal combination, especially the salsa sauce. When I pour it on there thick, it's unbelievable.
If they don't have Paul Newman, is there anything else?
No, it's got to be Paul Newman.
It's Paul Newman, or Ralph knows I have 2 other brands that I sometimes rely on in a pinch.
Gotcha.
Well, do you have any idea what time this event will be taking place this morning?
Well, as soon as the boys can get back, when you guys come back with the stuff, let me prepare it here on the air like the Galloping Gourmet. So the people watching at home can see me cook.
It's too bad you don't have a camera like right above your head like they do on those.
Maybe we ought to bring the microwave in here.
Heat it up in here?
Yeah, so people can watch you cook.
We can do that. Yeah.
Can you bring the microwave in here? I'll be doing a cooking show tonight on E! So I think it'll be great.
Funny.
Yeah. It'll be really good.
We better go quick, man, so you can get going. You know what?
We don't want to run out of time.
I eat it so fast, so it takes 20 minutes for the gases to form, and then I'll be ready. So from whatever time you guys get here, we cook it, and as soon as I eat it 20 minutes later, he'll be ready.
All right.
Later on this morning, you have to talk to Gorilla. Gorilla attended the gay games yesterday at his college, and he saw Holland play volleyball in little Speedos.
They were running around in little mini pants.
Mini pants. He said it's really funny to hear gay guys talking effeminately in different languages.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they're foreign, but they're all like... It's like, ooh.
You know how Europeans give each other a little kiss?
Yeah.
But they give a kiss, they're hip to hip when they give a kiss. Mwah! Mwah!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And one
guys making out and stuff? Why do you go to the gay games?
They were at my school. They were at my school.
Yeah.
And so I called Gary and said, the men's volleyball game is here today. Gary goes, go take your best notes. So I walked down and I was just looking around. And
so
they were holding each other and they were swaying around.
Were there mostly guys in there watching?
There was nothing but guys. There was all guys in the audience.
So did anybody try to pick you up?
No, I just went down there, looked around, and then I split.
I don't know. You might be homosexual.
There's nothing more than I love than a woman. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you're really anti-gay. I know you freak out at a gay guy.
No, I don't. I'm telling you,
guys who freak out at gay guys. I mean, to the point Gorilla can't even
that's
he
wrong.
can't even look at him and stuff.
But my best friend was gay. I swear to God, one of my best friends in the whole world was gay.
Yeah, I don't know.
He protests too much.
I know Stuttering John's that way too. Stuttering John can have homosexual tendencies. Because when a guy protests that much, something's really bothering him. It's like, my kids went to see Whitney Houston the other night, and I said, how was the concert? They go, well, she sings really good. The seats were real crummy. She was sitting so far back, they thought that she was singing to a record. You know what I mean? But so they said that the whole night, Whitney Houston sits up there and goes, I want to
just to point out that my husband Bobby is in the audience. I love you, Bobby. I love you, Bobby. I love you and Bobby Christina. Okay, so one time, all right, Cole, she's emotional about her husband, right? Right after the next song. Bobby, I love you. I love you. And Bobby loves me. And don't believe what you read in the newspaper. I love Bobby. Then, another song, and then it's like, I love my Bobby. I love my Bobby. And my Bobby
singing?
And my Bobby Christina, too. She wasn't singing, but she just might as well have been.
Well, even at the award shows, I told you, it's just way too much of Bobby and Bobby Christina.
Yeah, Bobby Christina.
She should carry a neon sign over her head that says, I'm no lesbian.
Yeah, and I like this. Well, it's not even I'm no lesbian. It's kind of like...
It's just like, there's problems in that marriage because she's trying to cover it up so much.
There's no couple on the planet that sits and says, I love you every 2 seconds, unless they're fighting like crazy. I love you, I love you, I love you. And even my wife said, she's so high rent. I mean, she's so classy looking and everything. And Bobby looks like such a gangster.
He looks like a garbage man.
He looks like a garbage man. I mean, he's so classless.
Remember when we saw him?
Yeah.
If he tied a red kerchief on his head, you'd throw him a bag.
You'd be afraid.
He's always walking around with his shirt off and his pants, he's got his jockey shorts on or his boxer shorts on. His pants are like around his ankles.
Yeah.
Right.
And he just looks like a gangster.
Yeah, when they're together, it looks like a mugging.
I know, it looks like he's under restraint.
Yeah, right. He's got a gun to her head.
He's being held against her will.
He just robbed a bank.
I was gonna just to get back to the gay games for a second.
Yeah.
My cab driver said that you should see what's going on like at the clubs downtown overnight.
Yeah.
Because he said they're packed.
Yeah.
And there was this one club, I won't even name it, but he said the line was around the block. And people couldn't get in, so everybody online was making out. He said it's an orgy on the street. He told me that they were actually doing things that I can't mention on the air because they couldn't get in.
That's unbelievable.
And he said nobody's doing anything to stop it.
What about AIDS? Do you see what I mean? Everyone's still coming down with AIDS. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about this. Everyone says, hey, we should raise money for AIDS, and I believe it. I would like to see AIDS off the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But it is one of those diseases, unlike cancer, that is, cancer...
you can't avoid.
You can't avoid AIDS. There's actually a way to cure AIDS by stopping all of this behavior. Just kissing strangers. I mean, those people online are all strangers with one another.
Well, you see heterosexuals acting the same exact way. It obviously is a human trait to be mostly out of control.
Yeah. I think AIDS has been suspended for the gay games, though, from what I understand.
Well,
all bets are off.
From what he told me he saw going on, this particular act, you can't get AIDS from it.
Oh, yeah?
Just,
No?
They digitally manipulate each other?
Exactly. Right in the street.
On the street.
Right on the street.
Hey, I hate to say it. Give me the name of that club. I could use that. I'll just pretend it's a girl.
Oh. How could a girl have that?
No, you just use your hand. That's all he's saying. Guys are using their hands with each other.
On what?
On their... Robin,
how long has it been?
But a girl doesn't have that. That's what I said.
Been out in a while.
A girl can do that to you.
A girl could do that? Oh, you're saying some guy's going to do it to you? I thought you were going to be doing it to some guy.
No. I need a guy to do it to me.
What's the point?
No, I'm not going to do it to some guy, Rob.
That's what I didn't understand.
But why would you want some guy? Because you could do better yourself.
I don't know. I was making a joke.
In those books, they always claim that transsexuals
give the best
because they know.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't a guy know?
I know I could really handle a man well. I've handled myself. Hey, Gorilla, pull on your pants.
Let me show you a good time.
Let me show you a good time right now on the air, right in front of our camera. I'll see you, Dadu. So, hey, anyway, did you see Cops the other night?
No.
Cops had...
Wait, did they change the time of Cops as well?
No, it's just you forget to watch it now.
No, because I turned it on last night and Unsolved Mysteries was on.
Was it? No, Cops was on at...
7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
Channel 4?
Yeah.
It was Unsolved Mysteries the other night or last night.
That isn't right. The cops will have to investigate why they weren't on.
Why weren't they on?
But anyway, the thing was weird. I had never seen one like this before. They're driving around, the cops, and you know how they have that shot from the car so you can see they shine a big light out the window? The cops shine a light out the window, and there's two guys in the woods, like in the grass, in public.
Oh,
did you see this?
No, but it sounds funny.
Gorilla, you saw it, didn't you?
No, I didn't see it.
I was talking to someone about it. They saw it, too. So, one of the guys runs away, and the other guy is pulling up his pants. You see his butt and everything, and he's pulling up his pants real quick because they were doing something in the woods, and the cops arrest him. Because you're not supposed to be having sex.
Oh, that's pleasant. You got to arrest the guy. You got to cuff him and everything.
No, but would they arrested that couple had they been hetero?
Then I'm looking and I go, probably. I don't know, though.
You know, I saw that. It looked like they just shined the light on two animals.
Yeah, wasn't that wild? Running away. Hey, you know what's funny? I don't know if you noticed this, but I thought at first it was Ralph and Scott from the E! Network. It looked like you two guys.
Like that?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't them.
I wish it had been.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
I said, hey, what's Ralph and Scott from the E! Network doing on TV?
Wouldn't you love that? Because you could come in the next day and say, hey, guys, I saw you on TV last night.
Yeah, hey, you guys are pretty good. That was pretty funny
Kept my
stunt.
attention.
No, I couldn't believe the cops arrested him because you know what? If it was a heterosexual couple, they wouldn't have arrested him.
You think not?
I really think not.
There is something called public lewdness.
No,
you can be arrested for doing that regardless.
Robin, if it were a hetero couple, the cops would have
been laughing.
Sat there and watched it for half an hour, and then told them not to do it.
All right.
Stop that, kids.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay.
When you're a cop, you know, you grow up with a certain mentality. You go,
we got to arrest those homos.
No, it's sort of like, ugh, look at this, man. If we don't arrest them, then we're homos.
You know,
I'm surprised they didn't shoot them.
Oh, stop it.
No, the TV cameras are on.
That's right. Remember, it was for cops.
I know one cop was telling me he once saw the same exact thing. He says, and his buddy reached over and started touching him. The cops started touching each other. Wouldn't that be great if the cops started touching each other right on TV?
No arrest.
Hey, that looks like fun. Let's try it.
We spend an awful lot of time in this patrol car together.
Yeah. Hey, you know, what they're doing doesn't seem so wrong.
That looks fun.
Come on, let me touch you. Let's just see if we can, we're going to have to demonstrate for the judge what they're doing.
You know what's wild? The other day they gave that little boy or girl, whatever it is, this kid back to that lesbian couple in Virginia.
Yeah.
And the judge ruled that even though they participate in illegal sex acts,
right,
because they're lesbians and they have oral sex, that's illegal in Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though they commit these crimes of sex.
Yes.
They would that doesn't preclude them from being good parents. So they took the kid away from the grandmother and gave it back to its mother.
Yeah.
But I was shocked to see that some states still consider oral sex a crime.
Hey, it's considered a crime in my house. I haven't gotten it. I never get it. I never get it.
You never give it.
Damn right I don't. I watched 40 Years Old.
Oh, you.
I didn't plan on that being part of the bar. Oops, there it is. All right, listen, here's what we're going to do.
Yes.
She doesn't like me to do that anyway. You should have seen me. I'll tell you how horny I am, because I'm not kidding. I haven't had sex in like a month, almost a month now.
No, it's 3 weeks. We counted it up yesterday.
Sorry, 3 weeks.
But don't lie.
So, it's been 3 weeks since I've had sex. So, I was so tired last night. When I went to bed, I had, I was ready to, finish myself off.
Yeah.
Because I can't fall asleep that early. Ralph used to laugh at me for that. Now that he's doing makeup on this show, he's like, oh, my God, I'm doing it every night because I have to get to sleep, right?
But I'm sitting there in bed one night and trying to go to sleep at some 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever, and I'm sitting there and I started thinking about what you said. I never thought to do that, to try and go to sleep. Well, let me try it. Went right out.
I have to tell you right now, I was a bundle of nerves last night after the game. Seriously. And that's how I got to sleep.
Where'd you go to do it?
I have my own bathroom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this.
Oh, man.
He's so anxious to tell.
I went anxious to share with our audience, especially our new 23 million homes in the E! Network. Oh, excuse me, I've been corrected, 27 million new homes. Thank you.
You had 4 million homes just like that.
Yep. It's like golf. You lie about your score. You know what I mean? Yeah, 27 million.
That's a potential.
Right.
Doesn't mean that everybody's watching.
Exactly. Soon everyone will be watching when they see my beautiful poster behind you. You see, you forgot about it already.
It's not me who has to worry about it. It's people being distracted from me I worry about.
Oh, wait till you see the slow crawl across your face that says you can order this poster.
Put it right here, right in the middle.
Right in the middle of your face.
Don't try to do anything to make me look better.
Did you get one of those little scrolling signs of the little LEDs that go?
Oh, it's going to be in there. You watch tonight. Anyway, where was I, Robin?
You were about to tell me how you got to sleep last night.
No, what happened was I was so tired. I was really sexed up from Heather yesterday. She was on the E! Show last night, by the way. I heard she looked dynamite. Wasn't she great, you guys? She was
awesome.
Yeah, she looked really good. And I was thinking about how I can have her, and she said I could have sex with her and stuff.
Rilla, doesn't she have her belly pierced?
I don't think so, no.
No, I would know that. I remember who has their belly pierced.
Well, she should get it pierced.
Dude, why don't you be quiet?
Yeah, why were you in this conversation?
Ralph got his nipple pierced. Hey, show it on camera. Come here, man.
Oh, I hate that.
You got to see this thing. Come here, man.
Sick.
Dude. It's got such a large gauge on it. Watch.
Yeah, I know. You got too big a ring. Look at this.
And it's always
can the camera
in the
get that?
way.
It's all dried up. Look at that. Hold on.
Hey, come over here, man. Walk over here.
Howard, look at it really close. It's around. It's like it's scaly.
It's that of a man and not of a woman.
Hey, you see? I don't know.
Sit on your lap.
Sit on my lap. Here.
He's always wanted you.
Sit on my lap, you big homo.
We're going to the gay game.
Hey, look. Look at it. Can I touch it?
Yeah,
look at the size.
Does it hurt?
Look how big they are, right? Like, he's got a nice chest and everything.
Play with it a little bit, boy.
Hey, man, come on. Look at the size of this earring.
Why is it so big?
It's not an earring.
What is it?
It's a nipple ring.
Yeah, but look at the size of it, dude. Everyone gets a little tiny one.
Well, you know what? I thought if you're going to put a thing on your nipple, it should be kind of big. I don't know.
Yeah, but your nipple... If I was you, I would have put a berry ring right through that, right through that berry.
Has he been with a woman since he got that?
Have you been with a woman since you got it?
No.
No.
Well, you got it a while ago.
Dude, what the dude, get off my lap, man. Come on, get off me. Stupid homo.
But remember the day you hit him in it?
Yeah, I punched him in his nipple ring just to see what would happen. You were doubled over.
Oh, I went down.
Which is worse, getting kicked in the nuts or getting punched in your nipple ring?
Punched in the nipple ring.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
That hurt. It hurt so bad when I got it pierced. I had no idea. And it hurts more the bigger the gauge you get it. But I had no idea. I just went in there. I was like, oh, this looks cool, a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Oh, Ralph, you smell, man.
Like
Ralph
what?
was just on me. He has like body odor. My wife was complaining about it. She goes, Ralph comes over, because Ralph goes over to pick out my clothes.
Yeah.
She said, Ralph was trying on your clothes to see what would look good and stuff. And
I don't.
Then everything smells.
And she said she said he smells.
Well, then your clothes are going to smell.
That's what she was saying. I said, well,
I don't smell.
No, you do. Hey, smell him, man, Gorilla.
He's going to say yes no matter what.
No, seriously, just smell him when he talks and stuff.
He smells maybe it's his breath.
It's his breath. Get close to Gorilla and talk to him.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
His breath is kind of reeking.
Is that what it is?
Oh, Ralph.
I had garlic last night.
Yeah, I know. Well, dude, why don't you get some breath ashore?
Yeah, I should get. Yeah, that's Jaeger and breath.
Oh man, you foul everything. Anyway, so I couldn't get. What is it, Gary?
You know, I noticed, seriously, not just to go far off, I did notice like an odd smell today, but...
He smells every day.
Our intern said that he has tuna breath all the time.
Really? I don't think it's tuna.
I eat tuna.
Yeah, but I like the smell of tuna. That ain't tuna.
You like the smell of tuna?
That's tuna after it's been regurgitated.
Tuna breath.
That's the smell of duty breath, not tuna breath. That's a tuna after it made a duty. Anyway, so listen to this. I couldn't get to sleep last night.
Yes.
So, I was thinking about Heather and stuff, and then all of a sudden I just passed out, so I couldn't finish myself off. So I wake up this morning, and I woke up early. I was up like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm standing in my bathroom, all aroused, and saying, gee, I didn't do it last night. Maybe I should do it this morning. My wife's snoring away in the bed. And I'm a 40-year-old guy. You know what I mean? I'm a 40-year-old guy.
This is not supposed to happen. You got married because you didn't want to be doing that.
Yeah, but this is crazy. So anyway, you know what it is? This job is killing me because there's so many sexy women who come through our doors.
You invite them, though.
I mean, anyone who watched the TV show last night knows that I could have had that girl yesterday, and it's got to drive me crazy.
She really wrote down her address, didn't she?
Yeah, this is not a normal job.
It's the address of her parents' home, though.
Yeah, but she lives with her parents. I can kick her parents out. Give them a couple of 20s.
She said she's getting her own place.
She is?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to have to go visit that place. So anyway, so I'm standing at the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning with my pants down, and I'm going...
Were you watching yourself in the mirror?
Yeah. And I'm going, maybe I should... Yeah, I'm pulling up my underpants.
At 3 in the morning.
Yeah, and I'm like pulling up my underpants to see how sexy I could look for her. So
How you would look for your new girl.
If my new girl, like, would she be attracted to me or would she be with me just because I'm Howard?
Oh, that's funny.
And I just shaved down all my body hair and everything, so I felt pretty good about myself.
Did you throw your leg up on the sink?
I've done that.
Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
You know, I just moved into the dorms at school.
Yeah.
we were in my friend's room, and he went to my room to go use the phone, and he had his head down. He's walking back to his room, and he opened up the door, but it wasn't his door. It was some Russian guy that just moved in.
Yeah.
He had one leg up on the table with his drawers around his ankle.
Getting into wild positions.
So my friend walked in, he goes, oops, and I goes, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez in Russian. I never, in college, the whole time I was there, I never masturbated.
Really?
Because you had roommates.
Never?
Never.
You had roommates?
I had 4 roommates.
4 years you did?
Yeah, I didn't have my own room.
Got my own room?
Even when I got my own room, I had a girlfriend.
Even in the summers, though.
No, I didn't. I never, it's really odd. I didn't do it a lot. I never even thought about doing it in college. Isn't that weird? It's now that I'm married.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know what's going on. I just know, for me.
When did you start? When did it become an obsession?
Let me just tell you the rest of the story, then I'll tell you the answer to that, because I got to break for commercial. And a lot of advertisers want to be in a commercial in this environment.
A tissue commercial.
And plus, you guys got to go buy all this stuff for me to fart.
Yeah, you're never going to get around to it.
I just realized I have my Jeep here, so we can go anywhere.
Good, all right.
We can get everything.
Yeah, maybe you 2 guys ought to go off in the Jeep.
Get to play with his.
I'm standing there going, maybe I should take care of myself, but it's the morning. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're not going to go to sleep now.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll be tired for the show and stuff. But I really needed to do it because I hadn't finished last night.
How did you fall asleep? I mean, did you fall asleep in a state?
Sometimes I lay there and think about girls before I do it.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of thinking about girls when I passed out.
Are you? Does that ever happen? You're into it, but you're just so tired.
Well, there's a whole ritual. You lay there, you think about girls, and then the big moment, you pull your pants down. You know what I mean?
You reveal yourself.
You dress yourself, but you don't pull your pants down too far down, or else your wife will catch you if she walks to the room.
Yeah, because I wondered if you were caught with the evidence last night.
No. So then I was in the bathroom, and I go, oh man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. What if my wife wakes up real quick and she has to use the bathroom? I'm in there. I gotta lock the door. I'll have to explain. You know what I mean? I'm having this whole big thing, like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Like, if I was living alone, I could just...
You have to have a debate about it.
Yeah, there's a whole big debate going on what I should do with myself. I can't even throw caution into the wind and have some fun.
It's great when you live alone. You can do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, if I lived alone, I'd be dating. I wouldn't be alone. I'd have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I bet your reality would be more like Ralph if you were alone.
I have gas right now.
Already?
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what?
So you want to wait?
Let me blow this one off. Hold on.
All right.
Let me just blow off some steam.
I hope it's not a good one.
I don't even think it is, because I haven't eaten. Wait till I eat. See? Wait a bit. Wait.
What are you? It looks like he's at the gynecologist.
Wait, here we go.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
Nothing.
Believe me, that stinks.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Fun to tell. Got to use that mic later.
Hey, tough. I'm doing this for art.
You should have a separate mic for the event.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to mic the event. Anyway, I got to take a break, but so I'm
You don't mind doing that on camera?
No, not embarrassed at all. Let me take a break.
That looks so funny.
Let me take a break, and then when we come back, we'll take some phone calls.
Give us some money.
Ask people how they like the E show. Ask people how they like. Oh, you need money? I got plenty. I got $100 coming in every hour.
$40 worth of broccoli.
Here's what are you going to read back the list? What are you going to go get? I'm passing. And for those of you just waking up, I'm going to be passing wind in Gary's face on the air.
We're going to get some broccoli, some purple onions, Paul Newman spicy salsa sauce, can of beans, vitamin C, X-Lax, and a tomato.
All right, and make sure you bring the microwave in here, right up on here, so I can do a cooking show. I'm going to do a cooking show on TV this morning.
We have to do it over there. The outlet's over there.
Over here?
Yeah, but where the turntables are. No one uses them anyway.
That won't interfere with my computer, will it?
No.
You got to put it on.
You got to put it up here for the TV camera. I got a camera right here.
Okay. So we'll get an extension cord.
Yeah, come on. Buy an extension cord. Go crazy. I got plenty of dough.
All right.
Hey, what's this? Oh, here's the 40. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll buy a microwave.
Yeah.
Can we get breakfast?
Hey, by the way, here's another 20. Get yourself some breakfast. And by the way, lunch is on me today. I'll be serving a buffet. Everyone put in their order. We'll be doing that later.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Stern knows how to throw parties. Shares the wealth. Cheapo Delabate, who doesn't share the wealth.
He'd have taken the money home.
Robin watching her dollars go flying out the window.
I have divorced myself from it. It's no longer money.
Well, just think you're financing the big fart into Gary's face. All right, there's $60. I want a receipt, though. Don't go crazy.
Yeah,
what is
just
this?
remember.
Give it to Norris. That's my money.
That's your money. Oh, this is Jackie's bet with Fred.
Just remember that without that $500 bet, you'd have never gotten to the gas.
Yeah.
we should also thank the Houston Rockets.
What?
We should thank the Rockets for winning.
Shut up. You idiot. Don't. You should thank them Rockets. Just thank me for letting you be on this show. I'm letting you work for free.
Thank you.
All right.
I got to move my car. We're going to go.
All right. Goodbye. I got to break for spots. We'll be back.
The Howard Stern Show.
I just want you to notice what's behind my head.
Where's my poster?
It just fell on the floor.
This poster is causing a lot of problems. Scott, could you put my poster back up behind Robin? Please.
With something other than gaffer's tape. That's not very sticky.
Yeah. Use some of your bodily fluids. Those are sticky. Stick it up there like glue.
Why couldn't he? Oh, he can't use the pegs. I guess he doesn't want those to show on camera.
That's fine. I like pegs. Hang it from the ceiling. Tie ropes to it.
Suspend it.
Yeah. Robin, would you mind holding up my poster so that it wouldn't... Just stand there and hold it.
Wait a minute. Give it to me. I know where to put it.
You put it in front of your face.
I'll hold it right here.
All right, no, but cut the lips out so we can hear you talk.
There you go.
Let me see if you can talk through it.
Hello?
All right, that's close enough. That's good. We can hear you.
I'll just yell.
It's a little... Your voice is a little obscured, but it's okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just talk slowly so it's understandable.
You can cut a hole in the mouth so you can talk through it.
Are you sure you want to obscure the poster?
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, there you go. That was a good idea. All right, Gary will hang it. He's good at that. He comes from a long family line of people who hung things for a living.
That's right. His brother was a framer. I'm sure he used to get a lot of hanging experience at that flea market they used to work.
Gary, while you're there, hang yourself.
He says hang yourself while you're here.
He heard it. Scott the engineer, who messed with my microphones? You think I don't know? What do you think, I'm stupid? You hear how I'm hoarse today? I'm losing my voice a little bit?
You're yelling. You're straining.
They touched my microphones.
Oh.
They had a big discussion probably with the E! Network, and they said, well, we're going to try and see if we can do it. I can't have this going on. I know when my microphone's been touched. These guys think I'm idiots, and now they'll come in and say we didn't touch a thing.
They never touch anything, but they always fix it later.
Because they can't believe that I like my microphone up so hot. They say it doesn't sound good, but I said, Scott, admit to me now, and don't lie to me. Who touched my microphone?
I cannot confirm or deny anything was changed.
What does that mean?
That means I don't know. I mean, I work, I leave here. I don't know what they do technically.
No, someone touched them. I can tell from the levels in 2 seconds what's going on. I am yelling for 2 days. They touched it. I'll tell you exactly. What's today, Robin?
Today is Thursday.
They adjusted it on Tuesday night. Yesterday it was like this, and today.
Okay. I really...
And what it is, I don't realize it for a day, and I'm hoarse.
I really don't know. No one had...
Turn up the level right now on my microphone.
I can't adjust it. It's in the board.
How long does it take you to do?
I can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that.
Yes, you are. I'm giving you authorization.
What do you mean?
I got to rip out the whole module.
They touch my equipment here. They touch my equipment. I beg them, don't touch a thing. We've got the #1 radio show. Leave everything the way it is. It all works if you guys just leave things alone.
Every 3 months they do this. So now you think it's with the prompting of the E! people?
Yeah. Everyone's saying, well, he's overmodulating. Yeah, but we know that. I have to overmodulate, okay? It's a problem.
It's the way he works.
It's the way I work. Just leave it the way it is.
I'll find out.
I'm not changing myself for television. Now, give me more makeup. Rip out that module right now, or I'll rip out your hair, and you'll be bald again. I can take that hair away. Stern, give it the hair. He can take it away.
Yes, you can, both.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, so you just look into it for me. Don't even make a joke out of it.
No, I won't.
All right. Get out of here.
Okay.
No one can take you on camera for that long. You're going to ruin my ratings on the show.
Where's my makeup?
Yeah. Your makeup is the bag in the corner there. Just put it over. Scott, from now on, every time you walk into the studio, you have to have a bag on your head.
No.
Come on. No, that's funny. That's going to be your thing on the TV show. Whenever you walk in, there's going to be a bag on your head. That's
the unknown engineer.
Yeah, but then I'll let you take it off sometimes.
Oh, how
nice. But it'll just be your thing. Get a special bag, cut the eyes out of it,
Okay.
And a little hole for you so you can get air through your mouth.
The unknown engineer, I think.
Right. And you can have a big cigarette sticking out of the bag.
Yeah, just paste the cigarette to the bag.
And then put your wig on top of the bag.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that'd be great.
I love it.
Oh, boy.
You know what we ought to do? We have to make a special bag. Yeah,
with hair.
With hair. There you go. Now, for now, just hold that piece of paper up in front of your face.
Can't see. Wait a minute.
There you go.
All right.
Very good. Thank you, Scott the engineer. Please, I'm losing my voice from what you guys did.
Today.
Somebody measure him for eye holes.
Yeah. Somebody go make a bag. Hey, give me that. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
For those of you watching our TV show here, this is someone just faxed us in how to draw Gary, how to draw Baba Booey. Here it is. It says how to draw Gary, Robin.
Okay.
All right. This is a lesson for everyone at home. Step 1, caveman eyebrow. There it is.
1, not 2. Very
One.
important.
One
you only
joining
need one
eyebrow. Step 2, smelly mustache, which is 1 line, as you can see.
Yeah, almost as long as the eyebrow.
Right. This is sent in by our listener, John Nagy.
John Nagy.
Then booger-filled nose and beady eyes. You can see that. And you got step 3, big, giant teeth. See? Lots of miles of them. And then, of course, you can add one of these profound statements. You put a caption. It could either be duh or hey, Bolf. Where's the Lesbos? See? I'm an idiot, a friggin' idiot.
If you feel very inspired that day, you can add your own.
Right. There's only one mistake on this. Nobody put the mole in. Let me see. There's no mole.
A lot of people miss that detail.
Let me draw that in. How's that?
That's not. It's not an official Gary picture without the mole.
Yeah,
big bulbous mole.
All right, very good. Let me take a few phone calls. By the way, there is some confusion about our TV show. I'm still getting faxes, people not understanding. It makes you wonder how our audience gets driver's licenses. It says, Howard, I live in Brewster, New York. My cable company is CT, or CTAC, and your E-show being broadcast is actually a day behind. Last night's show had Gary pulling his shirt over his head after telling the cop story. That happened on Tuesday, not Wednesday. So no one has seen Heather on the show. No. Last night at 11 o'clock, they ran the new show. At 8 o'clock, they run the rerun from the night before.
Yes, so the new shows are on at 11 p.m.
Right. Why, I don't know.
Reruns are at 8 o'clock.
I don't know much. That is for sure. By the way, later in the program, we will be putting my ass next to Gary's face, where I will blast away some wind.
Yeah.
I won last night, for those of you just waking up and don't know the score. The Rockets won. They beat the Knicks. I bet. Gary's handing me $100 every hour of the show. I have. We're going to be doing some cooking later in the program. Ralph and Gorilla are out buying Paul Newman's salsa, broccoli, onions, tuna,
tomatoes, X-Lax, and vitamin C.
If you're listening, buy me a big green apple and rice cakes. That too will be thrown in the mix.
You waffled on the rice cakes.
Yeah.
Now you want them.
I want them. This is a fax from one of our listeners. It says, Howard, aren't you grossed out by the very thought of having Gary's face? Having Gary's face.
Oh, boy.
Howard, aren't you grossed out by the very thought of having Gary's face so close to your ass? There it is. Yes, you're on the air in Orlando, Florida.
You got through.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Hi, I wanted to find out if there was any way you could get E to put your show on during the day, because we only get E during the day down here.
Yeah, well, you're like me. Cablevision of Long Island feels that they will hold us hostage. I was just talking to Jackie about this because we both live on Long Island.
He can't get it either.
He can't get it either. He has Cablevision. It's unbelievable to me that certain cable companies, and I'm not just saying this about E. I've often said that my TV set, I get a whole bunch of different channels. I get 30 channels. I know Robin gets like 500.
Well, it looked like there were about 40 channels on your cable from that list.
Yeah, well, I can get up to 36 of them if I pay a lot of extra money, which I do.
Well, do you have rights to the tape, or are you going to put out a best of?
Oh, no, I'm not putting out a tape of it. I just find it remarkable a best of. We just started the show 4 nights ago. We already got a tape.
Well, I don't know.
I just find it remarkable that 9 out of... When you look at Long Island, it is one of the most affluent communities in the world.
That's true.
For them not to have a sophisticated cable system and not to have one of the best cable systems in the world is beyond me. It's beyond my comprehension.
But why is that? Since affluent people usually get everything, what is happening?
Obviously, it's not true. Affluent people don't get everything. Because, let me tell you something, why affluent people usually get everything. There's usually competition. There's usually 1 or 2 or 3 different cable companies where if you could go and say, hey, we're all switching out of Cablevision.
I like that service because it gives me everything.
I don't know why the government has made it a monopoly that a place like Cablevision can hold us hostage. But they have.
Okay. I'm going to have to get my friend out in Colorado to tape at least one show for me so I can see what it's like.
Well, tell her to send me a copy.
Him.
Him. I'd like to see it.
Okay, I will.
Because I can't believe it. It's just mind-boggling to me. I've got 20 channels that just show insects making love.
Well, you got the list there. What are the channels you have?
I threw that list out.
Oh, you.
I don't know why I just did that, but I did. I got disgusted with it.
He gets angry.
I have insects making love, or animals making love, or killing each other, or religious figures like some old bag named Mother Angelica with a giant cross the size Jesus wishes he could get on.
That you can get.
She has a cross around her neck that no one can handle. I got 37 channels of religion. Religion and Gilbert Gottfried. And a bunch of comics standing up against a brick wall. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable. What is it, Baba Fohai?
If you're interested, Daniel Carver's on the phone.
Oh.
What's he doing on the phone?
Well, he's dying to talk about OJ.
Oh. See, I was hoping that he'd have a new message by now for OJ.
He does. He does. We got that as well.
But he's calling in personally.
Personally. He can't wait.
Right.
Remember at the beginning of the week he said, I buy these new machines?
Yes.
That machine is already broken. It's already, he's already... because so many people call.
All right. Ma'am, I got to go.
Wearing out an electric machine.
Bye.
You don't do the volume he does.
I guess not.
Nobody calls your machine as much as Daniel Carver. Daniel.
Yeah.
This is Daniel Carver, the Ku Klux Klan guy.
I wouldn't doubt it from that brilliant you heard.
Hey, don't be hostile. Man is a guest.
Oh, don't be hostile. He's going to be hostile?
Well, Daniel, I was just wondering what you were saying about the O.J. Simpson case.
What was your take on that?
Yeah, what was your take on it?
Well, O.J. just proved once again that I'm right. You can take the nigger out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the nigger.
Oh, boy. When am I going to go off, Daniel?
Do you think Robin...
No telling. I was better watching facts.
Do you think Robin could go off?
She could. All of them could.
They're like time bombs, aren't we?
Yeah, or worse.
You know what's great about Daniel? He doesn't need to warm up. He just goes right into the hate.
He's there already.
Although, Daniel, you could say that there have been many white guys who have gone off, like Charles Manson and
Ted Bundy.
And you could probably name them all, too. But there's thousands of niggers that do it. I mean, forever one Charles Manson, the white race produces. The nigger race produces 1,000 just like him.
Well, there are black people who don't go off. How does that happen?
I don't know. There's so many of them that do.
He's worried about the ones that do.
Yeah, well.
I mean, there's millions of them.
Now, Daniel, where were you when you heard the news about O.J.?
I just turned on the television and it was going to watch news at 10, and all I could see for 2 hours was that white Bronco riding down the road.
Did you?
So you watched him Friday night?
He'd shoot himself.
You were hoping he'd shoot himself?
Yeah, everybody was. That's why they was watching it.
Right.
But you watched it the whole time Friday night?
I sat there 2 hours and watched him ride down the road.
Now, you must have been out of your mind because on the other channel they had 10 black guys putting a ball through a hoop.
So there was either O.J. on all the other channels or the Knicks.
It was all black guys.
Yeah, we don't get that many channels down here, but I wanted to watch that because I was hoping he'd shoot himself or they'd shoot him.
At any point, did you shoot your TV?
No, I never did shoot my TV.
Did it bother you when you saw O.J. roll up to that big mansion?
Yeah,
No, it didn't bother me.
Did it bother you?
Niggers that the white people have made millionaires.
Did you get upset when you saw that beautiful white woman with the very black O.J.?
Yeah,
white woman.
Yeah, that should upset everybody because the Bible tells us in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 16, that if a woman approaches unto any beast and lies down, that the woman and the beast should be put to death.
Now, what's the name of that book of the Bible again?
Leviticus.
Okay.
Leviticus?
Yeah.
You know it better than I do.
No, I'm saying, Daniel quotes the Bible a lot.
Everybody doesn't know how to
Daniel, I got to get you some pronunciations on that. But anyway, so you were sitting around, you turn on the TV, you see it. Now, do immediately a lot of, like, the Ku Klux Klansmen, the fellow Ku Klux Klansmen start calling you and go, see?
No, it's 10 o'clock at night. Most of them in the bed.
Most of them go to sleep early?
Oh, hard-working men,
Yeah, well, they all have jobs. And, I mean, was everyone just, like, did you guys have a big meeting about it, or was there any discussion?
No, we didn't have no big meeting about it. I've had hundreds of calls, old people leaving messages on this machine.
Yeah.
Right.
Telling OJ jokes. And
one of these days, I'd like to hear the messages people leave.
Oh. And what...
it'd be rated X, most of them.
But seriously, this one probably took you by surprise, because everyone seemed to really think OJ was like... I think even members of the...
I bet you even Daniel liked OJ.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like him. I never had heard of him before.
Really?
I don't watch ball. To me... to be able to run through a cow pasture and tote a ball don't make you no hero.
But you never saw the Hertz commercial?
No.
He would never go to Hertz. If a black guy represents Hertz, he wouldn't go, right?
Well, I just try not to watch niggers when I can help it. But no, it ain't no surprise to me when niggers go off the deep end and start killing people, and it wasn't no surprise when Michael Jackson got caught, because all of them are doing it.
Well, he's never gotten...
He's never been convicted of anything.
He's not been indicted or charged.
Because you can't find no jury to convict him, for no need of wasting their tax money trying. I doubt OJ will be convicted.
You really think he'll get off? Now, this is not the first person I've heard say this.
Yes, I've been reading that a lot.
Well, what do you think will happen? There'll be a black jury and they'll let him off?
Yeah, there'll be a nigger on the jury, and the white people will be afraid to even say what they think with a nigger sitting there.
So you think that if there's one black person on the jury...
That would do it, huh?
I've seen cases where they'd have 12 jurors, and they'd have lawyers and school teachers on the jury, and then one old stupid nigger. And the old stupid nigger come out there being the poor person.
Being the foreman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying all the white people elect him foreman?
Yeah, just because they feel sorry for him. I don't know why the white people want to continue to pamper the nigger. But they do.
Well, they must be stupid, too.
Must be. Got that right.
Hey, you coming to New York for the Gay Olympics?
Oh.
No, I ain't coming nowhere there's no gays at.
We got something called the Gay Games going on here.
Gay games.
Yeah.
No, I ain't coming to no gays.
There's 1 million gay people more than we usually have.
Now, someone told me...
keep them up there when you get them all up there.
Now, I know that you to make money, you sell cement figures of black people for lawn jockeys. Do you have a cement OJ that perhaps you'll be selling?
Maybe you should start one.
Cement OJ?
I ain't got no cement. If I did, he'd be holding a knife, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. So
wait a minute. Now, last time we listened to his message, he said something about the white women who sleep with black men.
Do you feel this is God's punishment in some way for Nicole sleeping with a black man?
Well, yeah, could be. She was a white slut to lay down with him to start with, and he abused her, beat her from the day they met. I've seen reports of where he beat her in 89, he beat her in 92, beat her in 93, and then killed her in 94, so... She was a fool to stay with him, but she was a bigger fool to touch him to start with.
Now, will you
What do you feel for the children, Daniel? You must feel sorry for them.
Feel for them?
Yeah.
What, half ape, half human? What can you feel for a mixed-up mongrel like that?
Oh, boy.
Robin,
you have more feeling for a mutt, Daniel, a dog that's a mixed breed.
Sure I do, because mutts are not out to destroy us.
Now, let me ask you something. Will you use this case to rally white people to your side?
Yeah. Anytime that niggers commit violence that's known all over the world, we use it. That niggers, they do it every day. In New York City, they average 8 violent murders every night. But unless it's somebody famous like this nigger or Michael Jackson, you can't use it because nobody hears about it.
I see. So now, what did you think of the fact that there was a... now, we're just trying to understand the Ku Klux Klan point of view here. What did you think of the fact that there was a black judge? Do you see a conspiracy in that?
A nigger judge? Where's the nigger judge at?
OJ's judge is a black woman.
Yeah.
I ain't even been seeing that.
Really?
I just read the newspaper and I ain't seen no nigger judge.
I think where Daniel lives, on the TV set, they make the judge white.
It's a blackout.
No,
there's a blackout to be a riot.
Show him a nigger.
Now, what would you do if you were before a black judge? You would be in big trouble, right?
I'd be in big trouble if I'm before any judge.
Right.
Because they punish me to try to pamper the nigger.
Well, Daniel, I've
been convicted about 5 times with an all-white jury and a white judge.
Is that right? Now, what were your convictions for the 5 times?
Terroristic threats, violating nigger civil rights, stuff like that.
Daniel, I did see one case where the Klansman who was on trial got a black lawyer.
That was probably just for appearances.
Yeah, but he lost.
Did he lose?
He lost.
That was Michael Lowe out in Texas, but he lost.
Is that right? I didn't know how the case turned out.
Maybe he was doing it for like...
He shouldn't have been in court to start with. They were trying to take his membership list away from him, and he refused to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
And they ain't got no business with his membership list. We can't get the membership list of the NAACP. And the courts have ruled they don't have to give it up. But then they keep trying to get ours.
Dan, you're certainly on fire this morning. So, anyway, is there a final message about this O.J. Simpson case? That
Is there something you want to say to people as a result of the O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, I mean, is there a message to be...
I'd like to say to all the white women out there, you see what can happen to you when you lay down with one of these niggers. You lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. If you lay down with niggers, you're going to get up with AIDS if you don't get up with a knife in your back.
Now, you're saying that the blacks have a higher proportion of AIDS?
Oh, of course they do.
Well, he says it's a black disease.
Oh.
It is. It's a nigger disease.
Well, I put it differently.
It came from Africa.
You don't know how to talk, Robin.
Well, Daniel, there are white men who beat their wives, you know.
Yeah, sure they are.
And kill them.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
I don't know.
Do you think that might have come from Africa? Like they learned it, the white people learned it?
Blame us now.
Well, I'm just trying to understand.
If Daniel says he doesn't know, he doesn't.
I'm trying to help him out with an opinion.
One person that does it, there's 1,000 niggers doing it.
Oh, that's not a good excuse.
Did you ever hit a woman?
No, I never did.
Tell the truth.
No, I never did.
You know, sometimes they don't listen.
They don't listen, but I don't hit them.
No, you've always been a gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Where's your wife now?
Get her on the phone.
Probably.
She's working.
Probably soaking her bruises.
Your wife's working at this time in the morning?
Yeah.
What does she do again?
She works for AT&T.
She's got to work weird hours, huh?
No, she starts from 7:30, but she has to drive from Gainesville to Atlanta to get there.
Oh, all right.
That's a long way.
Yeah, that's a long way, but she got to do it.
Yeah, because you won't.
Yeah.
Does she work with black people?
Yeah. I worked for AT&T 15 years, same place she worked.
Yeah.
But they fired me because these niggers kept whining down there. And they finally fired me over it.
All right, well, let's leave it at that.
Did she mind working with black people?
No, I didn't like working with them.
No, your wife.
Well, she don't have a choice.
Right, you got to make a living, Robin.
I'd quit if I was her.
Niggers is there.
I'd quit, Daniel.
You starve to death, damn. We don't want to live off the welfare like most niggers do.
You know, the one where, like Leviticus...
Well, Robin would be on the welfare if you wasn't keeping her up.
Well, guess what? Your wife's keeping you up, and he's keeping me up, okay?
All right.
All right. Fair enough. So you feel that Robin...
Oh, he said it enough.
No, come on, this is good. It's good for you to hear this. You feel if it wasn't for me... Oh, wait a second, you might have a point.
I have always had a job, Daniel. I only met Howard 10, 15 years ago.
Well, those weren't good jobs.
I
that was
ate.
nursing.
I ate, and I have never collected welfare or unemployment, and I probably had to take care of you. I was a nurse,
Howard let you hang around so he can get away with telling nigger jokes.
Right. Sure.
Wait, you're saying I have Robin around so I can tell nigger jokes?
That's right. That's right. That's the only way you get away with it without being attacked by gangs of niggers.
He's constantly attacked. Where have you been?
Anytime they attack you for telling nigger jokes, you say, well, I got Robin.
Right. That works. That defends.
Yeah. What?
I got a nigger.
Shut up, Chief. I got Daniel on the phone. I don't need you here.
What, is Gorilla a comedian now?
No, he's a Klansman.
I'll have you know something, Daniel. Robin was in the armed forces protecting you.
That's right, you.
Well, I was also in the armed forces.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
What were you?
And, Daniel, how many degrees do you have?
Do what?
How many degrees do you have?
I ain't got no degrees.
He learned all this on his own.
Yeah, I learned by watching TV and reading the paper how savage you are.
Although you did get a merit badge in hate. I remember that. No, but Daniel has his opinions, Robin, and this is
I have no problem with Daniel and his opinion.
No.
I just have mine.
Daniel, just so the people at home know, are you the leader of the Ku Klux Klan?
No, he's not a leader of anything.
No, I'm not a leader of anything.
Do you have to say that because you get in trouble with the law, but you really are the leader of the Ku Klux Klan?
Well, I've been on probation now for 7 years for this terroristic threats, but I come off of it July the 1st this year. I've got about a week to go.
July. You got about a week of waiting?
I got a week to go. On July the 1st, I can come out of the closet.
And say, hey, I'm in the Ku Klux Klan.
Well, they already know it.
You're the head muckety-muck.
I got a feeling you're the Grand Kleagle, but you can't say it. Am I right?
No,
Are you the Grand Kleagle?
No,
Are you the head muckety-muck?
Yeah, I'm a head, whatever you want to call it.
No, you know what I'm saying. I got a feeling you have a very, like, you're like one of the top guys.
You're high up in the organization?
But because of your probation, you have to say you're not.
Well, yeah, I've been around a while.
Right, see?
Oh,
I think
so
we're talking
you rise simply by being around?
I think we're talking one of the top guys.
Oh, boy.
Daniel's one of the top guys. Listen, no one is more dedicated to this than Daniel. You got to admit.
Well, he definitely rules at the entry.
Yeah, well, see, I done lost my job. Rest of them ain't got nothing to lose.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to lose, and they don't want to lose their job.
So this way you
so
can...
they made you president?
Do they... What about... So what will you be doing the rest of the day today? Will you just be answering messages and selling stuff? Will you be making cement, as you call them, cement niggers?
Cement niggers? You be making
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You need roofing on the horizon?
Anything?
Roofing? Yeah, I roof a house every now and then.
What kind of threat did you make that got you 7 years probation?
I was threatened. I was accused of saying get back or I'll shoot after I was charged by 500 riding niggers.
All right, let me get this straight. Where were you?
I was in the middle of Nigger Town protesting the sale of illegal drugs.
You were wait a second. You were in the middle of some town?
And
Nigger Town. The nigger side of Gainesville, Georgia. I was standing there holding sign protesting the illegal sale of drugs because it was a well-known section where all people were buying drugs, and the niggers didn't like it because I was hurting their business. So about 500 of them gathered up. They were throwing rocks and bottles and charging at me.
Now, were you with any buddies or you were by yourself?
There was 12 of us there,
right.
But I was the one that they pointed out to be the leader, so I'm the one they charged.
So when the blacks charged you...
I was surrounded by 70 police officers. They had it on tape, and not one police officer or the tape showed me saying anything to the niggers. But still, the nigger hollered that I was going to shoot him, and the jury believed it and convicted me of making terroristic threats.
And how much time did you get?
I had 7 years probation. Well, I only got 4 years probation, but I carried the case to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Well, the one thing I must point out is that you got more than O.J. Simpson did.
Were you, for beating his wife?
Yeah.
That is kind of weird. Were you going to shoot the guy or not?
No, I ain't shooting no guy.
Did you have a gun on you?
No, I didn't even have a gun.
So then...
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. You had no gun on you.
I had no gun.
Let's say the word...
Did you get a lawyer, Daniel?
Yeah.
Did you get a black lawyer?
No, I got a white lawyer.
A Jewish lawyer?
No.
Oh, there you go. Oops, there it is. You needed Howard Weitzman.
I needed something, but I didn't have it. But anyway,
I just don't
believe it would have mattered. The niggers were upset and they were threatening to riot. Just like they done in L.A. If you don't give us our way, we'll burn the town down.
He says the word nigger like it's so comfortably.
It's a different word.
No problem. And he says it. It's funny. Like Leviticus and stuff, Daniel doesn't say good, but nigger he says perfect.
Yeah, that's the one he practices.
You're not kidding. You say it with such ease. You're not uptight about saying it.
It sounds like hello when he says
it.
Look, we've called them niggers for hundreds of years. You call them niggers, colored people, blacks, Afro-Americans. No matter what you call a nigger, if you call it that long enough, it becomes a bad word. I'm just going to stick with the original nigger.
All right, look, Daniel, I got to go, but thank you for joining us this morning.
Okay.
It's always good to hear from you.
It's always good to hear your particular slant. Why not?
As long as it's long distance.
We entertain all points of view, right, Daniel?
We do? No, he doesn't.
Right.
We do.
Oh. All right, thank you, Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel Carver. Out there in, where's he, South Carolina?
Gainesville, Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Lives near Niggertown.
Where's that?
Niggertown. That's where he lives. He lives near Niggertown.
All right, you guys got the food. Let me take a break and I'll explain everything that's going on. Cooking show next, and phone calls right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show, 97.1 The Eagle. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Howard Stern Show.
All right, there are 3 things we have to accomplish on the show right now. There are 3 things we want to accomplish. I want to take some phone calls. I got to begin cooking my food so I can blast my wind into Gary's face. I want my $500. I want my whole $500.
Oh, you're not taking it every hour? Did you miss an hour?
Yeah, I don't seem to. Gary, I want my whole $500. Give it to me.
I'm not holding out.
I know you're not holding out, but I don't seem to be getting $100 an hour.
You gotta...
Gary, here's a little of what's in store for you. Now listen to this. Now that's.
I'm glad you didn't get him down there for that.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. Anyway, let me just have all my money. Give me that. I don't like you holding my money.
That's fine.
Here is my money.
Losing interest while I have it?
The Rockets won. I win $500. I've already taken $60 and spent it on broccoli and sauce because the best part of the bet is coming up where I blast Gary in the face with wind.
Ralph got some broccoli. The stalks are the size of trees.
I'm going to take a phone call.
That's good. Good fuel.
Then I'm going to do the cooking part of the show, and then we are going to talk about a genius named Marvin Kittman. Okay? We're going to talk about a man that is one of the greatest television reviewers of all times. He's so bright. He's such a wit, this guy. I've been a fan of his for so long. And not only that, you know, I'm going to tell you, I'll give you a little teaser. You know how smart Marvin Kittman is? Years ago, he wrote a book. He ran for president as a goof.
Mm-hmm.
He sent it to me because, you know, I'm running for governor. He did a thing in there. People ignored the book. I don't think it was bought, but it was so funny. He ran as Thomas Jefferson would run.
Yes.
You know about this?
Yes, I know about that book, sure.
And, in other words, his big platform was that he was going to free the slaves. Now, he ran, like I don't know, 10 years ago or something, or 15 years ago.
Yes.
And he would get up and make speeches around the country talking about how he was going to free the slaves, even though he had a plantation of his own. He was going to free all that. They thought he was nuts, but it made for good reading.
Yes.
But like everything Marvin writes, it's been ignored because people don't understand greatness. But there happens to be a review of a certain television show in the paper today. I will read the whole thing to you.
It's that good. Well, I know Marvin's a good writer.
I've never seen such a well-written column in my life.
Because usually you just pick out pertinent parts. You don't read a whole article.
No, you're going to be... because this is so brilliant. And I'm not going to say what TV show he reviewed.
Oh, it's probably Gary Shandling's show.
No. Let me take a phone call first. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Howard.
Yes.
I called yesterday about the E! Show and mentioned about Jackie's T-shirts running. That piece of garbage called me a jerk-off.
Right.
And I want to know why. I never did anything to him. All I did was say his T-shirts stink. They run. I didn't say anything about him being not a good comic or anything. He's fabulous. I think he's really good. But he went like, call me a jerk-off? I got to my job yesterday. Everybody was laughing. They said, oh, Jackie the joke man called you a jerk-off.
Well, Jackie, this is...
No, I never said he's white trash.
I just want to apologize to this lady and tell her I'm very sorry.
Yeah, you should
well, no, listen, let me tell you something.
He's a jerk-off.
No, Jackie, no, hold on a second. Let me say something, man.
What?
You put the guy on the spot. Here's why he called you a jerk-off.
Howard,
No, listen to me.
There's a lot of people listening.
There's 16 million people. The guy's trying to make money selling these dopey T-shirts. You get on the air and say they run. Who's going to buy the T-shirts?
No, well, maybe he should change the manufacturer.
Well,
because for $15 a T-shirt, Howard,
he made up millions of them. He thinks he sees greatness in the T-shirt business. You know, Jackie's part-time job is writing for the show. His full-time job is in the garment district. Yeah. He's in a T-shirt manufacturer.
I was really mad. I listened.
Oh, who cares? Dope.
Jesus.
She doesn't understand why he's mad. Mad because it's embarrassing to have a bad T-shirt.
She really couldn't be upset that he called her a jerk-off.
Nah, she's looking to get back on the air.
Talk about
she's looking to get on the air.
And her work yesterday.
Jackie all upset because he loves those T-shirts.
Yeah.
And you know, Jackie's always like, I put so much money into these shirts.
Did you hear what he said yesterday? Everybody knows you wash it in cold water.
I never heard of washing a T-shirt in cold water, be honest with you.
Have you ever washed a T-shirt in your life?
Yeah. I get T-shirts all the time.
If you get a color T-shirt, you don't wash it in hot water. It runs. You never made your underwear pink by washing something red?
Not my T-shirts. I mean, I just throw them in the wash with the rest of the wash.
Anytime you get a loud color shirt, you know you're supposed to wash it in cold water.
What is this?
Everybody at the thing last night, at the CD release party, came up and said, what was wrong with that woman? How stupid is she? Of course you don't wash something in hot water. Your T-shirts don't run. What's she talking about? And they are good quality, and they're beautiful. And they're 3 color.
And they are good quality, and they're beautiful.
How do you get them?
At the Comedy Club tomorrow night.
Okay.
3 color T-shirts.
Very good. All right. Well, listen, there's a whole businessman sitting over there. You'd think he owned members only the way he's defending his clothes. All right, very good.
She's a jerk off.
All right, now it's time to cook. Now it's time for cooking.
I see you have your microwave all set up.
Got the microwave set up. I've got the camera here. This will be great. As you know...
What will you be cooking today, Chef?
Well, I'll be cooking a powerful combination of foods. My assistants, Ralph and Steve Gorillo. The very
mad scientist.
The very balding Steve Gorillo and the very berry-faced Ralph will be assisting me. I've sent my boys out to buy some food. Now, first of all, let me see the Tupperware you bought for the cooking show. Pass that to me. I'm going to turn the microwave more to the camera. To tune us in tonight.
Well, people will want to see you add the ingredients so they can keep track of the recipe.
Right. Yeah. Oh, by the way, now up on your screen, if you're watching on TV tonight, you will see
the ingredients.
You will see the ingredients and the amounts to put in.
Could they talk less while we're
Gorillo, I'm doing a show. I'm talking. What are you talking?
Telling Ralph that he left the Tupperware in the sink.
He left the Tupperware in the sink? Why is this Tupperware in the sink?
He washed it out for you.
You let Ralph wash my stuff out? That guy's got rabies.
He grabbed it.
I told you not to let Ralph touch my bowl.
Sorry. He did it. He took it upon himself.
He doesn't know how to wash. He's disgusting. He smells.
Okay.
Ralph, you washed my bowl?
Yes. Is that okay?
It's just that your fingers and mouth smell and your gums are diseased. Even my agent warned me about Ralph. He says, don't share food with Ralph.
Oh, he didn't say that.
He did. But I don't share food with Ralph.
Why would we share food?
Well, remember we were at a restaurant once in Los Angeles?
Oh, we split an order, but we weren't sitting there eating like lovers from the same
but he was afraid your fork and knife were going into my plate.
He sees the cash cow disappear.
What's the matter, Baba Booey?
Just letting you know that our guest is here. I know
Mark Hamill?
I know you want to wait on it.
Tell Mark we have no room for him.
Papa Flunky.
All right, man. Could you...
What? I got to cook first.
I know. Could you...
Did you want to be here when I cook?
I was just going to say... I mean, I know, just have a heart, man.
Have a heart what?
You don't have to like...
Enjoy it?
You can enjoy it, but don't eat everything.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Come on, dude. You're going to get one.
Is he upset about your meal?
No, but
he's upset because it's going to be big and smelly.
Think about how bad it would be if you were on the other end of this.
Yeah, but I would have been on the other end of it.
Right, but I
Gary for the show.
I understand basketball better than you. It was obvious who was going to win. What is that, toilet paper?
Yeah, just in case
I have an accident.
You might need it.
No. I don't need that. I'm going to wipe with Gary's money.
Oh. But Gary should think of the show. It would be stupid if you didn't have a lot of gas.
Right.
And you didn't prepare for this moment.
And maybe Mark Hamill wants to be in here while I cook.
He could see you cooking. Maybe
Let me say to the people watching on TV, on the E! Network, on our TV show, this is a Tupperware, as you can see. This will be one portion of a morning snack, and what I'm doing is preparing a meal that will be so gas-filled, and I've done this, it'll be so smelly that my producer will actually singe his mustache. So, Robin, as you can see, a Tupperware.
Yes, nice deep
nice
dish.
size. That's all you need. And what do you got for me,
I got
boys?
a little
water
here to steam the broccoli.
Is this radio station water or from a...
No, it's Poland Spring.
How much water do you add?
All right. I'm holding in my hand a styrofoam cup of water. I'm like the Galloping Gourmet for retards.
Is it full? Are you going to use the full 8 ounces?
No, I'm not going to use the full 8 ounces. Because I'm not going to be cooking that much broccoli, Robin. This is a snack, and this is for one person. And as you can see, I've used a half a cup of water.
Okay.
Okay, you can see it floats nicely in the bottom of the bowl.
All right. That's what you want to do. Coat the bottom of the bowl.
That's right. And now my assistant... Did you wash that?
Yeah.
Then why'd you put it back in plastic? Ralph?
I grabbed some clean plastic. This is clean. This is...
All right.
It's not the same one.
I had you wash the broccoli.
It's not the same bag. I know what you're thinking. You want me to cut it?
You know what if you knew what I was thinking, you'd be successful. All right, here you go. Give me that broccoli. No, I'll cut that. I don't want you touching my broccoli. Robin, what I like
now,
to do...
Now, do you use just the florets or the stalk?
I don't like the shaft.
I see.
The shaft...
That's a stalk, Howard.
Yeah, no, I call it the shaft. The shaft doesn't produce that much gas.
Oh, really? The gaseous part...
Gaseous part is in here.
The floret.
And the floret. The head. The head's the best part. All right, here we go.
Shaft and head.
Right. Now, by the way, for the people at E-Television, when you produce this show, underneath Ralph and Gorilla, Chiron, put in little letters, the world's two stupidest people. All right, when you identify them. I said, I was watching the TV show the other night. I said, you know, when the camera flashes on Fred a lot for reaction shots, they put Fred Norris, a radio writer or stuff, they should put Mr. McSixaplex.
Yeah, change it every day.
Or they should put Mayor of Flinkflin, Prince of Darkness, or like just a very quiet man.
Martian.
Yeah.
The dark one.
Yeah.
Don't screw with this man.
King of Mars.
And sometimes it should just say, what is that on his face?
Yeah, right.
You know, when he has those little stubbles.
Yeah, never identify him as Fred Norris. It should be like world's scariest inhabitant. You know what I mean?
What's he eating?
Yeah, and like under Jackie, just put Star Search loser. You know what I mean?
In fact, with Fred, you could do things like prominent forehead, beady eyes.
Right. Just different things that would be funny.
Axe murderer.
You know, King of Neutrons. All those kinds of things.
Should have arrows coming out of Fred.
Exactly. All right, let me show you the broccoli. Let's get back to the cooking. Hey, Baba Fuhai, bring in Mark Hamill if he wants to sit in for this.
It's my hero.
Yeah, from Star Wars.
So quickly just take the tops of the broccoli.
All right, what I'm doing, Robin, is, and I don't know if the camera... What?
Somebody has to go and make room for Mark Hamill.
Well, I'll stand up.
Now, you stand up, let Mark Hamill sit down. He wants to be in here for this. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good to see Mark Hamill, of course.
Fred.
Star Wars, and also the voice of the Joker in the Batman cartoon, which, by the way, is a really good cartoon. It was in the movies.
One of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Great. Mask of the Phantasm. That's where I was here last time for that.
Yeah, do the Joker voice, because that's really good.
Let's see, what would he say? Joker here? Yeah. Very early in the morning.
You do the cartoon also on TV?
No, yeah, I do them all. I do the whole thing, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, what I'm doing is preparing a lethal mixture.
Do you know what's going on today, Mark?
No, I see broccoli in front of me, but...
What's going on is I've won a bet, and I have to prepare... I'm going to blast my wind into Gary's face. He has to hold his cheek to my cheek for a full minute. Man. So I'm preparing a meal.
So now you took the whole stalk of broccoli.
Well,
all right, Mark, now just sit quiet and pay attention to what's going on.
Get on the radio and
all right,
be quiet.
Do you see how much broccoli I have here, Robin?
Yes, you have a lot.
All right, this is what I'm going to steam. It's a handful. As you can see, I put it into the water.
Are you going to cut that apart?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now I'm going to cut it. It might be easier to cut once it's all mushy from the... Rob, what do you think?
It cooks faster if you cut it.
Need more?
It'll cook quicker if you cut it.
But you know what? If I just eat this amount quickly, I'll have lots of gas. Yeah. You know. And also, what you want to do you think I need more water to steam?
Yeah, but see, the broccoli is going to give it that stink. You really want...
Broccoli what?
Gives it that stink.
Yeah, but you don't think this is enough broccoli for one?
That's
Is that the whole head?
No, half.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Look, Robin, this is let me show it to the camera as well as you. Fred, look at that. There's the water.
Don't chop it up too much.
Throw a little more water in there.
No, you don't need any more water.
No, I like it chopped up. Makes it easier to go down.
Yeah, but you don't want it easy to go down. You want your digestive system to get all gassy.
You really think it needs that much more water?
Yeah, for the steaming process.
I don't know.
That's enough.
Mark, tell me, do you like to fart? You're our celebrity guest on the cooking show today. Mark Hamill.
What do you eat when you need to fart?
Yeah, when you need to blow wind in someone's face who you've made a bet with, what do you like to eat?
You know, everything's faked in the movies. You know,
right.
They dub it in later.
Luke Skyblaster. All right, here we go. Look at that. There's the broccoli.
All right, now what are you going to add to that?
Well, I think what I'm going to do is pop it in the microwave for a commercial break.
Okay.
Then when we come back, it should be pretty well steamed.
Why don't you steam up some pepper?
You know what? Maybe my assistants. You know what you'll do? Chop up that half of that pepper.
Okay.
What do you have there? Onion. Just give me two nice slices of onions chopped finely.
Okay.
And then we'll be back with more. And I'm going to put this in the microwave. For those of you watching at home, here's my microwave. So you can see it's a common household microwave. Stick it in here.
2 minutes.
You want to cover that?
No, I think with 4 minutes.
No.
You should put a little cover on for the steaming.
Really, Robin?
You shouldn't close it, but just leave it on there lightly.
Just keep the steam in there.
I'm the gourmet here. Here, take this broccoli back, unless Mark Hamill wants it.
Yeah, maybe you should cook up a portion for him.
Would you like to blast wind in Gary's face?
Poor Gary. You know, I just smelled his phone. I didn't smell anything.
You got to hear some of these faxes. Oh, please.
No, I did. I smelled his phone. I didn't smell anything. You know, by the way, you're on 2 stations out in Los Angeles. You're on 51. You're also on Channel 30, but I started watching on Channel 30 about a minute and a half into the show. It blinked over to the Playboy channel. Hi, I missed November.
Oh, great.
Right? I was taping, too. So.
Hey, well, that's the the problem. So, hey, let me just read some of the faxes. It says, do not under any circumstances let Baba Booey off the hook on this bet. Gas him like Hitler gassed the Jews.
Oh.
That's from King of All Locksmiths. And make sure he doesn't hold his breath. Try punching him in the stomach while in mid-gas. All right.
Exhale first.
He has to exhale first.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, he could fake the thrilling.
Howard, if Fa-Fa Farty survives this personal holocaust, maybe he could write a movie about it called Gary's Lips instead of Schindler's List. Okay, that's from Sean out in Toronto, who listens to us out there. And
how do you make sure that Gary breathes in?
That's going to be your job, Robin.
It's mandatory that he breathes in. He has to take at least 10 deep breaths.
By the way, I hate cooking shows that don't show you every detail. So here I am. I put it in the microwave.
You're not going to pull something from under a counter that's already done.
No, not on this show, Robin.
All right.
No, none of that. Let me, what is it, Baba Phonai?
No. The bet was I have to stay there for 60 seconds. If I am able to hold my breath that long, no.
Ralph, you tickle him. Tickle him while he does it.
You have to breathe.
Oh, so wrong.
You're a pussy.
I'm a pussy that can breathe. That would not
see when you get under there and Ralph is tickling you.
10 deep breaths.
Robin, I have the microwave set at 3 minutes. People can see.
All right.
All right, and then I just simply hit start. And while that's
is there any
Robin, my head is glowing. Oh, peppers. Let me open up my microwave.
Turn it off.
And put my peppers in. If you can see, let me show everyone at home.
Just throw those on top?
Robin, I'm mixing my peppers with my broccoli and sprinkling.
Looks pretty good.
Wait till I get to the salsa.
Now, do you stir
Here's my onion.
at any time during the cooking process?
No, not necessary, Robin. You know, in the age of microwave technology, one doesn't need to stir too much.
Okay.
All right, let's...
2 thin slices of onion.
By the way, I'm on Letterman Friday night. Oh, I got to talk to you about that.
Maybe you should cook on Letterman.
Yeah. No, I got to tell you, I am so, like, you know, it used to be a big deal for me to go on Letterman.
Yeah.
I'm like not even.
You haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Do you still keep your list of notes of what you might talk about the next time you go on Letterman?
Yeah, I have that.
Oh, then you're still into it.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you hadn't been doing your assignment, I would say that you really are out of it.
Yeah, I haven't put my heart into it, though. I got to talk to you about that. Maybe you can motivate me.
All right.
All right, here I go, Robin. The peppers are part of it. Do you have that onion? I'd like to throw... Okay, quickly, before the commercial, give me the onion. Now, as you can see, we took 2 thinly sliced onions.
What size onion is that?
Purple onion. That's a medium-sized onion, Robin. Let me show the medium-sized onion to people at home. Here it is. Purple. This might be an hour special on the cooking special. Mark Hamill here with us, joining us for his special tips. Mark, when's the last time you let out a really good blast?
And what kind of a meal had you had before?
And who were you punishing? Were you punishing your wife? Your wife is beautiful. I've met her.
Yeah, she's here this morning.
Is she?
Yeah.
You going to bring her in?
If you want.
She's a knockout.
Now. Nathan came. Nathan's birthday is tomorrow.
Is that right?
Yeah, Saturday.
She's good, like cooking and little interviews.
Little conversation.
Reminds me of the Diner Shore show. Remember that?
Yeah.
And she's gone, so you might as well steal it.
Let me, here's your little cutting.
Oh, there's the tomato.
Yeah, there's the tomato. Let me show the tomato to the audience at home. Here's a nice size, full, you can see it's meaty tomato, and Ralph, my ugly assistant,
now let me ask
will
you
be chopping it. Yeah.
If that blast smells anything like the tomato, Gary's, that onion, Gary.
Oh, don't worry about it. It will.
It will.
I'll wolf it down. I love it.
Do you use a naturally grown tomato, or is that one of the chemically engineered or genetically engineered?
This was an organic.
Yeah, this is all organic, Robin. I believe in that. Where's the X-Lax? I got to begin melting that next.
Do you put that on the broccoli?
Like cheese, I said. That's after the whole thing's done.
Howard, how long after you ingest all this is it going to be
20 minutes, 25
really?
minutes.
Is that fast, is it?
Hey, what about your wife? Does she fart?
Oh.
Do you ever catch your wife fart? Let's talk about farting with Mark Hamill when we come back. The farting show will continue. The farting cooking show with your galloping idiot will be back in a minute.
Here's the X-Lax.
Oh, there it is. And this is all you need for a good topping for one serving.
It depends on how many people you're going to serve, yes?
Yeah, this is for one serving. This is about 10 bricks of X-Lax in this little box.
You only need one.
Yeah. No, I use all 10. This is a special occasion.
Oh, my.
What is it, Gary?
Do we have any estimated? You know, an estimated time of...
I would say by 10 of you'll be gassed. 10 before the hour.
I say in an hour.
All right?
That's 35 minutes.
Can we just get it over with?
Yeah, we will in a minute.
Let's not rush this.
Let's not rush it. In fact, that tomato will be converted. You know, people say, what is the conversion rate on this recipe?
Yes.
Now, here, let me show to our audience at home, here's the tomatoes. Now, my body will convert this lovely tomato into a nose hair ruffler in roughly a half hour.
Well, you're not only a good cook, you're Mr. Science.
That's right. Boys, I'm going to, just for the sake of the show, sometimes I like my tomatoes hard. So
really? So you don't cook them?
I'm not going to put them in the microwave yet. I'll show you a trick when we get back with tomatoes for farting.
You want to mix that with some salsa?
Well, why don't you wait till we get back?
Okay.
You're rushing me, stupid idiot.
Don't you not to be stupid, you baldy.
We'll be back right after these words. So much to do.
Back with the Howard Stern Show.
We might have to go commercial-free for the rest of the show. We have Mark Hamill here. By the way, Mark, who does the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series, will be at the Warner Brothers studio store on 57th and 5th in Manhattan this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. I guess signing stuff?
Well, Gary collects original art. You guys make fun of him. He collects cells, doesn't he?
Yeah, cartoon art, yeah.
Yeah, well, they've created this 1,000-run... limited edition original piece of art with a storyboard from...
Do you mind if I cook while you plug?
Okay. No,
right.
Cook away, I'll plug away. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful piece of
I saw it.
art. You've seen it?
Yes, I was at the Warner Brothers store last weekend.
Okay. So
what were you doing there, Rob?
The background is like a storyboard from The Laughing Fish, and there's a 3D picture of a Joker and Batman.
Right.
And I'm telling you, with all the money I've spent at the Warner Brothers stores over the years, this is my revenge.
Well, it is a beautiful piece, and so is your wife. Where is she? Well, we'll get her in here later. Mark Hamill, by the way, has joined us on our cooking show. The reason I'm cooking this morning, for those of you who are just waking up, we made a bet about the Houston Rockets New York Knicks game. I won the bet.
The Rockets won last night, which makes you the winner. You got $500.
Yeah.
And now you get the opportunity to blast away into Gary's face. He has
Robin,
to hold
you
his
can't
cheek.
smell this in here.
Well,
that's why I'm in here.
Oh, man,
Robin,
the onions are unbelievable.
Mark, you can attest to the
fact.
are
you finished cooking already?
Now, during the commercial, I steamed the broccoli, onions, and tomatoes. I'm going to hold it up to our camera so you can see. And you see a little bit of water on the bottom so that everything is moist. And you can see the broccoli has a nice consistency.
It's turned a bright green.
Yeah, and it's nice and soft. It's still got a little Christmas to it because I'm going to be... now, I'm going to add...
Do you prefer that? Al dente?
No, I don't like al dente, but I'm going to be steaming again because what I have here... Let me see those beans. Now, these are the Goya beans?
Yes.
Now, what is in there? What is in the Goya? Is this all natural?
Yeah, it's red. No. You don't want Goya beans.
No, I don't. This got too much stuff in it.
It's got a bunch of stuff in it.
I don't need the beans. I need the broccoli, the onions, and tomatoes.
I told you you're supposed to get health food beans.
He didn't listen to me. Listen, give me the tomatoes now. All right. Yeah.
You should absolutely have Robin walk into this room right now just to get her reaction to the smell. It is unbelievable.
Don't you want to finish?
It smells like...
Come in here. This is
El Coyote's...
Wait till it comes out the other end.
Howard? Oh, man.
How
it doesn't smell so great now. Well, Robin's coming in.
Let me have this fork. Here comes Robin.
I smell it in the hall. You don't
I know.
Smell it? Now, understand something, people watching at home on the E! Network, or if you're listening to the radio, I'm going to eat this whole concoction that you see here in one felt swoop.
Let me see what it looks like.
Go ahead, take a look. It's very nice.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah, I'm cooking a nice thing here. This is a real cooking show that I'm doing.
Gary should watch you eat that.
Give me the... now, let me show you. I have a can of Bumblebee solid white tuna in water for protein, and that's going to combine with the onions and the tomatoes and the broccoli. In about 20 minutes, I'll be lethal.
Howard, can you put this in? These are refried beans. All that's in it is beans, water, salt, and onion powder.
No, I'm going to put bean dip in. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the beans. I'm going to use the black bean dip, but that's going to come in with the X-Lax. Now, what I'm doing is putting the tuna in. It's a 3-ounce can. It's a small can of tuna with water. I'm even putting the water in because it'll steam nicely. And I'm mixing that through. And now I'll need the salsa.
How much longer is this going to cook?
This is going to cook another 2 minutes, Robin. Now, let me just...
We have a deodorizer standing by, I know that. Eliminates odors, it says.
And also, if you're watching home, you'll notice the pants I'm wearing today, and when I stand up to blast into Gary's face, you'll see it all. They're very porous, based on the theory of homeostasis.
No. Homeostasis. That means everything equals out on either side of the membrane.
Think of my pants as a membrane. Everything will equal out. All right, Robin, what I'm holding in my hand is the medium. I wanted spicy. I guess they didn't have it. Medium Paul Newman salsa.
It is Paul Newman. Yes.
It's very spicy, very...
Did you hold the label up to the camera? You can't do commercials.
Oh, here it is. There's Paul Newman. He's in a sombrero with a big bandolito scarf, and he's holding his nose. Here, Mark Hamill.
Yes.
By the way, Mark,
I'm
going to pour in half a jar.
Wow.
For farting purposes.
Oh, man.
Now,
do you smell this room?
Woof.
What is it, Gary?
We have another guest for the cooking show.
Who is it?
Heraldo Rivera wants to talk about some of his recipes.
Mark, 1 second. Geraldo Rivera.
You see what happens on the cooking show? Everybody wants to call
Wow,
in.
it's like...
Well, yeah, because it's not controversial.
But it's scientific. He's Mr. Wizard and the Galloping Gourmet.
I guess Geraldo wants to talk about his farting prowess.
Isn't he Puerto Rican?
Yes. Geraldo, let me ask you something. When was the last time you
farted?
Used your fart for betting purposes or evil purposes?
When I was younger, we used to light them up, I remember.
Well, I won't be lighting. I'll be doing this to Gary's face. By the way, we have the great Geraldo Rivera on the phone, but notice now that the sauce is evenly spread throughout the broccoli, onion, and tomato mix. And I'm going to need... My tuna is in there as well. And,
yes.
And the secret ingredient, Geraldo, 1 second, bear with me.
Take your time.
This is a product called Guiltless Spicy Black Bean Dip.
Ooh, it's spicy, too.
And mixed in with X-Lax.
It's open already.
Oh, it's open. You mixed in the X-Lax already.
Gross.
Did?
Yeah. It's in with the bean dip.
I can't believe he's doing that.
Take one level fork like this. You see, it's one level scoop, and smear it in. That's all you'll need.
That's it?
That's all you'll need.
Load up, man.
No, there's X-Lax in here. This packs a powerful punch. Now, what I'm going to do is put this in my microwave, Heraldo and Mark Hamill. Geraldo, you know Mark Hamill.
Yes, of course. Hi, Mark.
Geraldo.
How you doing, man?
Good.
May the force be with you.
Yes, thank you.
That's right. He loves to hear that. Okay, anyway.
I saw Geraldo's boxing show. Remember at the old Channel 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
Geraldo, what about you and Joey Buttafuoco? Any chance?
I will definitely speak to you about that and other items that I'd love to bring up.
All right, hold on. I'll close this. Notice now in the microwave a final 2 minutes of heating.
All right.
I'll set my microwave for 2 minutes. Oh, that's a minute 10. I apologize. I'm a little nervous on the cooking show. It's our first show. I'm going to go over to that Food Network, see if I can get a show. Let's say 2 minutes, Robin.
Well, these are some interesting recipes.
And
so even Geraldo doesn't do cooking segments, does he?
I'm hitting start.
I order out for coffee.
Why am I hitting start and this isn't working?
You probably, yes.
Clear.
Yeah.
All right, my
have
assistant,
to start all over again.
Steve Gorilla will... Here we go. Hit that on start, please. I must have that heated.
What's going on here?
It's not heating. Geraldo, while we're working out the microwave problem, tell me, what is going on with you and Joey Buttafuoco? Will you box him? You're looking like a pansy.
Open the door and close it.
Well, there's 2 items here. First of all, I want to talk to you about O.J. Simpson also, and about my benefit at the Count Basie Theater on Friday. But now to Buttafuoco. You have to separate 2 items there. There's the fight, and then there's the money. I can't participate in anything that further enriches this convicted rapist. I mean, I almost got excoriated by all the victims' rights groups when we were talking about
it.
Let him come. No, listen. Let him come to my gym today, tomorrow. You can even bring your radio microphones. I don't care.
Well, I don't know.
But for me to do pay-per-view so he gets $1 million, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I want to knock him out. I want very much to knock him out so I could rip his panties off, and we could see where Bubba had his way with him when he was behind bars in Nassau County.
On our line now is Joey Buttafuoco to take on Geraldo. Joey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm on, Howard.
I heard what Geraldo just said, that you were wearing panties in jail.
And you had a guy named Bubba with you?
That's right. He's got Bubba left his initials on his rear end.
By the way, Joey is calling in.
Although you know I'm not that kind of guy.
Joey's calling in with his favorite recipe.
Is that right?
Yeah. They're called chicken balls. That was a Monday meal in jail.
What is the story, Joey? Are you willing to fight Geraldo?
Yes, I accept his challenge.
And what about the fact
chicken and backing out? Or,
no,
maybe you're
Joe,
afraid
I'll
of me.
fight you. I'm in the gym right now. Come down right now.
I think that you're
right
afraid.
Now.
Why can't he make money?
No.
All I want to say is this. Let me just say something, okay? If I can. I believe, Geraldo, that you made the challenge for 1.5 years. When I got out, I accepted your challenge. I really, truly believe that you're afraid of me, and that's okay. Just admit it. And we don't have to fight. End of story.
You know, if you don't come down to my gym to fight me man-to-man, you're a punk. Come on down right now. Come on. Come on, Big Shot.
You're pussy.
Come on, Big Shot. Come down now.
You're no Big Shot. You're nothing.
Come on. All you want is
I will fight
in 3 months, Joey, you're going to be an answer in a Trivial Pursuit quiz.
Let Dominic make the arrangements, and let's do it the right way.
Yeah, so you make all the money? Get out of here.
I'm entitled to make money.
Get out of here. Make money in other ways. I can't be part of that process. But if you want to fight me man-to-man, let's go for it.
Mano a mano? I'll bring my microphones down there tomorrow if you guys fight.
Yeah,
you know, Geraldo, remember way back when you came to my shop?
Not for pay-per-view?
Not pay-per-view. Just go down to the gym like Geraldo.
Well, why shouldn't why if Joey wants to make money?
Let me say one
Geraldo
thing.
can donate his money to charity.
Nothing to do with the fight, and I have real affection for Dominic, who's now become a regular on the program. And Joe, listen, I know that you have a real. Let's put aside the crime that you paid your debt to society, and put aside the horrible, violent act that your psychotic mistress performed on your wife. Put that aside.
She was no mistress of mine. I put an end to it by taking the plea.
Okay. But let's put that. I really believe, after meeting you in a couple of social circumstances, once when we were off camera in your auto body shop, and the other time when you came to Howard's book signing,
right,
that you have you have a very interesting person and with real charisma. And
why don't you say what you're thinking?
If fate had treated you differently, I think that you would have been a fun guy to know. But once you got involved in the criminal process, now I'm in a jam.
Let me say
I've
something.
made my reputation
defending
victims' rights, and now to enrich you.
Hold it. Both of you hold it.
Fight me. I'd love to fight you, man.
Both of you hold it.
I think you got a right to want to fight me.
No.
I got a right to want to fight you.
Let me tell you something. You put aside the fact that Joey was, whatever his relationship was with, what's her name? Amy Fisher.
There's going to be another answer in a trivial
And
pursuit.
Joey has put aside all the underage interns you had at ABC.
I never had an underage woman in my life. Oh, my God. I never had an underage woman, and I never had a psychotic mistress.
All right, technicality, 18-year-old.
Girls you took into the stairwell.
The girls you took into the stairwell.
Listen, I think that if you want to prove your manhood, come on down.
Okay, you are the king.
Come on down, wrap your
journalism.
fists and anything you want to, and come on down and see if you got anything, any kind of punch besides your mouth.
Right, here's the deal. You are the king of yellow journalism.
Get out of here.
You are the biggest pussy in yellow journalism.
Yeah.
Okay, when you built your...
I got 10 Emmys, you creep. What have you done? Get out of here. You got grease on your coverall, Joe. You got grease on your coverall.
So you shut up. Now, can I get a word in edgewise?
I know Geraldo's 50. How old is Joey?
Every time, I know. Geraldo's 50. Joey's, I don't know, I think he's 40-something. And the most
38, Dominic told me.
And the most intelligent word was pussy so far.
I'm telling you.
Hey, by the way, let me interrupt. Let me interrupt for 1 minute.
What?
And then I'll let Joey have his turn.
Did your microwave
yes.
for 2 minutes?
The microwave's off for 2 minutes. Now, I'll be eating while you guys argue.
Yes, we are cooking.
Let me just say this, Geraldo, in all fairness.
Go ahead, Joey.
You chose to take a position in this whole tragedy. My wife was brutally and savagely attacked by Amy Fisher. Bottom line.
Who was consciously or subconsciously provoked by you.
No, you don't know that. That's not a fact of law.
That's not fair,
That's not my opinion.
Right.
This woman didn't do this out of the clear
Amy
blue
Fisher
sky.
is the product of child abuse from her own father.
Well, that may be true also. That may be true also.
I don't know that.
And Geraldo, you're a very smart man. You know this is what I'm saying is really close. It's hitting home. She's been sexually abused by her father for years, way before I ever.
You don't know that. I haven't heard that.
Oh, it's true.
There were rumors, but there's nothing substantiated.
I heard, Joey, that you backed down to her father, that you had to file a police complaint because you were afraid of her father.
Well, you know something? The one thing I do not need is another Fisher with a gun, okay?
Well, that's a pretty good point.
No,
that's his best line today, Robin.
You know, in my position, I'm not going to entertain anything.
I'm eating, by the way, guys.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
He does have to fuel
You guys
up.
better clear out the studio.
But the bottom line, Geraldo, is you chose to take a position that was an easy position. And
No, I was right. I was right, and my reporting was impeccable, and if it wasn't for the people that came forward, you would have skated on the case.
You know that this fellow George Nessler?
George Nessler is an honorable person.
No offense, guys, but this room smells like a Puerto Rican wedding.
Arsonist. He burned 6 houses.
All right, listen, you guys.
Wait, Joe.
They're throwing accusations.
We'll work out. I really believe. I think that Howard can have his thing. He comes with the microphones. You come over here. You do it. No money involved. It's a clean, pure fight between two men.
Joey, why do you want the money? Joey, you want money, right?
My medical bills to rehabilitate my wife, Mary Jo, are exorbitant.
So the money will go toward that. What's wrong with that?
A reasonable charity?
Put it in trust for my children. Let Dominic handle it. I don't need the money, Geraldo.
All right.
How's that, Heraldo?
I'll speak to Dominic. I'm telling you, when money's involved...
The money goes to Mary Jo's medical bills.
What happened to the old days where two guys could really take out their arguments face-to-face with
That's ridiculous.
Only you were into that.
No guns, no words,
Let me handle the whole event. First of all, we'll have an undercard. Mary Jo will box Mark Hamill. Then we'll have... That'll be it, right?
You guys can come down to the Warner Brothers store and duke it out Saturday from 2 to 4.
What is it, Gary?
Howard, Dominic Barber's on the line. He's got the answer to make this thing happen.
And now joining us, Dominic.
I got to talk about a very important benefit.
Dominic Barber on the phone.
Wait a minute. Dominic, let me pitch my benefit on Friday.
Dominic smelled the food.
I promise you. Here's the deal. We'll put it all together.
Is Dominic Barber, who's the new legal advisor to the Heraldo program, don't you have a conflict of interest here?
No, Dominic knew I was cooking food, so he called in.
I'm actually only looking for Howard.
Yeah, all you're looking for is get yourself a TV show. That's all you're looking for.
Hey, come on, quickly, guys. I got Mark Hamill here, and there's a lot of cool stuff to talk about.
Wait.
All right.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Count Basie Theater on Friday, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Two great benefits to save that theater in Red Bank, New Jersey. I urge everybody to call 908-842-9000. I'm telling you, two happening tapings of the Geraldo program.
Why do we want to
Joey
say that?
may show up and challenge me right there. Who knows?
Listen, I would
Tickets
love
on sale
to
to benefit the theater.
I would love to do your show. Schmierda, listen to the idea. Ready?
What's the idea?
Howard, Donald Trump has already offered Taj Mahal to be where the fight will be.
Yeah.
Joey will not make one single penny. Howard will co-promote it. And Heraldo
co-promote.
Who's the other promoter?
Let me ask you something. Is the idea here to give Joey a chance to have revenge? If that's the idea, why do you have to create this big apparatus? It's not revenge.
Yes,
let him come down, two men, face to face. Find it out.
Remember, two men.
Howard will have his microphone. He could broadcast it on his radio show live if he wants.
We don't need a microphone.
Nobody fights for free.
To the world. Will you do it, Heraldo? All the women in America know that you fight for their rights and you stand up. Will you do it? Yes or no?
I will fight Joey.
That's a deal.
Anytime,
all right, it's all done.
But I can't be part of the process to enrich him.
All right, listen, guys.
Make sure that there's no.
All right,
will you do it?
All right. You know something?
What?
You guys don't want to fight. You want a payday.
Right.
So don't use words like punk, and don't bring in my father's race, my beloved punk.
Heraldo, you can't use the F word.
Because you had your chance when you came to our business, and you came with 6 of your goons that
Six goons, my tail. My tail, I had my driver.
You came here with 6 guys. I let you in. I talked to you.
You know what I was surprised? I was surprised at how little you are, Joe.
Excuse me?
I was surprised at how little you are.
So accept
Take off your boots. What are you, about 4'11"?
I accept your challenge.
Well, come down to my gym. I'm here right now, 41 West 57th Street.
It's a dance studio. You wear tights and tutus. Come on, Heraldo.
Dominic gave him that line, too, Robin.
Speaking of little, when Howard
listen, Count Basie Theater. Howard may show up. You never
all right, the Count Basie Theater. Why you want to save that theater? I don't understand.
Because it's where Bruce got started, where Count Basie got started, where Bon Jovi got started. All these guys do benefits. I did a great benefit there last year.
I don't understand something. If people don't want to go...
Jackie the Joke Man could come. He's always in Club A. Come and do the opening act for me.
If people don't want to go to that theater, then why would you save it?
No, people want to go. It's a typical old lady grand dam of an institution. It's in the city of Red Bank. People these days, they want to go to the Cineplex Odeon in the mall, Yeah. So you have to fight to preserve your cultural heritage.
Isn't that in
is a beautiful, beautiful
Isn't
place.
it in New Jersey's Harlem and stuff?
No. Red Bank is it's a thriving little city on the comeback.
Aren't there a lot of blacks and Puerto Ricans in that area?
Does that make it unthriving?
Yeah, does that mean you're not supposed to go?
Well, it's kind of dangerous, Robin.
Community with no racial tension.
I heard they're renaming it Black Bank, not Red Bank.
You're an evil person.
No, I'm not.
After you eat whatever you concocted,
you
I'm going to want to be around you.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right.
Just one thing, if I can say it. Heraldo, you might see us at that gym real soon. And
okay, that'll be good. Now, Dominic. Did you hear the 911 tapes last night?
I'm going to be playing those.
Simpson?
Yes, we have them.
We're playing them.
What the system did to that woman, the cops are co-murderers of her.
Yes.
Not
the cops, the judge. The judge.
Terrorized by that son of a bitch all those years and do nothing because he was a famous star. It's pathetic.
Do you realize, Heraldo, that the tape is 11 minutes long and the cops never get there?
And they never even came. Because it's a domestic dispute, so you could kill somebody, and if she's your wife, that's fine. It's absolutely appalling. I'm furious. Dominic's doing a good job on that. Joey, you and I will talk because I think we got
all right, let me go.
We have a lot in common.
What is
if you call me a punk again, I'm going to come to your auto body shop and I'm going to stick a tire iron through your nose.
Geraldo, you're a punk.
All right, I'm coming.
Let me say something. Let me say this, Geraldo. I'm proud. Geraldo?
Yeah.
I'm really proud to hear you say that about the Simpson case and what the cops did to a victim. Because being jammed up in the system, and unless you've been jammed up in the system, you don't realize how it doesn't work and how it does work.
It doesn't work. It only works when it's...
Joey, quit while you're ahead.
My poor wife has been victimized not only by Amy Fisher and her family and her lawyer, but by the system.
He's right, Howard. He's absolutely right.
All right, I got to go. I'm sick of the system. I got to eat beans and fart in Gary's face.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, I'll see you guys.
See you in Red Bank.
Friday. Tickets on sale.
Tickets on sale. Go to Red Bank.
842-9000.
Give that number again.
Never can tell who's going to show up. Dominic, I'll talk to you. Joey, I'll be looking for you.
All right, very good.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Everybody off the phone?
I'm trying to talk to Mark Hamill. Well, you wanted to hang out anyway, Mark, didn't you?
Sure.
Did you eat
that? Inhale
that.
Eat it quick.
Okay, I'm going to eat quick.
Yeah, you just
some air. How does it
I got you some seltzer water, too, if you want to wash it down with some.
It's so hot and spicy.
Really?
Mama.
You like it?
I put something in, I think the bean dip on the X-Lax makes kind of funny. Because I listened to Ralph. He made me put more in. Oh, my goodness. This is a soup of hot, spicy broccoli and onions.
And it still has a crunch. I can hear it. Oh, man.
What was that?
That's seltzer he just opened. Hot seltzer.
I need that for carbohydrates. Don't spray that. Mark Hamill, of course, is here with us. I'm
having fun with your life.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Mark was on our pay-per-view special.
He was one of the judges.
A lot of people come up to you from that, huh?
Surreal.
Yeah.
Well, the very next day, I go down to in front of my apartment. There's Howard fans going, "Hey, Mark, we saw you last night. I heard your wife was really pissed off when you ate the whipped cream off the girl's chest." Eh?
Was she?
No.
Anybody got a napkin?
You dribbling?
Thank you. Toilet paper. Robin.
Very classy restaurant you run here.
Hot and spicy. Unbelievable.
You better be careful.
Mark, what I want to do is, I'm going to eat during the commercials. I want to bring in your wife.
Yeah.
Mark,
You've only got, you said you'd be ready at 10 of the hour.
Well, who knew those two idiots were going to get on and yell at each other? That was great.
It was.
All right, let me eat this.
Because you can't talk and eat.
No. And plus, I have Gary's wife and his mother coming down. He doesn't even know it. To watch me fart in his face.
Mother?
His mother's coming down to watch me fart in his face.
And his wife, that's a first.
Yeah.
We've never had her on the air.
I haven't even told him that yet.
Oh, man, you can't come in here.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Are you proud of me?
Mark's going to be, where are you going to be? He'll be at the Warner Brothers store.
Right.
On Saturday.
On 57th and 5th.
Saturday. Right.
What time?
2 and 4 p.m.
Oh.
2 and 4.
And didn't you just complete a project with the porno princess, Ginger Lynn?
What?
Or what's going on with that?
I did a thing called Wing Commander, which is an interactive computer game. And depending on how the player plays, there are several different scenarios. It drives you crazy because, you know, there's like 4 different versions you have to do of every scene.
So how's a porno star?
Well, I mean, that's it. I mean, it's like the Bond girls. Depending on how the player plays, I get one of 3 girlfriends. Jennifer McDonald, and one of them was Ginger, like you say. And
Mark said something really funny. He goes,
I'm not familiar with her output, but I know that a lot of your viewers or listeners will send me her filmography. Send it to P.O. Box 55, Malibu, California 90265.
Well, evidently, what happened was he's on the set, right? And he wasn't really sure who Ginger Lynn was.
Mark's
so he was in his video store, and he goes in and he says, "Hey, do you ever hear this Ginger Lynn?" The guy goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Where's her movies?" He goes, "Oh, in the
that section right there."
No, Mark goes, "Are they in the porno section?" The guy goes, "No, she has her own section, her own Ginger Lynn
I was
section."
Say, that wall over there is Ginger
one
Lynn.
by one, each of the cast members would go and come back and report to me. Because, you know, my wife and I, we went through our porno stage a decade ago. You know, it gets tired fast.
I'm still waiting to get in my porno stage with my wife. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me take a break. Let's get your wife in here.
Okay.
I want to say hi to her because she's such a piece of ass. And then I'll finish up.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. By the end of the commercials, I'll have finished all my broccoli, onions, and tomatoes. Cool. and I'll blast into Gary's face. Then we'll play the tapes of Nicole Simpson yelling at O.J. over the phone to the cops.
Yes.
That's sad.
And I got to read this review on our new E! television show from Marvin Kittman. I want to talk about David Letterman, too, because I'm doing that show Friday night.
Too much is going on longer and longer.
We'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Mark Hamill's here. The great Mark Hamill, of course, who played Luke Skywalker in...
I'm waiting for Mary to come down. Mary Delabate.
Hey, where's Baba Booey? He doesn't believe that his wife is coming down to watch me pass wind in his face. Let's be nice about it. Pass wind.
He's not really happy about that, isn't he? I mean, he's out.
I can't believe that she could keep that secret.
She said she wouldn't. She would only come in if she didn't have to talk, which I didn't care. I just wanted her to watch. And your mother's coming down with her.
That I can believe.
Yeah, your mom's coming down.
My mom's probably been in the beauty parlor all day yesterday, knowing that there's cameras in here. But my wife, I'm surprised at.
This is going to be bad.
Now, what's that going to be like for you?
She's carrying your baby, and she's going to watch.
Maybe she shouldn't be in here because, she's not supposed to get any toxic things up her nose.
This is toxic. Maybe she shouldn't be in here.
It's all organic.
I was talking to Mary last night. She's really looking forward to it.
How did you talk to her?
I saw her at Jackie's party.
Jackie's CD party.
Oh, I see.
CD party.
Oh, God. My stomach is...
Is it rumbling?
It's rumbling and building up the biggest blow in the world. I mean, this is going to blow you out the door, dude.
Yes, I know. I'm prepared to take it like a man.
Okay.
Well,
are you going to breathe in?
Your cheek has to be on my cheek.
Right.
Oh, God, it's coming, Robin.
But is he going to breathe in? I've got to know.
Are you going to breathe in?
I just, Scott...
Oh, my God.
Scott Einziger from E! was just taping me out in the office.
Are you ready? You want to take it now?
Practicing to hold my breath, and I did I did do the full 60 seconds.
You did?
No,
come on. That's not fair.
Come on, Ralph, get out of here.
Can't hold your breath.
Your head. Come on.
I'm going to tape your mouth shut so you have to breathe through your nose.
No. The bet was that I have to put my cheek to your cheek for 60 seconds.
But the idea
Ralph,
is that
just
you're
tickle
going to
him.
smell his blood.
I don't even want Ralph in here.
Well, I'll have whoever I want in here. Hey, as a matter of fact, I have Stuttering John out on the street selling tickets to watch Gary get in his face.
Right?
No, you don't.
No, yes,
because
I do.
Scott the engineer can't work fast.
No, he's on his way down.
He is? Okay. Can you get me out of delay?
Yes. Can I get through, boys?
Sure, man.
Gary, I ought to take my $500 back if you're not going to smell Howard.
What's that, Robin?
I ought to take my $500 back if you're not going to smell Howard.
Hey, by the way,
you paid for me so you can get a front seat?
Somehow, yeah.
You agreed to that bet long before the gas thing came into it.
Hey, by the way, Jackie Platinum, Joe Page Martling, we should mention tomorrow night he'll have a big show at the Comedy Loft in Nanuet, New York, next Thursday, June 30th at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island. To order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD, $10 plus free shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. Mark Hamill, who does the voice of the Joker in that great Batman animated series, will be at the Warner Brothers Studio Store on 57th and 5th in Manhattan this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Go see him. His wife is such a knockout. She's out in the hall with his son.
She's very cute.
She is real cute. I can see why you never divorced her. Plus, who wants to give up half his Star Wars money? You know what I mean? Oh, let me show you how much of this I ate, Robin.
Wow.
Look at this. This is all that's left.
You ate all of that now?
I ate it all.
You put quite a dent in it.
Plastic waste on the bottom.
I don't know whether it's the X-Lax. I don't know if it's the X-Lax, the onions, or what, man, but my stomach is going wild, and I'm just holding it all in.
What, it was broccoli, it was
onions, peppers, salsa sauce, black bean dip.
I can't wait till you come in tomorrow and you talk about how bad you had to go today.
Well, we'll see.
Here's a good cleaning.
That's good. This is like a colonic. High colonic.
Very high. Great if you got a health expert or somebody on the phone to tell you exactly what's taking place. And, you know what I mean?
Man, it's unbelievable. Hey, let me see if Stuttering John is out there yet. Oh, I can't go to him yet. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, I'll get your wife in here after I pass wind. You know what I mean?
You're going to wait? It's coming that soon.
I don't know. It's like the birth of a baby. You're never sure.
There's no chance that you won't make it today, right? You'll definitely be able to do it today.
No, we're going to make you go home and wait another day.
No, bets off. It's got to be today.
I can do it whenever I want. Nobody said it had to be today.
That's right.
If I feel that if I haven't produced the proper gastrointestinal juices.
It's your choice. Now all we're doing is we're waiting for Mary. Is that it?
What is it, Catty?
I have a great idea. Why don't you, actually, the listener's idea, why don't you make Gary repeat while you're doing it to him, so that way he has to breathe.
Oh.
You said you have to repeat.
But it didn't say it had to be that. I thought
you said you have to repeat.
No.
Howard is the winner.
Nope.
Howard is the winner. You're going to repeat while I do it.
You cannot change the rules.
That's not changing the rules.
Changing the rules. You have to repeat.
You said you'd repeat.
But you didn't say I had to repeat while I was there.
I didn't say you didn't.
Two separate aspects of the bet.
There wasn't a time reference.
Two separate
there was
aspects
no
of the bet.
time reference to anything.
You have to repeat.
Nope.
Oh, you're welching on a bet.
Yep.
You're not doing it?
Nope. I'm going to put my cheek to your cheek and do that, but I don't have to repeat while I'm down there.
You're such a sore
You're a
loser.
sissy little...
A sore winner is what we have in this room, not a sore loser. I think I'm being a good loser.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you such wind. I'm going to fill your empty head with my smell.
You know what? It's going to be so hot and noxious, you're going to have to breathe.
You're not kidding. You're going to be... how are you going to put out the fire on your face? Robin, there's a fire in my stomach. It's going to singe his face.
Can I get brain
I'm not
damage?
like the Knicks. I don't choke. I'm going to pass one in his face. Now, you know what? I'm going to keep storing it up. Why don't you bring in Mark Hamill's beautiful wife and son so they can sit in here with
By the way, can I just say something about the game last night? If I see Pat Riley, I'm going to throw him down on the ground and choke him. He did the stupidest thing.
You don't want to be threatening Pat Riley, do you, really?
Well,
Why don't you take that back?
I'm sorry. If I see him, I'll yell at him.
So you'd like to do that.
Look at what he's putting you through.
I'm not going to act.
Why do you want to do that?
Because, you know what? I mean, the Knicks did not play well last night, but John Starks, who has played a great season for the Knicks and a great playoffs for the Knicks, was terrible last night. Now, I'm not saying that the guy stinks because he's a great player.
Why are you blaming Pat Riley?
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Players have an off night, right?
Yeah.
John Starks was having an off night. He was 2 for 17.
Right.
Every time he threw up a shot, it's just one after another. None of them went in. When it got to be the fourth quarter, Riley should have recognized the fact that John Starks just did not have it last night. He should not have been in there and taken him out. But Riley...
I tried to tell you they were losers.
Riley refused to take him out and decided to go with him. He could have put in Hubert Davis.
Because Riley's a pussy and he's afraid what John Starks is going to think.
Who hit 2 3-pointers down the stretch.
What am I drinking, Gary?
Club soda.
Club soda. You know why?
Gas.
Carbonation.
It just goes to prove that Pat Riley is their genius.
That's what I said. And if they had won, he would have gotten all these accolades and endorsements, and all the players never would have seen a dime.
Even Marv Albert was saying that he was shocked that Pat Riley would stick with John Starks that long because John Starks could not hit anything. The guy had no points.
Is this the right one?
The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Stuttering John, you out there? Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far, hey, sorry, you want to see Howard Stern fart in Gary's face?
Yeah, I'd like to see that, actually.
All right, ask him to pay. He has to pay $50.
It's $50.
Oh, no, I can't afford that.
All right, go on to the next guy.
Very expensive gas.
Oh, okay. All right.
High test.
Sorry, do you want to see Howard Stern?
You loser.
Oh, thank you. Hey, sorry, you want to see Howard Stern fart in Gary's face?
What's that?
Pass win.
You want to see Howard Stern pass win in Gary Delavante's face?
Sure, let's see it.
Okay, it's $50.
$50?
Yeah, but I'll bring it up in the studio. You can see it actually happen.
No, I can't go there. I have to go to work.
All right.
All right. How about you, sir?
I can't do it right now.
All right, that's fine. Do you wait and see? I'll hold out for my price. I'm not.
Right.
If Barbara
You're not going to lower those ticket prices.
If Barbara Streisand can get 200 a seat.
Exactly.
Right.
Ma'am? Would you like to see Howard Stern pass win in Gary's face?
No. It's all coming out the wrong end, Howard.
I know.
They didn't really get it.
He's just warming
I
up.
bet you choke, Howard.
Hey, Gorilla, run out and buy me an apple and
Rice
and bring
cake.
me my rice cakes too.
All right, you want a green one?
Green apple.
Okay.
Thank you. You need money?
Yeah.
All right, just go get it.
They ran through $40.
I don't know what they're doing.
$60.
Are you ready for Mark's wife?
Yeah, bring her in.
Everyone's yelling.
Wait, you got someone, John?
No, everyone's yelling from the truck. Smell that gas, Gary.
All right, you just see if you can wrestle up someone for a couple of people for $50 a head.
Okay.
Ralph, get out of here. Let Mark sit down.
I'm going.
Mark Hamill, of course.
Ginger Lynn's co-star.
How'd you get that wife of yours? She's a real swing.
I met her up at Hefner's mansion.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sit down. Did you get her right off the Star Wars movie?
She was a dental hygienist, and she cleaned my teeth, actually.
God, you're hot.
Then she brought me up to...
What were you doing at Hef's mansion?
Yeah, what were you
hanging
doing?
out.
Looking for guys? Hey, Nathan, how you doing? That's Mark's son. Hey, you don't mind me talking. Your mom's real hot. I guess you know that, right? And
I'm sure his friends have told him.
do your friends ever come over to look at your mom?
No, not really.
Yeah, right.
Here, Nathan, you can sit here.
No, Mark, you sit down. Put Nathan on your lap. He's your boy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Work him like a puppet.
What would you like?
Nathan, you're lucky your parents are so good looking because you're real good looking. What, you have girlfriends and stuff?
No. Tell him
No?
what happened with the prom this year.
What about it?
He got invited to prom by a senior, and then the school had to call and say it's unacceptable.
Really? He's real good looking. Plus, his dad is Mark Hamill.
Yeah. And nobody plays guitar. I mean, he's hip. He's a happening guy. You know?
Yeah, well,
he gets musical talent from me, that's for sure. And he plays great guitar.
You gonna put him in movies?
I don't know. I hope not.
You want to be in movies, Nathan?
No.
No.
You want to be a musician?
Just get girls all the time and play music. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm working toward. I can't figure out that C chord though. God, that's hard.
When are you going to learn? You're 40 years old. It's a little late to be going on the road.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But your mom is really.
Show them your pictures from the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was sorry.
What are you wearing, a bathing suit?
No.
Do you ever wear bathing suits?
You and Allison disappeared right after pay-per-view.
We should have stopped off in your dressing room and said hi.
We wanted to meet Allison.
Man, you are nice.
So that was New Year's Eve.
Wow.
I think you should have had me be one of the judges.
You cut out.
Yeah, I should have. I heard you got mad because Mark.
No, I wasn't mad. I looked as good as any of those.
No, I heard you were mad when Mark had the stripper in his face and with the whipped cream.
No.
I heard you got upset. No?
That's what, Conan people call
it. Was Vanessa. I can't remember her last name, but she was a real Amazonian, statuesque woman. Well, all women are Amazonian to me.
So what were you doing? What were you doing at the Hef Man? I guess it's hard to talk in front of your son, but what were you doing at the Hef Mansion? Trying to find a husband?
Did you just hang out there?
Like meet high-profile guys?
Hung out.
How'd you meet Hef? I mean, how did you get to be one of?
She had girlfriends that were playmates and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Any girl who's real good looking gets to hang out at. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, they didn't.
Why don't you turn around when I talk?
They didn't throw her out.
I'm taking him up. I take the kids up on Easter. They hide 800 eggs on
Where,
the
Hef's
property?
Mansion?
Yeah.
And they're real eggs that haven't been fertilized yet by sperm.
No, they're hand painted Easter eggs. So we go up there on Easter and the kids find eggs.
So when you were up there that day that you met Mark, was it like a choice between Mark Hamill or Vince Edwards or someone like that? Like, or what's that guy who hangs out at the mansion?
Harry Reams.
Harry Reams.
Right.
Lance Rensel.
No, really. But, I mean, I know, like, Mark, what were you doing there? You were just hanging out?
No, what happened was, in actual fact, I went to have my teeth cleaned, and she was a dental hygienist. I met her that way and asked her out, and then she invited me up to the mansion. I was very excited. I mean, I thought she was a wild playmate party girl.
Right.
And 15 years later, you realize she's a mommy.
Yeah.
As soon as you marry him, they
She
change.
is a knockout. And what a Nathan, no offense, your mother's got some body. God almighty. And your friends don't come over? Like, does your mom ever have, like, pool parties in Hollywood and stuff? No? They never come over and go, hey, your mom's hot, and she's her swing?
Think of your parents that way.
Yeah, but I knew a guy in my high school who had a really hot mother.
Did you actually tell the guy?
Yeah, we go, hey, Robbie, can we come over to your house to see your mom?
Oh.
Yeah, and he would go, oh, come on, you guys. I go, come on, what's she wearing today? And we'd go over and see this guy's mom. And we would just go hang out, and we would hang out with his mom. We wouldn't even hang out with him.
Really? Junior high school?
It's unbelievable.
In junior high school?
No, this was like in elementary school, and then into junior high, and even into high school.
Right. So you go over to his house, ditch him, and hang around the mom.
Yeah. Well, he was a friend of Dr. Lou's, and we'd go over there.
Yeah.
Watch her do light housekeeping.
No, and then he had a real hot sister, but the mother was even better than the sister.
Yeah, I remember.
Just like your wife.
Like that. I do.
And the kids don't come. Like, do you ever have like swimming parties at your house?
No.
Like with your friends?
No.
Do you have a pool?
Yeah.
Well, then who does have the hot mom?
Yeah. Who does?
I guess a lot of these Hollywood kids see hot moms.
Yeah. Tell us.
Your friends have never come over to your house to hang out and swim?
Yeah.
And then your mom's like just hanging around in like her bathing suit?
I don't know, sometimes.
Man. What kind of swimsuits do you wear?
He doesn't notice. It's mom, Come on.
What kind of swimsuits do you wear?
Oh, I have a couple of two-piece.
Really? You wear bikinis and stuff?
Mostly one-pieces these days.
Oh, man.
I actually have a suit that matches this dress I bought in Paris.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Can you bring that in the next time you and Mark? She is. You turn me on. Sorry,
How
Nathan.
can you say that in front of him?
Hey, Nathan, man. Parents are sexual beings, I got kids, too.
That's right.
I wouldn't mind my daughters hanging out with Nathan because he seems like a well-mannered kid.
What are you saying? You would like him to date your daughter?
Yeah, when they get older, you'll be able to date my daughters.
He wants to be a musician.
Yeah, but Mark Hamill's his father. That's fine.
He wants to be a musician.
He's not going to be a musician.
Professionally, does he?
You don't want to be.
That's what he said.
You want to be a musician professionally?
I don't know.
You play that good?
He is good.
Yeah?
He is good.
Man, your mom's hot.
And he's on the honor roll, so we're very proud of him. Aren't you?
I'll leave him alone. You're embarrassing the kid. Mark.
He's got to go home after this.
And he's on the honor roll.
He's my son.
Will he inherit
on the honor roll? You know, this impresses me.
Were you nervous when you met your wife at the Playboy Mansion that, like, she just wanted to get a hold of your Skywalker millions?
No. This was, it was before the movie came out.
When I took him up to the mansion the first time, I left my purse up there. Something they told me not to let him out of the car, because if it's a male, you can't bring any males up. Then after Star Wars was out, he was allowed to get out of the car.
Is that right?
But,
God, you've got some body. Is that the same body as when he married you? I mean, you haven't put on a pound.
It's not the same body. I've had 3 kids. And
Look at this guy, Nathan. He's looking at me like I'm going to punch you.
That's my mom.
That might be your mom, but I'm going to be thinking about her. Damn.
Now, where did you cut out so fast with Allison after the pay-per-view?
I had to have her after my triumphant night.
No, I'm telling you, the people
he did try to come down.
Should order that tape, because I was there, and I figured, why do I need to see the tape? I was there, I saw the show. Then you get the videotape, and you see all this stuff that went on, and you didn't know. I was glad, Jackie, that you confirmed the fact that 10 feet away from us, when we were at the table, and Robin, you were signing books and whatnot, 10 feet away from us was major muff diving going on.
and let me say something. What I am trying to say here is, this is why you should order the tape. There's all new stuff going on.
You can't believe it.
1-800-52-STUTTERING. Let me see if Stuttering
We
John
didn't
found.
see that stuff until we saw the tape.
That's right. I know. It's unbelievable. And everyone doesn't believe you. They go, oh, yeah, sure.
Hey, Stuttering John. Order the tape. You're going to love it. It's wild. 1-800-52-STUTTERING. Even if you saw the New Year's special. Hey, John, does this guy want to come up for $50? Hello?
Yeah, Howard.
$50. No, I lost him.
I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't know what's going on with our equipment. What?
I was down there. He has people.
He has people?
Yeah,
all right.
I was down there. Yeah.
Anyway. So were you dating like Jimmy Kahn or somebody before Mark Hamill?
Or that guy from that...
I wasn't into that.
Hunter TV show?
The first time I went up to his on a Sunday night, Sunday night's the big night, all the celebrities come, they show a movie and stuff. Warren Beatty came up to me after the movie and said, you want to go in the jacuzzi? And
Really?
I said no.
She's cleaning up. That's right. Didn't he try and walk in on the shower?
Yes,
he did, huh?
Time, yeah.
Oh, nice guy.
Wow.
So there you go. She turned down Warren Beatty.
Did you really?
Yeah, I really did.
So you had never been with any guys before Mark? Oh, wait, I better not ask this in front of your son. This is not the kind of thing you want to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about her.
So you never went out with other celebrities before Mark? You never dated anyone who was famous? Oh, I think you did.
Yeah, but
you did. Who did you date? Tell me. It's all right. Nathan can hear this.
This is cool.
I wasn't into that scene too much.
Groucho Marx?
Groucho Marx, yeah. Remember Aaron, what was her name? Aaron Fleming? Or Flemmo, as she was known?
I know who you dated.
The fifth Marx brother.
John Amos.
Oh.
Big black guy.
John Amos.
From Good Times.
From Good Times.
And 704 Hauser.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, how's it growing up in Hollywood having your dad as Mark Hamill? Is that cool? I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You don't know how good you have it. I couldn't get any girls in high school because I didn't have a fame. My father did nothing.
He's got a senior asking him out.
Yeah. You had a senior ask you to your prom?
No, not a
Actually, Junior.
Junior? Was she hot?
Yeah.
Even that, see, this is something I haven't heard before.
This kid's having more fun than I am.
I told him, I said, in my day, you want to sound like a father, I said, in my day, maybe older guys would ask younger girls, but, older women would never ask younger guys. And he looked at me and he said, well, so what's your point?
Yeah, who cares about your old house?
I guess my point is, well, times have changed.
Yeah.
And I sort of walked out with my tail between my legs. But
plus, you got a rich father.
I can see I'm no match for you.
But you have computers and all the musical equipment.
You get everything right away.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, I mean,
he just said, yeah. Let the kid talk.
No, we have a computer.
You have a computer?
Yeah.
And your father buys you all kinds of neat junk? I mean, for God's sake, your father's like a child. He buys comic books.
Your father is a comic
And McDonald's giveaways.
Yeah, look at the kid's watch. That watch is worth more than Steve Gorillo's father makes in a year. See what I mean?
Steve, what does your father do for a living?
He's a mailman.
He's a mailman?
Yeah. Hey, Nathan, would you rather have Mark Hamill as your father with his hot mom or a mailman?
Well, come on.
Try
Grillo's saying, I bet their pool was in ground.
Yeah, we have the Harrow's pool above ground. Let me tell you something. It's no picnic being the son of a mailman. Although you can be very proud. The test, I understand, is very hard to pass.
That's right, yeah. And he does work for the government.
Yeah, it's a government job. Your father's a great guy, but he's a mailman.
We have the best mail system.
That's right. Plus, if Steve's father was your father, your hair would have fallen out by now. Anyway, listen, Mark Hamill, by the way, who does the voice of the Joker, the Batman animated series, will be at the Warner Brothers Studio Store on 57th and 5th in Manhattan this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Hey, Nathan, can I kiss your mom goodbye? You don't care? You wouldn't be upset? Sure. You think I could kiss you goodbye or hug you? What do you think? You think I'd be comfortable?
Sure.
You wouldn't mind? Mark?
You're not ready to blast away, are you?
No, I'm not even listening, actually.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, no. It's not like I'm going to steal her or anything.
No.
Mark, you can kiss Fred. I'll kiss. Can I hug your wife goodbye?
Sure.
I mean, does it bother you? If it bothers you, I won't do it.
No.
You can be honest. I don't want you to do an O.J. Simpson on me, you know?
No.
I don't want you flipping out.
Oh, listen, that was the greatest. That phone call to Peter Jennings you guys played.
Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Looky here.
Yeah. So let me hug your wife goodbye. I'll give you an extra plug for your comic book appearance.
Hug away.
All right, come over. Let's hug goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
Can I take these off?
I love your dress. Is that a mini dress? Oh, your mom's wearing a mini dress.
Mini dress.
Hey, Nathan, sit down.
Yeah, you sit down there.
Hug for a plug.
I think it's going to be a lot more than a
Nathan, put a piece of paper over Nathan's face. This is going to be X-rated. How tall are you?
5'3".
Perfect height. For a man 6'5". There's a whole lot of women right here. Nathan, put that piece of paper over your face.
He put a hole in it.
There's a hole in it. It's your mother we're talking about here. Are your measurements 36, 24, 36?
No, I haven't measured.
But you can wear bikinis and get away with it.
Well,
show them your layout.
What layout?
You see, you weren't happy with those pictures that had clothes on. You want to see something
Yeah, were you in Playboy?
No, not exactly.
She Hefner wanted her to be, and she was afraid her parents would react badly, so she said, "Can I do the layout and change my mind?" And he said, "Yeah."
Oh, no. What are you seeing there?
Did you ever see these, Nathan?
No way.
Yeah, this
Nathan, you can't look. Oh, here. Well, I'll show the camera.
No.
Oh, that you can show the camera.
Nice. You're in a shadow.
Ooh, can I show that to the camera? You showed these to Nathan? Nathan, you saw these?
I don't know.
You said naked pic. Did you show it to him?
He's seen this. This is beside
You
the
didn't
bed.
show him this one, did you?
Probably not.
Oh, man. Can I show this on camera? Here. Look at this one.
Look at Mark. No, I don't think so.
These are naked pictures of your mom. Just turn around. Well, your mother's beautiful. This is a work of art. This isn't nudity.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
See, that's the one that's by the bedside.
Yeah.
Oh,
anybody
man.
that comes to our house.
You keep this at your bed? Your chest is exposed.
So?
Nathan, when your friends come over, do they ask to see the picture of your mom naked?
They
don't? They're not. They do?
Oh, they didn't know about this.
Are you? Hey, wait a second. Aren't you? We have a picture, like a cartoon drawing of a naked woman in our bedroom. Like it's by this guy Waterman. He's an artist.
Right.
My wife bought it.
Yeah.
And the kids all bring their friends up to see the picture. It's just like a little cartoon drawing.
It's just a line drawing.
A line drawing.
A real body.
If your friends saw this, they go out.
You know what? I bet they know it's there, and they say, "Oh, I'll be right back, Nathan. I got to use the toilet," and they run into the bedroom and have a look.
Just naked pictures of your mom. You can't put this in your house. The kid's 15. Look at this picture. Hubba. Look at that, Ralph.
Whoa.
Nathan, don't look.
So now don't you...
What else you got?
You should have had these printed, Mary Lou, now that...
Oh!
What? He gave you another one?
Look at this one.
Put some paper behind it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's shining through?
Oh, yeah.
The other one, too. Huh?
No, not this one.
Not that one? Oh, you don't like that. I like it.
Let me see that one. Which one don't you like?
Don't let Nathan see that one.
That one, Howard, put paper behind it. Because you could
Man, you are hot. Oh, I gotta hug you.
What are you doing? Who are you showing?
I don't know. I'm showing myself. I don't care about the camera.
Oh, man.
So this is the one I like. This is a good one. These are naked pictures of your mother. You can't leave this in the house. You can't leave this where his friends can see it. Are you crazy?
I don't know.
His friends see that. It's over for
No,
him.
but I mean, come on. It's the human body. They went to France.
The human body? It's his mom.
They went to France.
I wouldn't show you naked pictures of my mother.
There's so much
Grow
more
up.
sex in advertising there.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, you see. What's the product here? It'll be like orange juice.
Were you breastfed? Do you know?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. Man. No kidding. How long did that go? He probably did it till he was 10.
Yeah.
He's still breastfeeding.
14 months for him, 2.5 years for Griffin, and 4 years for Chelsea.
4 years? That's sick.
See, I told you your wife was not doing it right.
4 years.
How long did Allison
10
belong this
minutes.
time?
Hey, let's get the kid a hypnotist in here and help the hypnotist help him bring back the memory. That's unbelievable. How many years you been breastfeeding, Mark? All right, come on, let's hug. Oh, man, wait a second. I got to get a good one. Hey, Nathan, don't look. Come on, man. I want to hug you.
What are you doing?
I'm just hugging and then I don't know what's
groping, I'm sure.
It's so wrong.
You wearing underwear?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
And a bra?
Uh-huh.
I don't want Nathan to hear this. All
I
right,
just want to be loved. Is that so wrong?
Oh, baby. Oh, don't stop now. You know you want me to hug you more. All right. Okay.
You're a good guy.
Here, let me tell you something. I'm only being good because your son is here. Oh, great shades of Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're a lucky man.
Oh.
Beautiful family.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Come sit on my lap.
You don't get that treatment.
You guys still, and I want to ask you in front of Nathan. Hey, Nathan, don't you have somewhere to go? Don't you have some friends to call for the prom? I got a bunch of questions, but I won't ask them in front of Nathan.
Okay. Next time.
Because he's 15.
Next time we'll leave him home.
But you two are very, very passionate about each other
Very
still, right?
active.
Yeah, very active.
Yeah.
God forbid Nathan.
Nathan
shouldn't hear that, because my parents, I don't think, have been active for like 20 years.
Oh, dear.
They're on the inactive
They
list.
probably are active right now as you speak.
Oh, yeah. They're active vomiting.
But we've been married about the same amount of time as you and Allison, right?
I don't know. I didn't meet Allison at the Playboy Mansion, though. I met her outside the...
Well, wait a minute. Your son's 15 and you've been married 15 years?
Whatever.
Math was never our strong subject. Thank you very much.
Whatever happened, Nathan.
Thanks so
You're lucky
much,
to be here.
Robin.
Thanks so much.
For pointing that out.
You got a lot of explaining to do to Nathan. Nathan, you ever done the math on that?
16 years.
Never?
It'll be 16 this
No,
16 years. You were in a rush to have a child.
Almost 16.
Right, you wanted to have children very quickly. Probably had a long cab ride home from the mansion.
It wasn't an accident.
I know. Believe me, there's no accidents when it comes to you, my dear. There are no accidents. I'd enjoy having an accident. You are something. What a picture that is.
See, I should have been a judge for New Year's.
You didn't marry Mark for his money, though, or because you met him
met him before.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So you just thought he was a cute guy?
He said I'd done a movie. I thought, well, so did everyone else. I actually done a movie. I cleaned Sam Spiegel's teeth, and I got put in The Last Tycoon.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask her about that, what she had to do besides clean his teeth to get into the movie. Hey, you ever see The Last Tycoon with Robert De Niro? She has one line. How did they do the earthquake in San Francisco?
That's the line?
That's the line.
And I'm going to rent that movie. Are you naked when you do that? Oh, too bad. No wonder you were at Hef's mansion. You posing those pictures. You're an interesting woman.
Yeah.
You're a very interesting woman.
Before I moved to L.A., actually.
You're no prude. Judge the pageant. You should have been in the pageant. All right, listen, I got to go. I want to remind everyone, if you want to see the great Mark Hamill, will your wife be there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to wear?
Yeah, really.
I have another outfit. It was a choice between that one and this one for today.
Nathan, you're going too?
What? Am I?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you want to go?
No.
Well, there might be some girls
I'll
there.
be there.
Yeah. Be enthusiastic about it, Nathan.
Mark Hamill, who does the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
Must be cool to have a dad who does something cool like that, you know?
Yeah. Actually, I'm doing this new series where the character I play is somewhat based on you. It's a series called Phantom 2040, and I play this, well, I hate that term, shock jock. It's so cliched. But,
but use it anyway.
All right. But
anyway, there's going to be the Warner Brothers Studio Store on 57th Street.
57th and 5th.
In Manhattan this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Go meet the great Mark Hamill and family.
Family.
What is it, girl? I got to break the spots.
Well, John's here with the guys with the $50.
Yeah, right. Tell him to wait.
I got your green apple and rice cake.
Oh, good. I'm going to eat some more. I'm not feeling enough gas yet.
Huh, you seem pretty inactive.
I'm a little backed up. There's a lot of tension in the room.
Maybe Mary Lou and Nathan want to clear out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
This is coming up.
I'm clearing you all out, to tell you the truth. But thanks for stopping by, Mark. Good to see you. And Nathan, good to meet you. I try to behave myself in front of you, but your mom's hot.
You couldn't help yourself.
Your mom's a definite swing. Hey, who's cooler, me or your father?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You ask them that every time we come in.
I just want to make sure I'm still there. My kids don't think I'm cool at all. That's why.
Well, that's because you're their father.
Yeah, they think Mark Hamill's cool. I resent that. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right.
I'll be
Very
thinking
hard
about.
to be cool to your own kids.
I'm thinking about you tonight.
Who, Nathan?
Yeah, he's hot. No, I'm talking about Mark's wife.
Oh.
Could you leave the pictures?
Yeah. Put them on the back of the door, right?
Oh, no.
What kind of shoes you wearing? I didn't even look. Oh, those are cute. Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah.
Those are cute stockings.
All right, you tell me, John.
I'll see you, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
I'd go home and give it to her. All right, let me go take a break, and then I'll be back with the passing of the wind, the news. We got to talk about Letterman.
You sure you'll be able to perform?
Yes, I got to read you the Marvin Kittman review. And Gary,
are we ready for this?
Your wife is not coming in.
Well, what happened?
I was kidding you. I never contacted her.
It's like salsa on my headphones.
Oh, it's Ralph.
Well, what's going to be in your face is going to be worse.
Yeah, if you think salsa on your headphones is bad, wait till you see what I put in your face. We'll be back right after these words. What am I talking about? This is a great piece of computer equipment, but Gary really is nervous about his blast. It might not even happen today.
And he's always trying to bring in new stipulations, like if it doesn't happen today, it just ain't happening.
Right.
But there was never any time limit. It was whenever you had the gas to do it.
That's all.
Watching him squirm is as good as the event.
Right.
But can you tell what kind of explosion you're going to have? Do you know when it's going to be a really good one?
Yes.
And not just a false alarm?
I haven't had anything yet. I'm just not, for some reason, I'm not feeling gas yet. It'll come. Just be patient. Let me tell you about Ensoniq, Rob, and they came up with a computer program that is so good. You know the sound card that you put in your computer to make sound? And you know how cheesy it sounds? It sounds something like this.
Yeah.
Well, it can sound like this. You hear the trumpets, you hear the real drums.
Right, there's real definition there.
Because Ensoniq has come up with a program called Soundscape. If you're going to put a sound card in your IBM-compatible computer, please, by all means, order this product. Give another example. Here's regular computer. Now, that's Ensoniq. Now you're listening to music. Sounds like the Whitney Houston concert. Anyway, 200, and plus CD-ROM games have music on them. All your stuff will sound great. The Ensoniq price is usually $279. There's a special introductory offer of $199. Free overnight shipping. You'll have it in a day. 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, send it right back. Easy to install. Took Scott the engineer 10 minutes. 3-year warranty. Call 1-800-7-SOUNDS. 7 SOUNDS.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
I have no explanation for this, but I have eaten a pound of food and I have no gas yet.
Any other day, Howard.
I'd be exploding.
Really?
You're choking.
No, I could do it tomorrow. Just relax.
I'm just saying, the pressure of performance. Look at what it's done to you.
Hey, I don't say I'm a professional. By the way, Stuttering John found 2 guys who want to watch me pass wind, but I don't know. Where are those guys?
They're outside.
I hope they're available
for
tomorrow.
Wait to come
They're in the lobby? Do they want to hang out or...
Well, I don't know. Can you give us any sort of an estimation?
Right now, I don't even know. There's 4 guys at $50 a pop?
Yeah, $50 a pop. Actually, 5 if you want to include Melrose Larry.
That's $250.
Yeah.
Who does that money go to?
Me.
Oh.
Say.
I can't make back any of my money?
All right. I'll buy you 2 lunches. That'll be lunch buddy.
Good.
I'm burping like crazy.
Yes, it's all coming out the wrong way.
Are we ordering a bucket of chicken today?
Well, what do you want for lunch? You guys can. Lunch is on me.
So let's order some Roy Rogers.
Yeah. All right.
Fred?
Yeah. Well, Robin doesn't eat that.
I want to go to
order
the
what
test. No.
The test. Here, here's 20. Go yourself.
Robin has special places she orders from, and we'd be more than happy to order for you.
Thank you very much.
Well, aren't you delightful today?
It's my job.
Hey, maybe I feel like having you repeat right now.
Okay.
Well, Howard, if you can't do the win thing, you want to just have them pay to see how Gary repeats.
No, I don't think you're going to pay for that.
Well,
that wouldn't be fair. All right, repeat after me.
All right, let's
boy, oh boy.
I hope you got a good one. Are you all wound up for this at least?
And then we got to play the O.J. Simpson tape.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we'll have to
Gary,
talk.
this is how you're going to feel.
Tomorrow I got to read you Marvin Kipman's review of the new E! Show, and I've got to read you. I got to talk to you about Letterman because I'm doing it tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
Is today Thursday?
Yes.
Is today the 23rd? Oh, my goodness.
And tomorrow we'll be meeting the Pairs figure skaters from Toronto for the gay games.
Oh, yeah?
Very excited about that.
I can't wait for that.
I got a lot of questions. Ralph, you might want to wear something hot. The gay games guys are going to be here.
Yeah, they could be picking up endorsements. Might be money there. Any endorsements coming out of the gay games? I doubt it.
Gary, repeat after me. Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Do I love the stench of Wolf's gas.
Do I love the stench of Wolf's gas.
Ralph, what are you doing walking in and out of here every minute? Get out. Get out of my station.
Clean later, Ralph.
He's cleaning while I'm doing a radio program. He wants to be on camera.
Been doing that for a half an hour.
Yeah, get out.
He's been in here all morning.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Do I love the stench of Wolf's gas.
The stench of Wolf's gas.
I hope I'll lose my next bet with my Wolf.
My next bet with my Wolf.
So I can once again accept my Wolf's rancid poopy juice.
Except my Wolf's rancid poopy juice?
Right, yeah, that's it.
Don't go so fast.
This is the highlight of my very low life. I hope millions see my face.
When
I accept
my
Wolfie's blast. There you go. Very good. Don't worry, let me work up juices while I listen to the juice.
You know, it's all relative. You know what I mean? It used to be I hated repeating, but now in light of what I have to do, repeating seems like fun.
Yeah, you're anxious to repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm feeling some gas coming on now.
Don't blow it.
No? What is it?
There's 8 guys.
8 guys?
Where are they coming from?
Keep piling them in. How much money you got so far?
That's $400.
Wow.
Jeez, I almost made back all the money I had.
Jeez, I wish I could get some gas going. Got $400 sitting out there.
This is the only day. I mean, every day
I'm
you
gassing.
have gas.
Right, guys?
Without any prompting.
Unbelievable.
What did you eat yesterday?
I've been dieting a lot, so maybe that's why.
But you've been gaseous.
I don't know.
Right, you've been gaseous for 9 years. 10 years since I've known you.
What are you dieting? You're still eating high fiber.
I might have to break out the something really...
What are you doing different today that you don't normally do?
Usually I eat a little more rice and stuff.
You were supposed to be prepping last night. You didn't eat rice?
I loaded up on broccoli and string beans. I don't know what happened. I've been trying to cut my starches down.
So no beans?
No, I had some beans.
You did?
Yeah.
You pass gas like you play tennis, man.
He's gonna get you.
I'm dead already. What do I
see what happens. Let's see what happens.
He eventually will have gas.
The waiting is half the fun, Gary. The waiting is half the fun.
Just like he plays tennis. He's always better than me, but when it comes to doing it, he just can't pull it off.
Well, we'll see.
I am so afraid he's gonna go.
Wait,
how great is that gonna be?
Wait till I deliver my methane cocktail. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see if you're making jokes then, boy. One thing I don't choke out is farting.
But we have no gas yet.
No rush. Still have plenty of
5
news.
years from now, he'll be delivering this bet.
Plenty of news to go through. Speaking of news, we have the exclusive tape now. You can tell those guys if they want to hang out, but I don't know if there's a guarantee on this.
Well, should I tell them to give another 20 minutes and then maybe they come back tomorrow?
Yeah. Boy, is it hot in here.
Yeah, maybe we can get even more for tomorrow.
What's going on?
I don't know.
The lights are on.
But come on, we got to get some air conditioning or we got to move studios.
They had a pro in here yesterday.
All the way down, Howard.
I know, I turned it all the way down. I'm dying. I'm dying to hear this OJ tape.
Yes, this is the full tape of a 911 phone call Nicole Simpson made last year, a year after they were divorced. What happened on this particular day was that she and OJ had some kind of words with each other, and then he left the house, and he made a nasty phone call to her after he left. So she hung up on him and took the receiver off the hook. So OJ comes back.
Wow. And he's banging down the door.
And you can hear everything while she's talking to the police after having dialed 911.
911 emergency. Can you get someone over here now to 325 Gretna Green? He's
You know, by the way, you know why this is good to listen to, and I won't interrupt it a lot? Because I believe, now I have nothing to base this on, but I believe what you'll see in the next couple of weeks coming out of OJ's team, you'll start to see articles about what a bad woman she was.
Yes.
you will start to see the...
There'll be a campaign to discredit her and not
Yes.
the victim in the case.
Right.
So as to make the perpetrator, possible perpetrator, we don't know what O.J. is. I mean, he says he didn't do anything.
Want to bet?
He's a babe in arms. He's innocent. He never did anything.
He's a battered husband.
But what we will see is that he will be the victim
Right.
when he's done.
When they're done, she flaunted it in his face. She went to bars. You'll see. I'm just telling you, be prepared. So this is good. Every time you
Now,
hear...
I want you also to remember that when O.J. was writing his suicide note, he talked lovingly about his children and how much he cared for them and how much he loved Nicole, and
Right.
maybe he just loved her too much. Well, listen to this caring husband and father.
Yeah, and every time you read something bad about Nicole, listen to this tape.
And remember, she's dead.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, what does he look like?
He's O.J. Simpson. I think you know his record. Could you just send somebody over here?
Okay, what is he doing there?
He just drove up again.
He just drove
somebody
up.
over.
Okay, wait a minute, what kind of car is he in?
He's in a white Bronco, but first of all, he broke the back door down to get in.
Okay, wait a minute, what's your name?
Nicole Simpson.
Okay, is he the sportscaster or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. On the infinity board.
Isn't she cool? Is he the sportscaster or whatever?
But it's really weird when you call, but they've got to get this information.
Can you get me an autograph?
Because they get calls like this. Yeah. Can you get me an autograph?
Is that the O.J. Simpson?
Would he come to my son's bar mitzvah?
Wow, what's he like? Oh, just hold on.
Hey, how's he in the sack? Never mind all this
Oh, you
nonsense.
lucky dog. He's so cute.
Yeah. Hey, how much money's he got?
Like 10 million.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, we're sending the police. What is he doing? Is he threatening you?
Going nuts.
Okay, has he threatened you in any way, or?
Does it sound it?
Hey, are black guys really big? Huh?
Is it true what they say?
Is it true what they say about black men?
Will you ever go back?
Once you go black, do you ever go back?
What, were you trying to get back? Is that why he's upset?
Yeah, what's that all about? Or is he just harassing you?
You're going to hear him in a minute. He's about to come in again.
Okay, just stay on the line.
I don't want to stay on the line. He's going to beat the...
Wait a minute, just stay on the line so we can know what's going on to the police.
He's going to beat the S out of me, is what he said.
You're okay? Okay, Nicole?
Uh-huh.
Just a moment. Does he have any weapons?
I don't know.
Okay.
He went home, now he's back. The kids are upstairs sleeping, and I don't want anything to happen.
Okay, just a moment.
Why do they wait? I guess they are sending someone
over. They're trying to keep her on the line so that they can hear anything that goes on until the police get there.
Right. So the police are on their way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then let me say that this call lasts 11 minutes, and the police never arrived during this call.
Drugs or anything?
No.
Okay. Just stay on the line, just in case he comes in. I need to hear what's going on, all right?
Can you hear him outside?
Is he yelling?
You need to hear him kill you.
Yep. Okay. Has he been drinking?
No.
Okay. One fellow unit, addition on the domestic violence, 325 South Gretna Greenway. The suspect has returned in a white Bronco. Monitor comments, incident 4221. Okay, Nicole? Is he still outdoors? Or?
He's in the backyard.
He's in the backyard?
Screaming at my roommate about me and at me here.
Okay, what is
Now, is this the actual call where O.J. ended up being arrested?
No, that was 1989. This is a year after they divorced. 1989, they were still married.
Wow.
Hey, something about some guy I know in hookers and keys. And
We're with Seller.
I started this before, and it's all my fault. And now what am I going to do? Get the police in on this? And the whole thing. Okay. It's all my fault. I started this before. Brother. My kids are close.
Okay. Has he hit you today or no?
No.
Okay, you don't need any paramedics or anything? Okay, you just want him to leave?
My door. He broke the whole back door in.
And then he left and he came back?
And he came and he practically knocked my upstairs door down, but he pounded it, and then he screamed and hollered, and I tried to get him out of the bedroom.
In case you're listening, this is giving me a lot of gas.
Oh, good.
It's starting to build up,
Good.
Gary.
Right.
Bad sign for you, I know.
No, it's a good sign.
It's upsetting hearing this tape, plus knowing that gas is building during it.
The kids are sleeping in there. And then he wanted somebody's phone number, and I gave him my phone book and put my phone book down to write down the phone number that he wanted, and then he took my phone book with all my stuff in it.
This is like a movie because you're waiting for OJ to pounce into the room.
Yeah.
You know he's coming in.
The terror is building.
Yeah.
It's like Jaws. Dun, 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 dun.
What a show. We got wife abuse going on the tape machine. You got producer abuse going on as I get ready to pass wind. All kind of stuff. You might want to call 911, Gary. My boss is about to pass wind in my face.
He's back. Now, you say your boss. Who is your boss?
Howard Stern, the radio guy.
You know his record.
You're saying that Howard Stern, the radio guy, is going to pass wind in your face? When is this going to happen? Remain calm.
Has he done this before?
Please just hurry. I know both are going to get me.
Do you need paramedics?
He's making me repeat stuff like I love his gas.
Now, just remain calm, mister. What is your name?
Delabate.
Delabate?
Delabate.
How will you spell that?
Capital D-E-L-L apostrophe A-B capital A-B-A-T-E.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, monkey boy?
Please, boss is going to pass wind in my face. He has a look of glee on his face.
Can you get me your boss autograph?
Please, hurry.
He's going to blast the hell out of me.
When he blasts the hell out of me, my mustache will be gone.
All right, Mr. Delabate, but Baki, you will be. Don't worry, the cops are going to come. Just leave me on the line. I need to hear the gas.
Is he still outside?
He's going to blow the door down.
Hurry up. I think you know Boss's gas record.
Yes, we're well aware of it. All of New York and the surrounding areas knows about it.
Has he blasted you today?
Boss hasn't blasted me yet, but I'm very nervous.
Hey, does Stuttering John really stutter?
Please, stop with these insane questions.
Is Fred really scary?
I don't care.
Do you think he can win the governor's race?
Please, Boss is an abuser. All right.
Okay, so basically you guys have just been arguing.
Uh-oh.
OJ's in.
Is he inside right now?
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment.
OJ going for the touchdown.
Oh, he's just you don't know how he's going to go.
Really? Like this is just a preamble.
Yeah, he just goes and goes and goes. He's like the Energizer Bunny.
Notice he don't sound so white anymore.
No.
You got that.
You know what? He's the OJ on time instead of the OJ on Newsweek.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely
a very dark OJ.
It's definitely not the guy standing on the sidelines at the football games.
Yeah,
well,
right.
I'm down here now.
Yeah.
It's very funny because Al Michaels was interviewed on one of those shows like Day One the other day, and he says, "You've worked with OJ. You've seen him in tense situations. What was he like?" He says, "Very funny. OJ was the coolest guy in the room."
Yeah, sure. A bunch of guys around him.
Right.
When it came to beating up girls, though.
But listen to this, OJ.
I'm going to done stuff that nose down there. I'm going to take that phone and put up your nose.
Is he talking to you? Yeah.
No, talking to the wall.
Are you locked in a room or something? No, he can come right in. I'm not going where the kids are because the kids are... You think he's going to hit you? I don't know. Okay.
We don't know what we're in store for.
Stay on the line. Don't hang it up, okay?
Well, no, what you said before, but a drug thing.
South Los Angeles, body shot. 14. What is he saying? What? What is he saying?
I think he's doing voodoo. What is he saying? Do you have any idea?
He's just screaming curse words and accusing her of things.
You know what the scariest thing about this tape is? When the woman says, "Is he drunk?" And she says, like, if he was drunk, this would almost be okay. Better explained.
Well, you can explain it. Yeah, but he's doing this stone cold sober, apparently.
61, give me an open tack give me a tack frequency for this possible DTAs on
units, your domestic violence at 30 Christian 320 South Grizzly Greenway is too high. The suspect is now entered in the jail. It is refusing to leave. Too high. Incident 4221 already 825 children.
I guess you get bored after you get out of sports. There's nothing to do except yell. OJ, the kids are sleeping. You see, you got to keep playing this tape over and over again.
You know what? He must have thought she meant yell louder so the kids can hear, because he got louder.
Yeah, maybe that's what. Yell louder. Oh, the kids are quiet? Okay.
The kids are sleeping.
He's still yelling at you?
And what do you think?
Just stay on the line, okay?
Does he start smacking her around?
No, he just yells and yells and yells.
Sometimes I have to yell at my wife.
Like this?
Sure, she don't listen.
Oh, you.
Listen here, baby.
You better be glad you don't live with me.
I blast you one right in your face.
Yeah, right.
My guess.
Right.
My
sure.
guess would knock you unconscious.
Sure. Yeah, on the way down, it would smell really fun.
Oh, yeah. You're all talk.
8070 is 81, 8070 81, domestic violence, 325 South Gretna Greenway, 325 South Gretna Greenway, 8070 and 81, code 2 lines within 4221, RDC 25.
So is it more of this kind of stuff?
This is what happens. This is your real life. And you're on the phone, and nobody's coming. This man is raving.
Oh, my God, it always comes back.
Coming back.
I hate to say it. But this is sort of like having a lion at the zoo. You know how they just sort of walk back and forth and roar?
It's weird. Does she start screaming at any point?
She doesn't start screaming. She's just like, oh, my God, he's coming back. And, you know, she just doesn't know what he's going to do.
Right. Man. Sort of like sitting in a room with Fred for 4 hours. Never know what he's going to do.
And when you realize that the aftermath of this is that she winds up dead, that she went through this for years. This was not an unusual occurrence.
It's so beautiful. Such beauty wasted.
But you never knew when O.J. was going to come knock down your door.
Let me live with her. She'd have just the opposite. She'd get worship. Baby, let me suck your feet. Please.
And she'd be whining, I'm so bored. She called 911 because she's bored.
There's a man sucking my feet.
But it is weird how his sort of entire world insulated him, because you never heard about this anywhere.
Even in this incident, no charges were filed. She decided she did not want to press charges. The only reason a police report exists is because the police officer on the scene insisted on writing it up.
Can I say something, too? The National Enquirer, you know, people put down the National Enquirer. The National Enquirer, as far as I know, was the only newspaper that would regularly report on this abuse stuff with O.J. Simpson. If you notice now, they show all the various newspaper reports over the years on O.J. They're all National Enquirer.
Yeah.
Why? Because they are to be applauded for that. There's nothing wrong with what they do. It's fantastic. And, you know, people put that newspaper down. I got to say.
They provide a service.
They do. Yes, they do.
Oh, you namby-pamby newspapers wouldn't touch this.
Oh, you wouldn't. I don't know. I got to take a break here, Robin. Let me go see if there's any other, you know, really interesting parts of this.
I think it just sort of trails off after this about, you know, if you're not interested in hearing a woman who's going through anguish, I can't provide anything for you.
Can't you doctor it a little? Like, you know, you do something like this.
Is your roommate talking to you? Listen to him. I know.
We need more action on this
just
tape.
Crying, Howard. That's all I can provide.
No, it's scary enough. Believe me. No one would want to be in the room with that.
Does he have any weapons or anything with him right now?
No! OJ's wearing a dress! OJ, why are you wearing a dress? Get that dress off! Maybe don't give me that dress. Get your dress! He's wearing a dress and high heels! Quick! Send the police!
Okay.
He has a spear! And he's boiling a pot of water! OJ is boiling a pot of water and he has a spear! He's gonna cook me like a cannibal from Africa!
Did you just please?
You got a doctor. Wait,
she does start talking to him.
All right. Yeah, you need a little action on this tape.
I I want to send OJ to your house like this.
OJ has a spear.
See how much action you provide.
Could you just please, OJ, could you please?
Officer, he's shrinking my roommate's head. And he's eating my foot. My roommate has no head. It's about 2 inches big. Looks like an alley-oop cartoon. Quickly! What is it? Wait, Baba Booey's in the room. What is it, Baba Booey?
There's a woman on the phone with a bizarre accent, either black or Puerto Rican, who wants to discuss this tape with you.
We must interrupt this tape for a second.
Sounds like a fight brewing.
Because a woman with an accent is on the phone.
Anytime there's a woman with an accent, put her right through.
First of all, I'm not black Puerto Rican. I'm pure 100% Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but you look black.
No, I don't look black.
You have
I'm
dark
very
skin.
beautiful. For
You
your
have very
information.
dark skin.
No, I don't. What are you talking about? I have good hair. I'm light skinned. My baby
like
has
black
blue
people's
eyes.
hair is bad,
Please, don't even
It would
tell
be
me.
ugly to be black?
Look, excuse me, no, it's not ugly
Racist.
to be black. I'm not racist. I just look. Listen, I'm not racist. I'm just calling to let you know that this tape of O.J. Simpson proves that interracial relationships do not work, marriages, because black should be with blacks, white should be with whites, and Puerto Rican should be Puerto Rican. Because who suffers? The children suffer. And if
You're gonna base.
she would have beat the hell out of his ass.
A black woman would have beat his ass.
In his place.
So you got a point there.
Simpson likes to intimidate his women, so that's why he went with a white woman, and he just beat the hell out of her. White women are weak.
You know, in a way, she's right.
Too. White women are weak because they can't handle their men.
They can't. She is right in a sense.
Marguerite Simpson did report being choked, kicked,
Right, and if it was a black woman that O.J. Simpson would have got married with, she would have been choked.
It's Rosie Perez on it.
She was black, my dear.
Let me tell you something. His first wife was black. She got the same beatings.
Well, she divorced him, right?
Right.
She divorced him. She did the right thing. I guess she didn't want to kill him, so she divorced him. She wanted to save her ass from going to jail.
In a way, I know what you're saying. That a black woman. I've seen black women fight. They can fight like wild
That's
women.
what I'm saying. You know what I'm coming from.
A black woman would have kicked his ass.
She would have put him in his place.
Right.
We're not taking into account that OJ's a professional football player.
Let me tell you something.
He's a professional
I'll introduce you to half the women.
Look what he did. Look what his career, all his millions had to come to. Murdering his ex-wife and let me tell you, that boy that went to our house to bring her the glasses, he was having a little relationship with her. I know it for a fact because, I mean, hey, she eats at this restaurant. How is he, out of all the people that go there, he's going to come, she left her glasses, he's going to go pick up her glasses and take it to her house personally?
Well, let me say,
so smart.
You ought to be working with the police.
I should be with the police, but I'm not because I'm happily married.
Right. What do you do for a living? It's a shame in a way that you're not part of the workforce. What did you do for a living?
For? You obviously got to go to education.
In criminology?
I'm a secretary receptionist. Right now, I'm a housewife.
You're not at our front desk right now, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right. Do you want to fight Heraldo in a winner take all?
And another thing about Heraldo, he ain't no real man. Let me tell you, because he's Puerto Rican. I'm surprised he got himself a white woman, because he ain't really no man.
Right.
A Puerto Rican man is a good lover.
Right.
Very good lovers, and so are the Puerto Rican women. We're excellent lovers. We're very passionate.
Are you saying
Heraldo's not man enough? He's not man enough that he had to get himself a white woman.
Let me tell you something. You're absolutely right. Puerto Rican women are the best lovers.
Yes, we are. We're very passionate.
They're
very
aggressive.
Passionate.
They put their tongue where the sun don't shine.
That's right. That's right.
Am I right? Don't you do that?
Yes, I do.
And you make their hairs.
I love it.
And you like to make the man's hair stand up on end.
That's right.
I know about Puerto Ricans.
That's how you keep your man. That's how you keep him happy. That's how he takes care of you. My husband, he's going right now for his master's in social work.
Yeah.
I had my first baby. We're happy together. We've been together for 4 years already, and I'm happy.
Can you imagine going to a social worker? It's some guy's
master's in social work.
Well, he's
my wife has a master's in social work, and I always told her it is not hard to get a master's in social work.
Homeless. He's dealing with those people right now.
All right.
And he's very happy with his job. But that's besides the point. I believe that a black man should be with a black woman, and a white woman should be with a white man. That's it. Because who suffers in the end is the children. Because they don't know what they grow up to be. Oh, I'm black or I'm white, and they have kinky hair and blue eyes that look stupid and crazy.
Well, how did they make Puerto Ricans?
How they make Puerto Ricans? Puerto Ricans is a combination, okay? We have African in our blood, we have Spaniel in our blood, and we have Indian in our blood. Some of us have more African and
well, you got the best of all three, didn't you?
Excuse me?
Nothing. What is it, Stuttering John?
A fellow Puerto Rican wants to. He doesn't like how she's
are representing me.
Oh, listen, I got to break.
Let me tell you, I represent Puerto Rican 100% to the fullest, okay? And I'm proud of my heritage, and I don't know what this man got to tell me.
What do you got to say, sir?
Well, first of all...
Turn off your radio, you mental patient.
Hold on.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, listen, I got to run. You made your point. I got to leave now.
Okay, thank you, Howard. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm going to sit and listen
I
to this.
just got to get this straight. All people should stay within their own race, but Puerto Ricans are a mixture.
Right. Please. Did you hear her? Her husband's going to go help people. Help his wife. Let me take a break.
He's got his work cut out for him.
You're not kidding. Let me take a break, and then we'll be back with more of this intriguing tape, Robin.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
I have absolutely no guess. I will have to do it tomorrow, Robin.
What a bus.
I can't explain it.
And Gary, Gassy.
Gassy Gary.
He says he's full of gas.
I don't know. The concoction I made should have worked. X-lax, broccoli, beans, tomatoes, onions, salsa. It always works at home.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to go home and you're going
I'm going
to
to explode. I know.
I told you better not let one piece.
No, I promise you, my dear, I will cork up. Ever hear the expression, put a cork in it?
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing. Nancy, our receptionist, our Puerto Rican receptionist, was out there screaming about Puerto Rican women and the woman who called us. And,
oh, really?
Yeah,
What'd she say?
I don't know. She was on fire. She said, you should have let me in there. That woman was stupid. Stupid Puerto Ricans. Well, she's Puerto Rican.
Yes.
She was on fire out there. I don't know what she was talking about. She was talking so fast. You can't tell what? I didn't know what side she was on.
You only understood Howard Stern.
Then one of the interns was sort of miffed at me yesterday. You know our new black intern?
Yes.
He goes, hey, I just want to go on record. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Puerto Rican. I go,
oh, really? He's not black?
No. I go, dude.
He better wear a sign.
Yeah, I mean, you're black. You're darker than the cover of Time magazine with OJ.
Well, I understand what he's saying, that darkness has nothing to do with where you come from.
I said,
but
you're
he's
black. I said, Puerto Ricans don't look like you. He goes, I am a full-blooded Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. If you're just talking about what country you come from.
I said, then speak some Spanish to me. He goes, no, I understand Spanish. I don't speak it. I go, well.
Well, am I French?
Well, then I understand you're black and not Puerto Rican. Yeah, you're French. That makes you French, Robin. Anybody who's racist out there doesn't like Robin because of the color of her skin, she's French. And me, I'm pig Latin. Fred is Zulu. Full-fledged, he understands.
Full-fledged.
Ungawa Muntumbe. All right. I don't know where that guy is. Is he here, that Puerto Rican guy? Well, we'll get him on
Maybe
there.
he hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
So he pulled you aside and said that, or did he say it to someone else?
He pulled me aside. He says, hey, I don't even know what you're talking about. He said, I heard you talking about a black intern. There's no black intern. I'm Puerto Rican.
Well, how are we supposed to know?
Wear a sign.
Like, that's not a hard mistake to make.
Yeah.
Or not an easy mistake to make.
I know lighter-skinned black people than him.
I'm lighter than he is.
Right.
And I'm full black.
Well, then you're Puerto Rican. I think we got to look into it. You have some Cherokee in you, I know that.
Maybe it's my tan.
I think you're mostly Indian. I don't think you're black. You have Cherokee in you.
I told you about that guy who used to go to school with me when I was in college, and he used to tell he loved white women, so he'd always be around, and he claimed
he was an Indian?
to be a Blackfoot Indian.
Yeah.
And all the girls would come up to me and they'd say, no, Robin, he's not black. He's a Blackfoot Indian.
Yeah.
And I said, well, his black foot spread all the way to the top.
That's right. Tonto was his father. Who's that? Oh, Nancy's here. Come on in, Nancy.
And also, there's a woman on 260 who Nancy's going crazy with.
Oh, really? What's going on? What? Get on the microphone, Nancy. This is Nancy, our receptionist.
Welcome.
Nancy, of course, is full-blooded Puerto Rican.
Let me make you feel at home. Hola.
Hola, ¿por qué? Mis avios de pesca en la cocina.
Hi, Robin. Good morning.
By the way, Nancy, of course...
now, I can tell she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, you're Puerto Rican, right?
Yes, I am.
That's right. And, hey, did you know that new intern of mine is Puerto Rican? The black guy?
Oh, Dennis?
Is that his name?
I think so.
Did you know he was,
No.
No?
Yeah, you're Puerto Rican. Yes,
How come,
I am.
And you thought he was a black guy, right?
Yeah.
You see?
So don't yell at us, whatever your name is.
Yeah. What, do you want to yell at this woman?
I don't want to yell at her. She's the one that called and started yelling at me on the
No, I wasn't yelling at you. I was just letting you. You were disagreeing with my comment about a black should be with a black.
Howard said that you want to have it out with me.
So I'm trying to explain to you that it should be that way. It's supposed to be that way. I mean, how would it look? I mean, some people will agree, okay, a black will be with a white and it looks okay for them. But for me, I'm sorry. My morals, I believe that you should stick to your own kind. Stick to your own kind. Yeah, that's my opinion. But hey, I'm speaking my opinion for other people that don't have a chance to speak about on the opinions. I'm sorry. That looks disgusting. It's filthy and ugly.
Your opinion. But if a black man wants to be with a white woman, more power to him,
I see a lot of Puerto Rican girls with a lot of black young kids. And that shit is disgusting.
Tell her in Spanish. She's one of your people.
Que te calles la boca para yo dar mi opinión.
Mira, tú te puedes mira, tú le puedes dar con opinión tuyo, pero mira, déjame decirte algo. Eso se ve feo. A mí no me importa que tú digas. Es my opinion. Eso se ve feo.
Mis sabios de pesca en la cocina.
Para los gustos hicieron los colores, ¿ok, mija?
Mira, mija.
Yo estoy hablando para la gente que...
Mira. Mis sabios de pesca en la cocina.
Mira, Howard, tú avanza y tírate ese peo, coño.
Hey, watch your language.
Did she say something bad?
Yes, she said something bad.
Hey, Tom's going nuts. You don't know what to believe. I don't know what she's saying.
Do I hit the button?
Come on, make you some good rice and beans, and you give him a big good one.
Well,
but anyway,
I told her off in Spanish. You know what I said?
What?
My fishing gear is in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a horrible idea. Go marry a white woman.
All right.
Heraldo ain't no real Puerto Rican man. He
Well, that's his problem. He married
a weak white
didn't
woman.
marry the Puerto Rican.
You think she's ignorant?
Do
you think she's ignorant?
Probably she is.
She's ignorant?
Because I believe that if I'm Puerto Rican, my husband's not Puerto Rican. My husband's from Central America,
right.
and that's what I like.
I feel sorry for you.
Honey, let me tell you one thing.
You gotta stick to your own kind.
Oh, honey, let me tell you one thing about my husband. He's the best.
You probably got a bad love life.
Oh, but let me tell you one thing, honey.
Let me tell you that men are the ones to first tell you.
Why don't you let me talk?
Why don't you let me talk?
She's too emotional.
She don't have Do you have a bad sex life?
No, I don't.
You white bitch, or you black bitch. Why did I have to get married with you? I should have stood with my own kind.
You're saying she shouldn't be with a Colombian?
My husband ain't Colombian, Howard.
What?
My husband is from Central America. He's from Honduras.
Oh, he is?
Look at Honduras.
And I'm happily married, let me tell you. I am happily married.
Right? For the green card.
No, honey, not for no green card. Not for no green card. Because when I got married with him, he had his green card.
That's how it all is from these people when they come out of state and from out of town.
That's right.
I'm happily married, so.
Howard, I don't.
How long you been married, Nancy?
Howard, I seen
Wednesday it will be 9 happy years that I've been married.
So it couldn't be for the green card.
And I don't regret marrying him because he's the best man. He's the best lover.
What do you say to that?
He's the best father.
You know what? It's just like Whitney Houston. She's always on television. Oh, I love Bobby. Oh, I love my Bobby too. Oh, but who knows? In the marriage is rotten.
You're saying Nancy? You're saying Nancy says she
like sweeten it up.
Are you saying Nancy loves her husband so much she keeps saying and saying it? You don't believe it?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Don't take that. All right. Listen, this is outrageous. I've seen you with your husband. You're lovebirds. All right. Thank you.
Wait a minute, Howard. Let me tell you one more thing.
Let me talk.
All right. Nancy,
You have to really discover the art of conversation, young lady on the phone.
By the way, that's a very pleasant Nancy you get to talk to.
And she did say a bad word in Spanish.
Well, I hit the button, so we should be okay.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you did. You know, it's funny.
For your first appearance, it was stellar.
Yeah, you started out slow, but you woke up. All right, very good, Nancy. There she goes. Nancy, the receptionist. I hear her on the phone yelling at some of her Spanish friends.
Oh, I love to watch Nancy on the phone. Well, what do you want me to do?
We used to have a Spanish radio station here, the AM station, and they threw them all out of here. I don't know what happened, but evidently they didn't get any ratings, so they switched to Korean. But she, she's bilingual, so she could handle the Spanish and the English. And what was going on that phone? I had friends calling me. She was answering in Spanish. Everybody was confused. But she's a terrific woman, terrific receptionist. I'm burping, but I'm not giving gas.
That's all you've done.
At least I didn't waste it. What else is in the news, Robin?
Well, there's more O.J. news. Did you see yesterday O.J. was back in court?
Really?
Yes, and we actually got to hear a few of O.J.'s candid words. He wasn't necessarily addressing anyone. There was a little bit of a break in the proceedings, and the guards went over to ask O.J. if he wanted to go to a little holding cell right outside the courtroom or if he wanted to go back to his cell. So we get to hear what O.J. feels about his incarceration.
There are no white women in my cell.
I should have stuck to my own kind, just like that Puerto Rican woman said.
Now the Puerto Rican give me a bit of advice.
It's true, a black woman would have just smacked him in the head.
Sure, like no black women are being abused.
Absolutely not. They know how to fight back.
Yeah, well, I can show you numbers.
Oh, don't be silly. All right, here's O.J. in court with a hidden microphone. You could hear what he was saying. You don't want to go back to that cell.
Right.
I'd do anything to stay out of that cell.
Just let me stay here, please.
The prison's no fun. This is a guy who was living in a mansion. Now he's in a little tiny cell the size of a closet.
He doesn't want to be there in the worst way.
I'll just sit here and read. What, are you going to sit in the courtroom the rest of your life?
Please, can't I just stay here? I don't care if another case is coming.
Yeah, I'll sit through the next case.
I'll do that guy's time, too. I'll take his sentence. Just let me stay here.
Please, this cell is smaller than my Bronco. Put me back in the Bronco.
I had more room in the back seat of that Bronco.
Absolutely. Appositively.
Absolutely.
Positively.
Positively. Positively. Positive.
And some more news came out of that hearing yesterday, Howard.
Yes.
And I hope that the L.A. District Attorney's Office isn't setting us up once again to have the feeling that we have a cut-and-dried situation here, and then when they take it to court, they have no evidence, and the case is blown apart, and it ends in a hung jury. We've been hearing for weeks now about gloves and masks.
The bloody man.
We even heard that the murder weapon had been found at one point. There were all these things floating around in the news. And then yesterday in court, the prosecuting attorney, Marcia Clark, had to admit there was no bloody ski mask found at O.J.'s home.
See, damn no bloody ski mask.
That's because I don't ski.
And there ain't no sidewalk. The proof is in the pudding.
That's right.
Your Honor, I need to see the sidewalk. Well, we regret there is no sidewalk. You mean there's no blood? No blood, no sidewalk.
Oh, dear.
Holy mackerel.
What happened was the attorney, Robert Shapiro, for O.J. Simpson, requested that he be allowed to see all of the evidence in the hands of the prosecuting attorneys right now as quickly as possible, and he made them admit in court in front of the world on TV that they didn't have this bloody ski mask. So I don't know how much of that other evidence is actually there. We also heard yesterday that Cato, the houseboy,
formerly with the Green Hornet, yes,
didn't say that O.J. wasn't at home.
Whoa.
To the grand jury.
And guess what? There ain't no Chicago.
This man.
You mean, O.J., you weren't in Chicago? No, there ain't no Chicago. It don't exist.
Just ask the Easter Bunny.
This was the man who was supposed to blow away O.J.'s alibi before the grand jury. He was asking for immunity and all this
Things
stuff.
are looking better.
Then he gets in front of the grand jury. He says, I don't know where O.J. was. I have no idea whether he's at home or not. I have no idea whether he was using his car or not. He didn't know anything.
By the way, as long as we're disproving things, I ain't black.
I'm Puerto Rican.
I'm Puerto Rican and part Cherokee.
Where my sombrero?
Where my black feet? Holy mackerel. Ignore Time Magazine. The proof ain't in the pudding.
AC, warm up the Bronco. We going cruising.
For a bruising.
So an angry Robert Shapiro also pointed out that the...
Hey, Robin, that ain't me on the tape. Whitney Cole. How you know that me? That ain't me. That a different O.J.
That's right.
That O.J. Simplehead.
Simplehead, not Simpson.
O.J. Simpleton.
Apparently, the prosecuting attorneys were not supposed to have a microphone anywhere near the desk during this proceeding, and they did have a microphone on the desk. So here is Robert Shapiro venting some anger about some of the things that have been going on with this O.J. Simpson case.
I find it absolutely irresponsible on the person who put a microphone in such a position that private conversations and private thoughts between a person who is charged with first-degree murder and his lawyer are overheard.
Things is looking up. They truly is.
Yeah, it
Now-
doesn't sound like such an ironclad case anymore. Still no murder weapon?
Do not pay attention either to the fact that I am on that tape there with Nicole. That is not me. In fact, I was in Miami Beach during that supposed period of time.
Rich Little.
Rich Little, I got a tan, and that's why I look so dark in Miami Magazine.
You have
Time
to wonder
Magazine.
why the police are releasing this tape now, this 911 tape of O.J. talking
That's right.
to his wife or yelling and screaming at his wife over the phone. Obviously, the police and the district attorney's office are mounting a public campaign to convict O.J. in the mind of TV viewers and radio listeners. But what are you going to do about 12 people in a jury box?
Hear the real story, and it's going to blow your mind. I was never married to that woman. I is a homo.
Now that's going too far.
Now I'm telling you, this has never been revealed. Where's my lover?
Those ain't my children either. AC, kiss me.
I love you.
AC is my lover?
AC, my lover.
AC, I love you. Do you love me?
ACLU. Call him. Quick. You know what AC stand for? A colon.
And I loves it.
I loves it. AC never done love me, but I love AC.
I'm a wide open juice.
As wide open as a juice can be. No, OJ is no homo, and neither is AC.
No, we don't know AC at all. Just
No.
making a little joke. They're taking a little poetic license.
Hody ho ho ho.
Hody ho do do.
Someone we have heard from, Howard, is the judge who's been taking a lot of flack for not giving OJ any jail time.
Right.
In 1989, when he was charged with spousal abuse.
He am a good man.
What did he say? I mean, what could possibly be his rationale for what did they call that? Meeting out a sentence?
Meeting out a sentence, a lenient one.
A lenient sentence like that.
He says, people have speculated that I gave Mr. Simpson favorable treatment, and I was starstruck.
Yes, he was. He was.
I was astonished at these statements.
Oh, isn't that terrible? It's a dead woman if he had just thrown OJ in jail.
He claims that the prosecuting attorney at the time didn't request any jail time. He had...
No.
Pingle has publicly criticized Schoenberg, that's the prosecuting attorney on the case, and said that he requested 30 days. But transcripts of the court record bear out the judge's statement that the prosecution didn't request any jail time for O.J. Simpson.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Notice how no one's guilty anymore of anything. So tell the judge that, what is this, what the prosecution recommends? So take the prosecutor and the judge and get rid of both of them.
I don't know
Take
how
them away
it
off their
works. I don't
job.
know if you have to do what the prosecution asks.
I don't know either, but man, that's wild.
It also shows that the cops didn't book O.J. on those charges for 6 months after he was after they were called to the house. So for 6 months, they didn't even know what to do about this case. They just sort of let it hang there. And then finally, he was charged and pleaded no contest and got the little slap on the wrist. So what are you supposed to do?
Beats me. I can't believe I don't have gas after what I've eaten this morning. I got a break.
Okay. When we come back, we'll wrap up the NBA season by talking about the loss of the Knicks last night to the Houston Rockets. Hear from the winners and the losers.
All right, Robin. I'll see if I have any gas to blast away in Gary's face, or else I'll have to do it tomorrow. Right after these words.
The Howard Stern Show.
Well, the Howard Stern Show just keeps on going. I was supposed to be off the air an hour ago, but we keep on going. We had so much going on today. I didn't even get to read our excellent review of the E! Show. I didn't get to talk to you about Letterman. I have yet to pass wind in Gary's face, nor do I feel any gas. You know what? This is worse because Gary's in here. I just wish we'd get it over with already.
No, this is better. If he's got to sit there and wait, it could be days.
You know what this reminds me of?
Every night he'll go to sleep thinking about it.
This is a guy on death row.
Yes.
And
he's getting the gas.
He's waiting for a pardon from the governor, except I'm the governor.
That's right.
And there's no pardon in his future.
There's no phone call coming.
You really are the governor.
Yeah, you're on death row. Is there a reprieve?
Is there any? I was just thinking about this earlier, and I'm sure the answer is no, because by me saying this will make you happy that I'm so upset about this whole thing. Is there anything that you can think of to trade that you could have me do in lieu of this? And why don't you give that some thought? Just give that some thought.
All right, let me think about it for a second.
Something worse?
Not even a second, even a day. If you can't get a gun today, maybe there's something else. Maybe you want me to run down Madison Avenue in an ape costume. I don't know.
Gary?
Yes.
Better bring in a frying pan tomorrow because that nose is going to be exposed to my butt cheeks. No, there's nothing you can
think
do.
about it.
No, people are waiting for this, and this will happen tomorrow.
Maybe you can
prime
think of
time.
something worse.
You're making it too intriguing.
You want to tongue kiss a gay guy?
Pull down your pants, Bull.
There you go. All right. Well, then enough said. Enough said.
And you have to tongue kiss for 1 minute.
Hey, you know who you got to book? Yeah, right. You know who you got to book tomorrow?
Who?
The Puerto Rican black guy, our intern.
Okay. You know what? When you said that he wasn't black, that's the first I knew of it.
I thought we had interned with a black man.
So did I.
And we haven't yet.
Off a flunky.
We have quotas here. We try to meet them.
He kept looking for this black guy. That's very funny.
Yeah. He kept saying, I keep hearing you say there's a black intern. Where? Are you referring to me? I said, you've never heard that you look black.
Even Nancy, the receptionist, said she didn't know he wasn't black.
Right. He's very black. Anyway, you were saying about the sports stuff.
Yes, let me just to wrap up with O.J. Simpson. I must say that he has done more for television news magazines.
Yep.
They are all doing O.J. Simpson stories.
And doing very well with them, thank you.
Every night this week you could learn more and more and hear more and more about O.J. In fact, it seems to me that CNN has devoted at least a half hour a day to the O.J. Simpson case. They have a special program.
Right.
The O.J. Simpson case.
And they even have special graphics now. As comes flying in, O.J. Simpson case.
Mm-hmm. With the mugshot and his number under it.
Beautiful.
Isn't that how Nightline started? Maybe it'll become like a regular series.
Yes.
Yeah,
O.J.
O.J. finally got a series.
Wasn't the one he was expecting.
No.
So anyway, moving on to the New York Knicks. Once again, a disappointing season. After having gone all the way to the end, they lose. So here is the very triumphant and very happy Hakeem Olajuwon.
Full African.
Talking to the press after the big Rocket win.
Okay.
Well, finally, I just want to thank God that He has given us this opportunity. And
by the way, his God has a big bone through his nose.
You don't know, his God isn't the same one we worship?
No, it's a whole different God. In fact, he has like 7 different gods.
Is that right?
Yeah, all on a stick. What? What?
No, nothing.
No.
together as a team, I still can't believe that we have won the championship.
Yeah, I can't believe your use of grammar.
And did he have something else to say? He's just so happy and proud of the teammates.
You can understand him not being able to speak the language. I mean, he grew up in Africa.
Well, he went to school here.
But a lot, it's hard when you're sort of not part of that whole thing from the beginning and your parents speak funny. But I don't understand the American guys on the rest of the basketball
Well, we'll hear
team.
from them, too.
All right.
Well, just teamwork. Teamwork, that's the key. I'd just like to thank all my teammates for the great job. Kenny Smith, Maxwell, they did a wonderful job tonight.
Plucked them right out of Africa.
They didn't listen to me. All they had to do was try to make him talk during the game. He would have lost his concentration.
Yeah.
I thought he was thanking Tim Wolf.
That's why I knew I'd win. That's when I knew. Because he's full African. He spent his childhood skinning animals and not studying English. I mean, this guy skinned animals. He had to skin his own dinner.
Well, here's a guy who didn't study English either.
Now, wait a second.
It was skinning animals.
How old was he when he came to this country, Robert? Do you have any idea?
I think he was college-bound when he came to this country.
So, I mean, did he play basketball in Africa?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
It's
guy.
a worldwide sport, you know.
He learned basketball from a crocodile.
Would they use like a human head in a basket?
Yeah, they used to shrink a head and use it as a ball.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And look, if he could play well with a head,
Imagine a real
just
bouncing
imagine
ball.
a real ball.
Yeah. This is like a monkey's head.
So anyway, here is a very sad Pat Riley.
It doubles as a bowling ball.
Let's break this up with a little white, please.
Okay.
Here's Pat Riley trying to explain what he wanted to say to his athletes after suffering such a terrible defeat.
All right.
Well, the first thing that I want to do, and the Houston Rockets
played a great game,
deserving of it, and they won it. They did what they had to do.
Gracious.
To win it. I want to congratulate Rudy and their organization and their players, and they can walk proud with this accomplishment. They played a hell of a team, and.
OJ's more popular than you right now, Pat.
I know it's a tough time for us. We've had a long, hard road. Played 24 or 25 out of the 26 playoff games, and
you choked.
And there's nothing that I could really say to the guys because
if I was Pat Riley, I'd be driving in a Bronco with a gun to my head.
There isn't any solace that I can give them because this is a very personal thing that they have to go through. But I'm prouder of a group of guys and the effort they made, and we will continue to work at this thing, and one day we'll be up there holding the trophy.
You get a few good players, not some choke artists.
Well, here's one of the players. Patrick Ewing had already left. He didn't talk to any press people. He just left.
Yeah.
But they did catch up with Charles Oakley.
Thank God New York didn't win. A certain segment of our population here in New York would have been rioting.
Well, you know what's interesting? It's funny you should bring that up because I meant to talk to you about this the other day when I heard it. The situation is such now with sports that sometimes when the team is away, they open up the arena or the stadium where they play and they broadcast it on these big screens and people can sit in the stadium and watch the game. They didn't do that for the final game of the Knicks playoffs.
Thank God, because it would have been a riot.
They didn't say why they weren't going to do it. They simply said that Barbra Streisand's performing there tomorrow, which is today. It wasn't the night she was going to be there.
Made no sense because what would have happened is the people would have ripped out all the seats.
Oh, stop.
People are so out of their minds now. During those Ranger games and even during some of those Knicks games, they stop pouring beer at the Garden very early.
Yeah.
The Rangers game, they stop pouring after the first period.
Well, let me tell you something. And never mind what would have happened at the game. If the Knicks had won yesterday,
you don't know what would have happened, Mr. Predictor.
Did you tell me yesterday? Was I good at predicting that woman who wants to come back with all her clothes off?
Only about women in their clothes off.
Robin,
I'm as good with people.
Chicago Bulls, Detroit
That's
Pistons.
not New York.
Chicago, Detroit, New York.
That's not New York.
Robin, let's call it the way it is.
You don't know the way
it would have been a massive riot.
I have faith.
I would have been over at your apartment protecting you. They would. The people would have turned the Empire State Building upside down and stick it in the ground.
Well, why didn't they riot? Because they lost.
Oh, it's when you win. It makes no sense.
It releases certain endorphins in certain people.
Oh, here you go. I'm glad you have to smell his gas.
Thank God. I want to thank God that the Knicks lost. Thank God. Because my city is still here.
One day I hope that God will open your eyes.
Oh, he will, boy. When he sends me straight down to hell.
Well, anyway, here's Charles Oakley talking about trying to express the hurt he feels after the game.
Hurt. We put so much into it to get here, and we had a chance, and we just blew it. And we had to just gear ourselves up over the summer and get back angry for next year.
Now, he grew up in America.
Yeah, now what's his problem?
Unbelievable. I'll tell you one thing, man. Manhattan would have looked like one big supermarket spree.
I don't want to
I'm telling you.
it anymore.
It would have been like the Home Shopping Network right in front of your eyes. White Broncos all over the place. Thank God, Robin. That's all I'm saying. Thank God we don't have to find out.
Excuse me.
Maybe I'm wrong, but thank God we don't have to find out.
I do believe that the hockey audience is mostly white.
That's true.
And they even have to stop selling them booze at a certain point, don't they?
Absolutely. There's no difference.
I didn't say there wasn't a difference. I'm just saying it seems that everybody has a problem.
All I know is the homeless would have been rich this morning had the Knicks won.
Okay, fine. You have to walk the streets.
Would have looked like Kenya after a stampede of elephants. It would have been wild.
Let's talk about something we can both agree on.
All right, go ahead. Hey, the Knicks won. Hey, who's that running out of town? Why, it's Tarzan. Tarzan, come and help. Me no help. Me Tarzan, me get out of New York. This I'm too dangerous.
Tarzan climbs tree and stampede.
Tarzan know to go back to Africa. New York not safe. Me scared, lions safer.
Can I go on now?
Yes.
The Justice Department has been asked by some people in the Senate to do a criminal probe of the tobacco companies and their executives.
Oh, for goodness sake, leave the tobacco companies alone. Everyone is pretending. Let me say something here. Now, where's my camera?
Now, this makes sense.
Yeah, where's my camera? Here's something we can all agree on. People are now trying to act in the day and age of nobody accepts any blame for their own actions.
Not our fault.
Everyone knows cigarettes cause cancer. They're dangerous. Inhaling, listen, you'd have to be brain dead not to realize that if you inhale smoke on a regular basis, you're going to kill yourself.
Why do you think you coughed the first time?
Yeah. Something makes you cough, you don't do it. Unless you really look like me and you got to look cool. I mean, this is absurd. So what they want to do now is say, well, the cigarette companies had a special tobacco. They kept it off the market. They had a special tobacco that was going to double the nicotine. If you're worried,
they say they might have secretly used that tobacco.
Who cares? You're smoking, that's it. Now, you can't... The cigarette industry in this country might be the only good, solid industry we have left. Europeans love our stupid cigarettes because they can't figure out how to make their own. They can't roll them. They can't roll them. They can't grow it. They can't do anything.
They brought it here.
Yeah. And they brought it over.
We improved it.
We improved. For some reason, we're good at creating cigarettes and Steven Spielberg movies. You got 10 billion cars burning gasoline. That's hurting us, too. But what are you going to do? Stop driving? No. Listen, we have an industry. If you're going to cripple the cigarette industry, you're going to put millions of people out of work. I'm no shill for the cigarette companies.
Well, it's already started. I mean, there are tons of lawsuits facing the tobacco companies already.
That'll be it. That'll be the end of another great industry. The Japs will take that over.
States are lining up to sue the cigarette companies for money to cover medical costs.
These lawyers move in like trucks. Viva los nips, because they will take over the whole industry.
There's a massive class action suit that dwarfs the suit against the breast implant.
Dwarfs. Fun to just throw in dwarfs.
And asbestos. That's been filed in New Orleans with the prospect of millions of people receiving thousands of dollars.
You know what's ironic in all this?
In reparations.
OJ doesn't smoke.
He ought to start.
Give him a cigarette.
Another suit charging the industry with violation of civil federal anti-racketeering laws was filed in San Diego in March.
Mm-hmm.
And the antitrust division of the Justice Department is already investigating whether tobacco companies conspired to keep safer cigarettes from reaching the market. So the start of dismantling the cigarette industries in this country have already taken place.
Well, let's get rid of the cigarette industry. Let's have more unemployment. Listen, people who want to smoke know the score. They should remove all lawsuits from these people.
That's what fascinates me, how they say they don't know.
They know, and they're lying to you if they say they don't know. They knew that smoking was dangerous. They used to cough every morning waking up. When you cough that much, you know. And these are the lawyers out to destroy the cigarette industry. And I say sit back and take it. There's going to be more tax base gone from this country.
Congress is carrying on about when they knew that cigarettes were dangerous and when they determined that nicotine was addictive.
There's no problem, Robin. All the cigarette people who work in that industry will now move into the film industry. They will produce movies, and it'll be fine.
They'll just be retrained.
They'll be retrained to make movies, which is the only other industry we have in this country. Nothing is manufactured here anymore. I've asked this on the air before. Name one person you know, a person that you know, that manufactures something, that actually manufactures a product.
Well, this is definitely the wrong place to ask that question.
There's not one bum in here who can answer that question, including myself.
Jackie makes a jetty.
Yeah, he made a jetty out of a piece of wood. There you go. This is a country that doesn't produce anything. We produce tobacco, but now we're gonna let the lawyers ruin that industry. Ow. Skivos, Stugazzo.
North Korea seems to have agreed to a nuclear freeze. We were in negotiations with them that seemed to be deadlocked.
Real easy to negotiate with them.
And then they sent Jimmy Carter over.
But where did they dig this guy up from? You know, Bill Clinton is so mad. Jimmy Carter surfaced. The worst president of the United States in the whole world, Jimmy Carter, comes up and he goes, I'm back. I'm going to help you, Bill. I'm going to go over to North Korea and negotiate. No one asked him to negotiate. No one asked him to go over there. The man, you know what? He's committing treason.
It worked.
They're doing it to embarrass Clinton. Don't you see the North Korea? Nothing worked. The North Koreans will still have nuclear weapons, mark my words.
Well, they have to submit to some kind of test, Howard, to prove that they're not doing anything.
Jimmy Carter, like he could negotiate anything. He would have made a bad mailman. That guy's nothing. And then he goes over there, tries to embarrass the president. Ah, boy, oh, boy. All the chinks goof on Carter. The whole time he was president, the chinks goofed on Carter. Now suddenly he's not the president. The chinks aren't goofing on Carter. He probably goes over there, bores them to death. They'll sign anything.
Get him out of the room.
Oh, the chinks.
Are the Koreans chinks?
The whole lot of them.
Oh, jeez.
They got big funny teeth like Fafa Fui.
This will throw a wrench into one of the theories. A new study of adopted adolescents and their families has found that, contrary to popular belief,
wrong,
the adopted teenagers are no more likely than other adolescents to suffer from mental health or identity problems.
No, of course they do. That's false. I know too many adopted people. Let me tell you who suffers the most with these adoptions. Not the children. The parent. Those are the... Did they survey the parents?
They said they had looked at the whole family.
Those are the ones who suffer the mental anguish, never knowing the feeling of holding their own.
Oh, you're horrible.
No, they do. They suffer a mental anguish you don't know, because the kids always grow up and don't feel like they're the real parents.
And wouldn't that lead to your own lack of self-esteem?
Yes.
But they're saying that doesn't happen.
Don't believe it.
Oh, you.
They're also saying O.J. Simpson was one of the great heroes of all time. Never would go off the deep end. By the way, O.J. Simpson was adopted. Mark that down.
And Paula Jones, I'm sure...
Is that true, Robin?
What?
O.J. was adopted?
No, he was not.
Oh, no.
Paula Jones, the woman who has accused the president of sexual harassment...
Is in love with Jackie Martling.
She will be holding a news conference today.
Jackie Martling.
Yeah.
She has been signed by the No Excuses Sportswear Company.
Oh, my God. That's laughable.
In exchange for an unspecified sum of money.
Oh,
so she's holding the news conference to help promote their jeans.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, come on. Why don't we stop this charade already?
And I'm sure that this has nothing to do with why she came forward.
Yeah. You mean she's so embarrassed about being with the president. She's a serious woman. She's talking about sexual harassment, but she's going to now take commercial endorsements. I don't buy any of it. I don't buy it.
Seems rather amazing. I thought this was a serious topic.
No. Serious topic this morning is that I can't find gas for the first time in my life to blast into that Fafafui's face.
That is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. You'll also be sad to learn that Johnny Carson is experiencing a great deal of success with that collection of videotapes.
I saw it. It's the same stupid stuff he used to show in his specials.
Yeah. Johnny Carson's favorite moments has become the most successful made-for-video collection ever. With 1.5 million copies sold since May 27th.
Really? Wow, that is big sales. That is amazing. I did not know that.
All right, sir.
I did not know Johnny was experiencing that.
Yes, he is. So, sun still seems to shine.
Yeah, he's lucky, boy.
On Johnny Carson.
You're not kidding. I'd buy a video of him beating his first wife, Jody. Now, that would be good. Yucca, Jody, I've got the frying pan.
Yeah. My dinner is not cooked. Yeah.
I don't love you.
Yeah. I'm leaving you for Joanna.
Waka waka. Amazing Carsoni.
Watch this card trick.
Stump the band.
Yeah.
Get my ski mask. Yucca.
Yeah, go to Chicago.
All right, Robin.
That's what's happening.
Thank you, Robin. Great show you did today, Robin. The newscast was exceptional. You uncovered a lot of things. That's what we look for. 1-800-52-STRING. That beautiful poster behind Robin. There you get that, plus the videotape. It's been a pleasure staring at myself the entire show.
You worked very well to yourself.
I did.
I might have been distracted.
That poster is a better audience to me. Look at that. He never stares away. Order the tape. It's brought to you by Infinity Ventures of Maine. Also get the poster. We take that off the market. You know they go up in value. Jackie Platinum, Joke Page Martling. Tomorrow night, a big show at the Comedy Loft in Nanuet, New York. Next Thursday, June 30th, at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola, Long Island. There's going to be 2 big shows tomorrow night, next Thursday, and hurry up. I think he's going to take them off the market. Order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD, only $10 plus free shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. Congratulations to you, Jackie. Fred Norris Band Saturday at the Roost 3, North Bergen, New Jersey. Don't miss Boy Gary this Saturday at the Knickerbocker Arena in Albany, hosting a block party before the Firebirds football game. Don't miss Stuttering John's Band, opening up for King's X and Motley Crue this night. This night? I can't read this.
Does it say this night or tonight?
This Saturday night at the Starplex in Dallas, New York. For more information, call 609-546-STUPID. Don't miss Steve Gorilla hosting the Hawaiian Tropic Beauty Contest at Faces in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, next Thursday, June 30th.
Whoa.
Mark Hamill, our good friend who does the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series, will be at the Warner Brothers Studio Store on 57th and 5th Avenue in Manhattan this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. See, he never mentions Star Wars. He likes to,
Batman now.
Yeah. If you're planning a wedding or summer party, you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment in the New York Tri-State area. Call 718-BAG-5040, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have gas, Robin. I guarantee it.
You better.
Guaranteed.
You go home and work on that.
Guaranteed gas. What do you think I'll be doing the rest of the day? Working on my gas. I'll be calling you with updates.
All right.
And for the rest of you, I will talk about my Letterman appearance tomorrow. I will talk about...
oh, that's right. It's tomorrow night.
Yes, and also we've received a review in the paper that a lot of our critics will be upset with. Not only